succinct.
Oh man, like.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Brown, black, super black, repping the tribe in the higher vibe. Judah. Brown, black, super black, diaspora, a lot of the side. Yeah, brown, black, super black, cover your really fun, praise the Lord. Brown, black, super black, set upon a citizen.
Bruh.
Chat room, what it do? Chat room, what it do? Hope everybody's staying safe out there, man. We about to get the show going. We got some guests in the house. I need them likes, man. I need 25 likes, man. We at 17. That Big Sean album is Cold Blooded. What up, Skinny Cuz? Yeah, man, we at 17, man. Who hit the dislike though? I like it. I need 25 likes, man. We're gonna get started.
Can you hear yourself?
Check. Yep. Check.
Carmel, can you hear yourself at all?
I'm in.
All right, no worries. What number mic are you on, Mike?
No, he's good. I just turned the mic on.
Yeah,
right
there we
now.
go. We're good.
I'm a little low.
That's your self-esteem, brother.
Keep it right there. Keep it right
I'm a
there.
little low. 1 2 1 2 1 2. You had it perfect like 10 seconds ago.
Man, you wanna clear your throat or something?
Hey. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. I now know what Speedy be talking about when he's like it's like a little bubbly.
Let me see the microphone. You got your computer in a way I can't see. Okay, so that's the correct way. You know, that's not really the issue. I'll fix it as we go throughout the show. It sounds fine on this side.
What
Robin,
do you guys think? You think I sound?
Rob-
Can you just give me a little volume just so I can hear it?
He's hot right now. I can hear you.
Yeah, you got to turn your headphones up maybe, cause you screaming to us.
Yeah.
1 2 1 2. You right.
You
okay,
want
we're
to check
good.
me?
We're good.
Huh?
How I
Do I
sound?
want to what?
Hey.
Frisk me. Do you want to frisk me?
Yes, it gets down. I'm gonna let you know it gets down.
That's what I heard. Nigga. It's Friday.
It gets down.
I want to check you. This ain't TSA.
How's your mic?
Alright, you
How's your
gotta say
headphones?
I can hear everybody well.
Do you want your headphones up any?
No.
I can't hear you.
Maybe-
I can
Do me a
barely hear
favor.
you.
Slide your microphone that way for me.
Yeah,
A little more. You see that? No, not yourself. You see the icon on the front of the microphone. See the icon? That's what you want to talk right into there.
This?
Yeah. So just push the whole mic
Robin.
over towards Robin.
Robin, I can't hear
Yes,
you.
yes.
There
I'm
you
not
go.
saying
There you
anything.
go.
Okay.
All right.
Robin, can you say something?
Check,
please?
check.
Oh, what would you like me to say?
Wow.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Won't he do it?
I think won't he do it?
Can I get turned down a little bit in the headphones?
Yeah.
JT.
Can you handle that, JT? Or can I do that myself?
Why? I know he look confused every time. Yeah. He said what?
Yeah, who?
Oh shit! You want to turn it down? Nigga? God damn.
Did it go down?
Hilarious.
Nah.
Nigga said, nigga did something and said, did that work?
Okay. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah. All right.
There you go. All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, JT, you gotta
What you give me some East. I'm on East Coast always.
Oh,
I do
yeah,
like
like what though? Give me an era. You know, you like, give me an artist. Give me a reference track. Give me an artist.
Nas.
I was gonna say no. That's
Y'all heard the new Nas album?
Oh,
Yeah.
And,
I
hey,
have not.
Hey, listen.
Oh,
Let me
yeah.
say, my critique on Nas is he's the worst beat picker of all time. Right? But that's fine because it's his art.
Favorite
That's
rapper.
It's his. No. He's my favorite rapper.
He's my
too.
favorite rapper.
But
Give me the ether.
but I'm gonna say this.
Oh, don't go with either.
But
I'm gonna go ether.
Oh.
my man
I'ma go
Hit
Ether,
Boy,
though.
Hit Boy produced this album.
Yeah.
Hit boy.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Well, I think what's going on in that era is that they're so used to, like, they don't want to conform to this new shit.
Right.
So they're like, we stuck in our ways, and it's like, nah, dog, you still. And so he's like, he was on pause for a while. I'm like,
Right.
nah, you need to just go ahead and get with one of these youngsters, and because you got a lot of shit to still say. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Nas, we appreciate that tape, man. We needed that. The
100%.
world needed
King's
that
disease,
one, man.
King's
Oh
disease.
man, we needed that one. We needed that joint.
Give me the ether right now.
To me, this is the greatest diss track of all time. I don't hear
By
nobody
far.
say it. By far.
I was just having this conversation with somebody yesterday.
You think so?
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you why I think it's. One
I mean, it's definitely top. It's one of the top 3.
I'm gonna tell you something that I don't know if anybody knows this. I'm a real hip hop head. Like,
Okay.
I study the lines,
Okay.
the history
Okay.
of it, everything. Right. The coldest part about that song was how it came on. When it comes on FJZ, that's from Tupac.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
actually
yeah.
a Tupac recording,
Yes.
which made it even deeper.
Well, if you really want, I'm talking about the most savage.
Shout out to Nas.
The most savage diss track was Tupac's.
Hit him up. Come on.
That was the most
That was the most gangster.
gangster savage shit
Nas,
ever.
I think Nas did it in the way a rapper should do it.
Yeah.
Like Nas posterized that nigga. Like
Right.
Jay jumped and he caught that nigga midair. Nigga,
Yeah.
and boom, nigga.
The totality.
No,
of
1000%.
either
1000%.
is wild. Yeah, no Vaseline, hit 'em up style, right?
my
I think
God,
2
no
and
Vaseline.
3.
Hey, don't forget Jacket
No
for Beach
Vaseline.
though. If you really want to
Yeah,
go there
yeah,
with
yeah.
Ice Cube.
Cube don't
Okay.
get no love.
He don't get no love.
Cube top 3 for
Oh,
me.
easy money.
Top 3.
Is this it? I wanted Ether. Come on.
We can't play the actual Ether beat. They come in here and shut us down personally.
This is the fastest shit ever.
Hang on.
Okay. It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah.
All right, here we go, y'all. Check it out, y'all. It's time to roll on the Roadhouse show. We got the panel here and we ready to go. And you can see it in the Do What I Do. I got Carmel, woo, and he's repping Black Brew. Well, you be seeing what the dudes I be knowing. To the left, I got my girl Robin going.
That's right.
And you see me, I'm the Don. To the right, I got my girl, they call her Robbie Milan. And I'm JT. I be telling the truth. It's my man Nick in the back of the booth. And Rollout Show, it's been 2 weeks. And it's Friday, the King of the Freaks. Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go.
I ain't mad at that one,
Rollout
JT.
Show. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Hey.
Here we go.
It's the Rollout Show. Hey.
Ain't nobody got nothing?
Woo. What you got? You got something, Carmel?
Y'all want to harmonize like
Nothing?
doggy style?
Something? Robin and Robbie?
I do sound effects.
Okay, let's
Oh,
hear
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Hey,
Oh.
hey.
I like it.
Oh.
My pelvic muscles are moving right now. That's what's going on.
That's some real LA woman shit right there.
Yeah, well.
I just do backgrounds, nigga. I roll blunts and do backgrounds, nigga.
I don't roll bus.
Hey. It's been
You don't
paying,
know-
Work.
I hold guns. I put guns in my purse and just do
it's been paying
background.
the bills for 12 years. She gonna keep doing it.
She gonna keep doing
Keep
it.
doing it.
Hey.
Hey. Let's get it in, y'all. Nothing. I
Yeah.
think that's what we getting at right there.
Yeah.
Yo. All right, what's up, fans, people, listeners? We back, man. First of all, I want to start off again, man. My man Speedy still working, man. Working hard.
Shout out to Netflix.
Shout out to
Yes,
Netflix.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, somebody's
he's,
getting that check.
Man, consistent check. You know what I mean? I'm
Okay.
still waiting on mine.
It's okay. It's coming.
Thank you. Appreciate
Keep
you.
praying.
Speak it out there. Speak it out there. Put it
So
out
your
there.
boy JT Turner, man, I'm out here guest hosting again, Speedy and Friends. You better get to like me because I'm gonna be here for a minute.
Yeah, shout out to Netflix.
Shout out to Netflix. But we got a phenomenal panel here. And I just want everybody, first of all, just introduce yourself really quick. Who we got right here to the right?
Hey, everybody. My name is Robbie Milan, comedian, actress, LA Fly Girl. Hey.
What?
LA Fly Girl. That's an exclusive title.
I'm owning it, too.
LA Fly Girl. All right, and right here we got.
Robin Goings. I'm an author, actress. I do a little bit of everything. You know, I'm a world traveler. You name it, I do it. And if I don't know, I'll try it. So there you
Oh,
go.
she don't know it, she'll try it. Okay, cool. Write that down.
Okay.
Won't he do it?
And my man right here.
Yes, sir. Carmel Humphrey, entertainer, entrepreneur, Black Brew,
That's a
and
big
all that
word.
and everything. Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's a
I
tough
wasn't
one
ready,
too.
I wasn't ready for it either.
Sure.
Entrepreneur. You got a pause on that one.
Did he say Aunt Esther? What did he say?
I thought he was about to clap while you were saying that. nigga.
Nah, that's what's up.
Yeah. Comedian, writer, actor, all that and everything in between.
Man, that's what's up, man. First of all, I want to say thank y'all for coming out.
Sure.
Be the host today, JT Turner. But I'm excited because I know some of you guys' body of work. So I want to tell y'all thank you for coming real quick. So
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Calling me at the last minute.
no, I called you last week. She was too Hollywood last week.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. All right,
I had to do
God.
the Vita D show.
Hey, just be glad we're here now.
Oh, I'm grateful.
2 weeks was last minute.
2 weeks was last.
No,
week.
last night was
You
last
black
minute.
folks.
Oh,
No,
right,
you know what?
right. Oh, whoa.
Hey,
Okay.
and there we are live. Just to let you guys know.
Okay.
You see how I
Okay,
changed
I see
the changed the
Okay.
thing. Now behind the booth, we got to get my man behind the booth. Everybody know who.
Right.
Let me say something to the parents out there. If you think your kids could play basketball,
Oh, shit.
I highly doubt it, nigga. I'm just
Wait a
gonna-
second, Nick.
I'm just
My
gonna
son
say,
be balling.
that's how it starts, nigga.
That's how it starts.
I'm just gonna tell you. Nigga.
It
I went
always
to-
start with the parent.
I went to Vegas over the weekend
Okay.
to coach some kids in basketball.
Yeah.
Parents, y'all gotta do something else with your money, nigga. Yeah.
Oh wow. My
Was the
son wasn't there,
competition
so-
that whack?
The
Nick?
kids are horrible, nigga. These
What
kids are
ages
horrible.
were they?
Lazy.
It's these are high school kids too.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
But it's like this will make it so bad. They got so much swag. with nothing behind it.
Don't tell me they was all fitted, looking good.
Oh
had
my
the new
God, they
stuff.
got the right shoes on. Niggas got headbands, nigga. I'm like, oh, okay, they got
headbands.
All of them got an individual
They have all the
handshake.
gear and no game.
You
Oh
got,
my
you got, but
God.
you got to start with the gear though, and the fit got to look right though. So I understand that, but
Listen, man.
when you take the warm ups off though,
When I was growing up, it was a rule. You never look too clean at the park if you can really hoop.
at the that's different.
You don't wear your new Jordans and shit. You don't do that. These kids.
That was
Fresh
40
fade.
years ago, Nick. The kids are different now.
I guess.
You can tell her son got all the new stuff.
All
Yeah.
of it, right?
But he bring his A game with him too.
Well, shout out to him.
Hey,
The rest
shout
of
out.
these kids, though.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to the parents.
He
out
got
there.
he got a YouTube channel yet?
Yeah.
He got clips up?
He has all of it.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not. I'm
Oh,
not.
he's
part of
a
it,
he's a
though.
D1 athlete actually.
Okay.
And I'm just saying that because I'm his agent, and I should know about that.
Wait,
Trying to
wait,
get
wait,
in early. That
I'm
nigga-
trying to get him early. So we wanted to first of all, I want to say since we're out in California, I also want to say shout out. Well, not a shout out, but
Yeah, so
condolence I mean, for the people that are dealing with these fires, man.
Yeah.
This shit is
Yeah.
real.
It's
Yeah.
real.
Horrible.
I thought it was apocalypse when I saw
It's
some of that
looking
stuff.
like
It's adding up, nigga.
It's
Yeah,
too much.
for real.
Add one more thing to the list
Yeah.
into the pandemic.
It's
Now we got
adding
the
up.
fires.
Right.
Yeah.
2020
As if we
is
can't
business.
already breathe with these masks we got to wear.
Right.
Yeah.
And now you
Now-
got the fires
now we
on
got the
top of
smoke.
it. Right.
Are you wearing a
exactly.
mask?
I got one.
That's a good place to keep
All
it.
these masks we got on right
That's a
now.
good place to
I got
keep
me a
yours.
Black
We're-
Panther
We're
mask.
practicing
Go to my
social
car.
safe distance.
Yeah, I got mine in the car. Did y'all see what the CDC said about the mask and
Talk
the
to
fire right
him.
now?
Talk to him, brother.
It's in a tweet posted August 30th. It said,
Okay.
"Masks will help slow down the virus, but will not protect you from the smoke dust."
Nigga, that's hilarious.
Oh my God! Wow. So you need to keep it on half the
So,
time.
so,
and the
so
other
what you're
half take
telling
it off?
me is
This
the
shit don't work.
the microscopic virus will not go through, but the smoke
smoke will.
dust will.
The smoke that you can see, though.
Right, that you can see.
Now remember, but the smoke, the angles of the smoke is way
yeah,
different.
because it's the droplets versus the okay.
Yeah,
So if
because
you
the smoke
catch
could come from
COVID-
here. Hey, real quick, y'all. We gonna take a call. We're gonna take a call early
Oh,
right
okay.
now.
We
I
have
forgot
a
to tell
call?
everybody.
I got a call.
Already we got a call.
Okay.
If you want to call in, anybody out there, you know what to do. 818-914-4087. Once again, 818-914-4087. Get in on this rollout show.
Yeah.
This.
Shout out to the CDC, man.
Yeah.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
They've been on it.
Burn.
Vern.
Hey.
What's up, famo?
Quick question: is California open? Is it, or is it just still like you still like on level? Like it's not open as it should be as it was. Understand my
I don't know.
Somebody explain that.
It ain't open.
I
It's
don't think it
open,
ever
kinda,
was
then-
open.
I feel like we're talking about a prostitute.
Yeah, right.
Is she open? No, nigga, okay.
Is them hoes
Is
still
she
ringing
still
down
working,
now?
nigga, or is she not, nigga?
Nah.
What I'm saying is that are you all these stores open?
oh,
Do
okay.
they still have capacity laws and stuff like that?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's county by county.
Right.
Yeah,
So
it is, 'cause
like Orange is open,
San
Jim,
Diego
Barbara,
is
San
open.
Diego,
But what do you mean, like open? Open, like if you have a restaurant, you can eat outside.
No,
and, like,
you can
the
eat
mall-
inside.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
they
the
open.
malls by me are closed except for Macy's
Yeah, the
and
malls are
JCPenney's
closed
is
except for
open.
Macy's
So
and
it just
It
yeah.
depends. Yeah, it's county by county for the most part.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they open the movie theaters over here.
Oh, yeah.
It was at 13
Yeah.
cents.
When I was in Vegas, nigga, that shit was popping. in
Yeah,
Vegas.
really?
Nigga,
You got your 13
nigga,
cent
Vegas
ticket.
don't give a shit.
They don't give a
Nigga,
shit.
the pool was open, nigga,
But
everything.
in the casinos, though, you got to wear the mask in the casinos.
Except they said you don't have to wear the mask when you smoke.
Listen,
What?
see,
Aw,
yo,
get
that's
out of
see,
here.
How can you?
Well, because the
smoke with a mask
nicotine
on?
kills
Well, you
it.
should-
look,
be-
I had one of the floor niggas, right? He looked like Ricky Smiley on my mama, so it took me a minute to get to him. So he walked up to me like, "Sir, you got your mask on?" The nigga right next to me smoking a cigarette.
Oh,
Right.
wow.
So I was confused. I'm like, "Nigga, what?" He's like, "Yo, you got to put your mask on." I'm like, "But this nigga got a Newport."
He got a Newport.
And he said the same thing you said. He said only time you can have your mask not on is you smoking a cigarette.
Well, you know the smoke kills the virus.
Oh,
Shout out to the CDC.
I'm not Googling it or nothing. I'm just saying what I'm saying.
Okay.
But when I was in Palm Springs, the crazy thing about it is, so that's kind of where we're at, Vern. But when I was in Palm
That's
Springs,
hilarious.
well, I forgot. I didn't want Vern to think we weren't recognizing this question.
Just go off on tangents and oh, we got a phone call.
Oh yeah, we got a phone call.
We always forget Vern.
But in Palm Springs, oh go
I'm
ahead.
not doing nobody's theater until next year.
Where,
Nobody.
where you at, Vern? Where you at?
Till next
Chi-town?
year,
Oh,
Chicago.
okay, Chi-town.
Okay.
Okay.
I ain't
Speaking
doing
of Chicago.
shit till next year. Or if it come out in DVD or something like that, I'll buy it. But other than that, I ain't going to see shit this year.
How is Chicago operating?
Well, what about them skinny sticks you be eating, Vern?
First off,
First off,
you're not going to talk shit about my goddamn popcorn.
Hey, Vern, I tried them snacks, man. Them snacks was hitting.
Hey, they was popping, Bird.
Them skinny pops was hitting.
Oh, yeah,
I can't even
skinny
flex on you.
pops?
They was hitting.
You got to get you some skinny pops. But I was in Palm Springs, and I was so pissed, man, because we stay at this little resort. Probably we go about twice a year, right, if we go to Palm Springs. So this is our spot. So we get there. Everything's legit. We get there. They tell us, all right, I don't know if you know the pool schedule. It's like, because they got like 15 of them. I don't know if you guys know the pool schedules. And we was like, what you mean the pool schedules? Bro, you literally have to reserve a spot. It's not guaranteed, and you only can swim for 2 hours for the day.
Wow.
For the whole day.
Oh my God.
So I have
And
a
these
question.
resort fees is crazy.
Does Corona exist in
They
the
didn't
water?
discount those, huh?
No.
Hey, Vernon,
What's up?
does Corona survive in the water?
No, it doesn't actually.
See, that's that shit that
Whales and dolphins just cool right now.
Yeah, they don't have it, huh?
You know what else don't have to wear masks in the casinos? Babies.
Babies don't have to
Wow.
wear a mask anywhere, though.
But
no, they don't.
but if I have, first of all, you shouldn't have your child in the casino, nigga, for one. But
That's
if you
like
do,
having on
For
that's
one.
like having on a bulletproof vest and you just got a baby with
Yeah.
you. You just
But you should put a mask on your
Baby ain't
baby
gonna get shot.
regardless.
Yeah.
You walking around with a fucking mask on and your child ain't got shit on his face, and you walking around the store like Corona don't hit kids.
right. Yeah, I don't really
I
understand
see that a lot.
I keep my
Yeah.
little guy like away. Like he doesn't really go. He goes outside and play. We do all that, but like stores, like I keep him away from the stores. To be honest with you, but he'll wear a mask. You know, if it's somewhere where I have to take him. But
Has anybody caught COVID?
Has anybody that been to the theater?
Nah,
Yeah, I've
man.
been. I was
Well,
in
I-
Vegas.
I don't think it's open out here, Vernon. I think only in Vegas is where I've seen it.
Yeah.
I know people who've had COVID.
Oh, really?
Yeah, look at Nick's face.
Really good. I'll just wait till they come out. Then.
You see Nick's face?
Nigga, the bums is thriving, nigga. I ain't trying to hear it, nigga.
Right.
Until they
I heard
start
that
dropping
before.
off, nigga.
Somebody else said
No
that.
homeless folks getting any
Oh
COVID.
my God.
Nigga, until
No,
they-
they not.
Did you take a count of them and see how many is missing?
Listen.
Like how you know?
First of all, we're not gonna even get into that whole thing about the homeless.
You feel me,
They
Vernon?
talking about they gonna contain. How the fuck you gonna contain a virus and you can't keep count of the homeless?
That's real shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm, That's
talk.
true.
Real talk.
That's real
All right,
shit.
Vern, man. Thanks, man. We appreciate you all the time.
All right, Vernon, we talk to you in a minute.
Yeah,
right.
call
Stay
back.
safe,
You know how you
stay
do it. Call in, y'all, 818-914-4087. So let's get to know, we in our first segment, so we about, let's get to know our guests. A little bit about our guests. Right, Milan, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. Blessed, highly favored.
Yeah.
Happy to
looking-
be here.
I see you dressed up like you single, Robbie.
I am.
Look
I'm
at it.
single.
Oh, okay, cool, fellas. Well, you know what to do.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
How is it being single during the COVID? How's that work?
Oh man, it's rough. I met this guy. I'm not gonna lie. Fell in love with him, and
Really?
man,
Now, what did he do to make you fall in love that fast?
On a Zoom call, you fell in love with him?
That's hilarious. Did you meet him in person?
yeah.
Okay, so
Really?
how do you holler with the mask on?
With the
Like, how
mask
do you-
on, how do you
Yeah.
do
You don't
it?
even know what he looked like. He got the mask on.
No. It wasn't like that.
Oh.
He didn't have his mask on. I didn't have mine on, but he did catch the COVID.
That's
What?
hilarious.
Really?
Yes,
Was that-
brother caught it about 3 weeks ago.
You know
Was
what?
that
Put her
before or
mask
after you-
on.
Why the
No,
black? Why the,
I ain't seen him. I ain't
You
seen
need to
him.
partition.
I ain't seen him.
Contact tracing.
you ever notice black people call it the COVID?
It's the COVID, right?
The COVID.
Yeah. They got
The
the
COVID.
COVID. Baby, I done got the COVID.
He said he called the COVID.
Got the COVID.
That sounded way worse. Like I said, damn, that sounds scary.
How did he? Is he older or younger? Like,
He's younger than me.
oh, that's what's up.
Okay.
Oh,
A couple of years.
okay.
Man,
Got that
Somebody-
not
stamina.
really, because I would have. He was like 4 years. So I would have been a senior. And he would have been a freshman. So it wasn't really like that.
My
I
mind's
look
telling me
younger.
no.
I look younger.
Oh, there you go.
So you can do
Amen.
younger, right? I feel
Right,
you.
'cause I look
Right,
younger.
I
Exactly.
look younger,
feel
so I
you.
can do younger. So what happened to the? Is he still alive? Did he stay with us?
He's alive. See, I just.
So he had-
we friends. I just text him right now. Let him know I was on the show.
Oh, damn it. We talk. What's his name?
I
Hilarious.
can't put his name.
So
on
he
Well,
had
give us
COVID.
nicknames.
So he had COVID before or after you met him?
After.
After you met. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
even worse.
I know
Okay.
that.
But I haven't seen him, so I'm cool.
He's been socially
That's
distancing.
hilarious.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm cool.
That's good. What if that's the new excuse when you got another girl?
Man,
Oh,
I need
baby,
to social
I
distance.
got COVID right now, baby. I can't even come through.
But you know what? My homeboys
48
was telling me
hours.
that.
That's what I tell my mom when I don't want to come over.
My homeboys was telling me,
Wow.
but you know what? It's people dying, and I wouldn't think that somebody would do something like that.
I-
Like, what
You
if he
don't know me,
died? Like, what if
nigga.
God just like, bam, nigga?
Stop it.
You don't know
Dead
me.
now,
And
for life.
Robin like
better
shit. I got
stop
a
it.
story, nigga.
All right, hold on real quick, Robert. We got to call it. It could be this. It could be COVID, man. Call it.
Hey,
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm
Call
a
her.
survivor.
Call it. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Nakia from the Bay.
The Bay?
Yeah, what up?
Okay.
Hey.
Kia.
The Bay?
Hey, how y'all be?
Good. How you been? How's it going up
Good.
there? Because I know them fires is crazy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I know y'all saw the pictures from like Wednesday when it was like orange.
Man. Yeah.
Yesterday and today it's just been really smoky. And the funny thing is that when it was orange, they were like, "Oh, the air quality is still good, but
What?
it's only bad for people who have
Asthma or something?
Lungs?
condition."
Shout out to the CDC.
CDC.
So
Killing it.
today, yesterday, and like last night, I think it started, and today it's unhealthy for everybody. So they're basically asking you not to go outside unless you have to.
Wow.
Wow.
Because like I'm sitting in my car right now, and I literally smell the smoke.
Because you smoking a blunt. That's why they call it.
I don't participate.
Oh, my bad.
Smoke out here.
Excuse him.
Her
Excuse
parole
him.
officer is listening right now.
I'm a drinker.
Oh, my
Okay,
bad.
okay.
You got the Henny on your lap. I
Confession.
apologize.
All right.
What it do, though? Holla at us. What's cracking? Tell us what up cracking.
I was actually just wondering, did you guys have like the orange and red sky down there?
Yeah. I mean,
It made it all the way to
yeah.
Vegas. I don't know if you seen that
Yeah.
while you was out there,
Vegas,
but it made
Arizona,
it made it
Utah.
all the way to Vegas.
I woke up yesterday.
I
It's,
didn't know
it's,
it made it all the way there.
No, it's
everyone
thick.
I saw was up here.
Yeah, Palm
So when I
Springs.
walked out, I think I almost overslept because my alarm went off.
Uh-oh.
I'm like, it's still dark outside. What the hell going on? So I'm looking at my phone. I'm like, it can't be right.
oh, that's a
And I
good
called the
excuse for the
news.
work.
Hell yeah. Like, hey,
Hey, hey, I thought it was dark, boss. Shoot.
my computer screen.
And
No,
the news was like, yeah, everyone thinks it's still
Yeah,
dark
that's
outside.
Whoa.
But
Oh my God.
That's scary.
That
Yeah, it
is.
is
Looks like a
scary.
The
movie.
roof was on fire.
Looks like
Y'all
Lord-
see the house?
Yeah, it's like
The
Lord-
roof. The
The
roof.
Oh.
The roof
Was
is
on fire.
Hey.
We don't need no water. Let the motherfucker
Oh,
burn.
you really went into
Burn,
it.
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Wet sheet.
Burn. That's how I
She's still
feel about
mad
this
at her
nigga.
ex.
Right?
That's how I feel about this nigga.
It's not appropriate.
No, them fires are
Just
cool.
kidding.
Looks like a Lord of the Rings up there.
Man, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
You know that, and that's the thing. Like, somebody was like, "Oh, their house is on fire. Their house is on fire." Like, I tell people, like, man, see, we could be empathetic towards that. Like,
Yeah.
tragedy is tragedy.
Yeah.
That's why I don't understand the discussion or the dispute about somebody losing their life. Like, when people could, when they feel like it don't. Oh, well, it doesn't really bother me. Neither does these fires. But you become empathetic. You know what I mean? Some people lack that shit though.
Oh, that's
They
so
do.
Yeah,
sad.
100%. Yeah.
But anyways, all right, girl, you good out there? If you need anything, you just go ahead and call your people because we can't do nothing for you.
I'm about to say, because you ain't going to give me shit.
Hey, I got you though. Don't even trip. The Bay Area, that's my spot right
Stay
there.
safe out there.
But stay safe though.
For sure.
All right, if you get bored in that car, because we don't stand it too long. We don't want the fumes to take you out. Call back if you want to call
right
back.
now, so.
And the kid too. I think I'm gonna be up in the Bay soon doing another basketball tournament. So if we come that way, I'm gonna hit you up.
Yeah, let me know. I'll definitely go ahead and come out and participate or at least support.
All right,
That's
for
what's
sure.
up.
We appreciate you.
I'll be there.
All right, have a good one.
Thank
All
Bye,
right,
you too.
I
Nakia.
don't care if you there.
Come on now.
Hilarious. I
Hush
love
your
it. I love it.
So real quick, Robbie didn't want to cut you off. So what's up with the COVID dude? That's his name. He don't have a name. The COVID dude. The COVID dude.
Oh man, I guess we're in the friend zone now.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I don't know what else to say.
How long
Okay.
have you guys been dating or
Just
Zooming
what?
or?
3. I don't even know about Zoom.
Oh,
but,
you don't know. Oh, you guys
3
been
months.
meeting in person?
Yeah,
huh?
in
Oh,
person.
okay.
Yeah, 3 months.
3 months.
That's how-
Oh,
How long ago did he get it?
I think it was about 3 weeks ago, and I haven't seen him in like probably 6 weeks.
Did he text back?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
he good.
We
He's
texted
straight.
yesterday.
Oh, that's
okay.
what's
Yeah,
up.
he
No,
cool.
he's fine.
He's
Glad
probably
he's okay.
watching right now.
Probably not.
Oh, okay.
I'm
My
just
bad.
saying.
He in the hospital bed trying to
Yeah.
recover. Is what you're
No,
saying. Oh,
he's
nothing.
good. I mean, his
JT,
biggest
stop it.
concern was his mother. He was afraid because his mom is 90, so he was afraid
Holy shit!
that he gave it to her.
Well, how old is he?
I'm 48. He's 44.
Oh, okay. His
We're in our
mama's
40s.
90.
Yeah,
God
he's
damn.
the last.
Wow.
He's the last. He's the
Okay.
last of the.
I hope so.
Oh yeah. He better be, because if he the oldest, we got a problem.
He's that oops baby. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Man.
That's the baby he is.
Wow, I know.
Well, that's what's up. How you doing, Carmel? Man, first of all,
straight,
well,
man.
Robbie, I've been knowing Robbie for a while. You know what I'm saying? And
Couple of years.
couple years. But my man Carmel, this my
Yeah.
dude. This is my man 50 grand. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
We've been
sir.
knowing each other for about 395
At least
years.
that.
Yeah,
At
man.
least that.
So just tell us, give us an update, man. How you doing, though?
I'm good, man. The grind is for real with Black Brew Coffee Company. We're doing a lot of big things in this coming year, man. So launched last year. It was cool. And then honestly, this whole racial divide that popped off kind of helped. You know, it's kind of it bolstered our visibility. It got us out there. It got people learning more about black
Businesses.
company.
Yeah, for
Okay,
sure.
good.
And so we're just trying to ride that wave, man. I mean, to not be opportunistic and be like, oh yeah, this popping, let's push Black Brew, but just pushing the narrative and the stories that the company and the culture that we're trying to get through Black Brew has been helped by what's going on. So, and that's kind of how Black folks do it, man. When something, when it goes down, we find a way to make it great. You know?
Right.
So that's
Absolutely.
that's what we're trying to do with Black Brew. And end of this year, we're probably launching some new flavors, our tea line, more apparel, more merch, all that stuff. So
Right.
Where's your coffee shop?
it's right now all online.
Oh, okay.
Which
Okay,
is
cool.
interesting because prior to all this happening, we were looking to open up some shops and do some brew trucks.
Okay.
And when
That's
the
hot.
pandemic hit, it was like, I'm glad we didn't. Because we would have been out. We would have been
Yeah.
out.
But you would have qualified for some money, though.
Yeah,
For
you
real.
got that
I mean,
PPP and SBA.
we still can
Yeah,
get, we
put that that
we
VPN
still,
number
We
in
still qualify for that. But that's funny you bring that up because I was really hesitant to apply for some of that stuff because they was giving it away so easy. And I'm like, what if I default a
That's
month?
how I
What's
felt.
happening? Do I lose the whole company? So
Now they
I'm like,
actually
eh.
had free money, so grants, and then they had the payroll tax money.
Yes.
So if you had a couple of dudes on the team, all of a sudden, hey, they payroll could be.
I'm not saying we didn't get some of it.
Okay, that's another story.
You know,
IRS.
we didn't take all of it.
We didn't take all of it.
Speaking of which, check this out. Check this
All
out,
right,
KT.
cool. What we got? Yeah,
Right there.
NFL's Josh Rosen arrested for COVID loan fraud. Well, let me read this right. So NFL's Josh Bellamy. Do you know that?
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
Josh Bellamy. Okay,
Uh-huh.
he was arrested for COVID loan fraud. Allegedly blew money on Gucci.
Yeah, you gotta love our people, boy.
I don't want to say the word, but he plays for the Jets,
Yeah. Yeah.
and he got money.
He got money.
Right. So why you trying to get all this?
Well, that's why he
money,
needs to get
SBA
caught.
and
He
PPP
needs to
Yeah.
get
and all this
caught.
other
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow.
But that,
And I know where my money.
But I
went
got
now.
I want everybody to know there's Black Brew apparel because this is my
Yes.
dude. I want to support
Please
black
do.
business, and he came in and got me my Black Brew
word,
shirt.
word. Yes, yes.
I like the colors, man. So
Yeah.
what made you go with these colors right
So-
here? I know you got more though.
But I saw it.
100%. So the Black Brew, we have a flag, and our flag represents the different shades of blackness, and one is the wine color. So we kind of every shade kind of represents our people. Because one thing I'm trying to also dismiss or get rid of is this idea of being too black. Whether you're light skin, yellow,
Right.
high yellow, red bone, black, whatever.
Yeah, I want to keep on to my likeness. Go ahead though. Bro.
Yeah, and we got one exactly your color too. Coming up. So I'm saying,
So I to look naked and
Right,
put it on?
Light skin, not even
Beige.
back in yet.
but we're gonna make it hot. We're gonna bring it back, and
Right.
and actually also a lot of what we're doing with our flavors is using those terms in the vernacular that we're used to kind of like highlight.
Niggas
those
say
stories.
vernacular.
I like
Yeah, I said
that.
vernacular.
Okay.
Y'all. It's Friday, vernacular. So yeah, so one of the colors is the wine color. That's part of our
Man,
flag.
that's dope. I like it.
Yeah.
For real. I appreciate it, man.
100%, man. Got more
I'm
coming.
definitely
More
not giving this back.
Nah, you-
Black Brew in the building.
Yes,
so,
sir.
so where they
JT,
find
you
you online?
collect shirts, don't you?
Yeah, all the time.
I've seen you do that at shows.
Bro, I just
Yeah,
started
I
blushing.
do. Like
nigga.
every comedian that comes
Uh-huh.
to do my show and they
Mm-hmm.
sell their merchandise, they always give me a shirt.
Oh, that's cool. That's what's up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be like, give me a shirt, give me a shirt, give me a shirt. I don't have a Robbie Milan though.
Oh, it's coming. A cucumber.
That's what she
That
said.
cucumber. Oh, it's coming.
Mm.
You know I like cucumbers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell us about why you like cucumbers.
Yeah, we want to hear that.
Shout out to COVID-19.
You mean the COVID nigga?
Oh, shout out to the COVID. My
Oh
bad.
yeah, he's experienced it in full effect.
The COVID.
Oh,
This is one of my closing jokes. You know, JT.
No.
I get on stage with this
Won't he
big
do it?
ass,
She said
big
he's
ass cucumber, and it be real too.
Okay.
And I slurp on it.
What?
Oh, wow.
Talk
Yeah.
slow.
You got a lot of
He
fans.
said,
huh?
"Talk
A
slow." We did a show in the church, right? And no, I'm just kidding.
She didn't bring the cucumber out, did she?
Would you
Nah,
would you
I'm
do
just
that
kidding,
joke
I'm
in the
just
church?
No, I wasn't in the
Why?
church.
I just kidding.
You don't think God's watching you on the other stage?
It's wholesome. Cucumbers.
I'm just
It's
messing with you.
organic.
You should do it at the
I wouldn't
church.
do it at the church, but I'm doing it at the bingo hall.
I think the church
Jesus is in
After
the
the
church.
service. After the service.
church people are freaky, man. Do it at the church. they'd appreciate it.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Hey, so we've been gone for what, 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
So we've been gone for 2 weeks.
So let me just see if I don't know if we covered this. Did we covered T'Challa, my man?
No, that happened the day
Chadwick?
we left. We
that
left that
happened
day, and it happened that night.
Wow.
Yeah.
So my man Black Panther unfortunately passed away.
Yeah,
that was-
man.
From
oh my God,
Chadwick.
that's horrible.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know the thing about him that I'm learning now, like, because unfortunately, and this is just with everybody, when people pass away, you begin to learn more things. But
Right.
like as I was watching his body of work, and he would come up and tell his inspirational stories, I would just take it as just that, right? And at the end of the day, like, he was telling you, as he was pretty much knowing he had cancer, that he was still motivating people. Like,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
like he was
at the
still giving,
hospital.
like he was losing himself, but giving
Right.
it to everybody else.
Right.
Yeah.
At the
Yeah.
same time.
Man, that dude is
Right.
amazing.
Yeah.
We lost a good one.
We sure
100%.
did.
I was in
R.I.P.
Vegas that night, and my boy sent it to me, and I was like, man,
Right.
I just
Man, get outta here with that.
Stop. And then
Right.
like I saw it somewhere else, and I'm like, there is no way. There is no way. Because honestly, we were just talking about Black Panther with my daughters, and talking about Black Panther 2 coming out, and that, and I'm like,
Right.
how? For real?
I can
I'm
see
like,
you playing in
And
Black
Robin,
Panther too.
You know,
Robert, she did a
I'm gonna
great
have to-
job.
I'm gonna have to do that. It's gonna be some big shoes
Oh,
to
yeah.
fill.
Mm-hmm.
Big
You said what?
shoes.
I
sorry.
saw it when they had it on ABC when they televised Black Panther.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robert
Yeah.
Roberts.
Oh,
She did
okay.
She did a great job.
Yeah.
And he married his wife on his months before. Like he kept saying he was gonna fight it. And I guess when he got to a point where he wasn't gonna fight her, it took a turn, and he married the girl that had been with him all the time. He married her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I heard from right around that time, he like set up everybody, his wife, his mom,
Right.
everybody, and got everything in order. And then
That was a good dude.
100%.
Yeah, that was a good dude.
I'm
'cause
here.
I'd have
got
took it all with
baby
me.
daddies, and they ain't setting up nothing for me.
Another story. But
Yeah,
you
that's
can get
another
it. But you can hear Robin's story in the book. Robin, tell them the book
Okay,
again. Those
yeah.
that don't know the book.
So
you got coming.
I am finishing up my book. It's called The Invisible Wife, My Struggle Behind the Hollywood Spotlight. So I'm now currently editing and updating my book, and it should be out this fall. In addition, I'm shopping a few shows around Hollywood, trying to get my TV shows on, and we're working to build credit in our people so we can buy houses and do different things. So if you need your credit repaired, holler at your girl. Inbox me on my Instagram, Robin Going. So that's a little bit about me, but I got a lot more stuff going on. So.
Jesus, she had that written down mentally.
Yeah. Man, she didn't even blink. Wow.
What else did we miss, Nick, on the last 2 weeks, if you can recall?
Shit, it's a lot of info out there. Let's see what
It is.
go from
I
here.
know.
Let's see.
I know. I want to talk about 45.
Oh yeah, but
Okay.
I heard my
Okay.
girl Niecy Nash got married. Congrats to Niecy Nash.
Yeah,
I heard
it
about
was
that.
to a
Nick,
girl.
Don't make your face like that, Nick.
I didn't even know she was
Yeah,
gay.
I didn't know
She
either.
broke every
She
man's
too old for
dream,
that
Yeah,
shit.
right. Yeah,
She
and
just
she's
crushed
my
it.
friend, and she
Okay.
was telling me 3 weeks ago we got to get together. So we really got to get together. Now I need to know what's happening.
Yeah, that's
What's
up.
going on?
Switched it up.
Now the girl? What does the girl do? Like,
She's a musician.
oh, okay, that's what's
She
up.
sung at her wedding,
Right.
her previous wedding.
Nigga, that's
Whoa,
So they've been knowing each
what?
other
No,
for a
she
while.
didn't, fam. Wait, back up, back
Right.
the
They've been knowing
back
each other for a while
up.
then, huh? They've been knowing each other for a while
Yeah.
then. Oh.
So
Yeah.
I'm telling you right.
See that?
so
Gay
there's-
women, I'm telling you right now.
We
Gay
boxing,
women
nigga, straight
are
up.
they are
Savage.
savages.
Savage.
Like they,
That's dog.
but not in a negative way though. Like when
There's only
they
one way to be a savage, though.
when they say they want something, like they'll go. They're gonna get it.
I'm
Like,
never
they-
Well,
supporting.
that's most women.
She sung at
Okay.
her.
So
she
gay,
sung
That's messed
at
up,
her
nigga.
the
sung.
previous marriage.
Backstabbers.
Wow, that's crazy.
But her divorce
Can
was
she
just
sing?
final recently in March, I think.
I
And
feel
then she
like-
went ahead and got married. I was like, go girl.
I feel like if you attend
But
someone's
didn't she
wedding,
just do the Black Love? I saw it on the internet. You know about
Yeah.
they had Beyonce's mom on there.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
they
That
had-
was a show they did.
Yeah,
And
she
Niecy
did
Nash
Black
was on
Love.
there?
Yeah,
with her husband.
I don't really follow her that much. I do have her on social media though.
So that threw me off because I just watched that, and the next thing you know, I'm like, oh wow.
She said love wins, so hey, I guess it did.
Wow.
Damn, and her friend was in the back. Was like, "Show you right, stole you from your man." That must be. I think it's a good
Wow.
accomplishment for a gay woman to take a supposedly straight woman away from a man. Like,
Allegedly straight.
I don't think we should.
Yeah,
I don't
sure.
think you should date anybody that you was at their wedding.
I mean,
Like if
that's-
anybody's
yeah,
in attendance,
that's-
nigga, you are
that's
immediately off limits, nigga.
We need to
But
think back.
Niecy Nash, that means that
It don't
I could
matter.
probably holler at her right now and take her. Then I
What
guess.
kind of person goes to a wedding, nigga, and plots on the person getting married? What kind of shit is that?
And you in the wedding.
And she got paid to sing
That's what
at the
I'm
wedding.
saying. We gotta have some. We
I
gotta have
wondered,
some
did they have
morals in our
something
community.
secretly going on?
Yeah, who hired her to sing,
I
nigga?
think,
That's
I
what
think
we
she
need.
works on the show.
Find
too.
out who it is.
Oh, and
Nick.
she works on the show.
I think they work on the show too. The show is in New Orleans, so she's
Yeah,
away
we
from
know-
her
we know
house,
what
and
this
she's in
is.
New Orleans working on the show.
we know what
but,
this is.
allegedly. So I don't know.
Nick, can we get her name and then maybe I can pull it up. We can get
Nah,
her name and then
listen, Niecy Nash and her family, they associate with my family too, so I can't go too far into it.
Okay, that's what's
Okay.
up.
I'm gonna keep the
Well,
joke
she's my
light.
girl. I have much
Yeah,
love and respect
yeah,
for
I
Niecy.
grew up-
That's my girl.
I
you
grew up
know?
with her.
But I mean, it's public record.
Right.
But if
Sure.
she's
You're right,
happy, that's
JT.
all that matters,
Right.
right?
I want everyone
Allegedly.
to be happy. At the end of the day, I want everybody to be happy.
I don't know if that's what's all that matters.
Oh, come on, Nick. That's all that matters.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No,
What
no.
else matters?
But
What
how
else
you-
matters?
But
Nick?
you destroy
Black
other
lives
shit?
matter.
If-
How you get happy is important.
Yeah, if
You know
my
what I'm saying?
happiness, right,
Is that the
is fucking up the black community, then nobody should care about my happiness. Shouldn't matter. I need to get my shit in line. That's it. I shouldn't put my happiness over my people. That should never be the case. So that's all I'm saying.
I'm in agreement.
Robin
How
has
are
a
you
look
doing
on her
that,
face that
though?
she doesn't
And
know.
I
what
have the
she's
same
doing.
look.
Well,
doing that? I'm
I'm
like,
talking about
what?
I'm talking about for me. I'm just talking about
Yeah, you're
happiness.
not
I wasn't talking
saying-
about Niecy Nash.
Right.
I wasn't talking about Niecy Nash scenario. I'm talking
So
about
Robin, would you
happiness.
if you were if a woman
if
you
she
found
crack- if
could
she
make you
cracked
happy, would you
I like
marry
that
a
look
woman?
on her face.
Hey, don't look
Me
confused now.
personally, no.
Okay, so he
Not
had a
at all.
personally.
Me personally, no. I mean, a lot of men have did a lot of shit to me, but I'm not there. No, I wouldn't go down.
We
that
ain't
lane.
did that
I wouldn't-
much
I
shit
wouldn't-
where you
I wouldn't
like,
go
you
down
know
that
what?
lane. I wouldn't travel on that lane, but to each his own. You know, I want everybody to be happy. I'm different than Nick. I want everybody to be happy.
Not me. Nigga.
So
Would you, Rob?
You
Robbie,
know
would you?
what? I'm gonna be honest. I get asked all the time, "Do women hit on me?" They don't hit on me. I have a lot of confidence. I don't take no shit,
Talk about it.
Right.
and I will embarrass you
Oh, okay.
okay.
and get real loud. So I don't have that problem.
Okay. So
Yeah.
love is love.
I'll tell them one real quick. I like dick.
Oh,
a lot
I like
of it.
cucumbers.
I like how you pronounce the K on that.
won't he do it? Dick.
Just saying.
I'll take dick.
That is a heavy K. I like that.
I got her back up, and a lot of it.
Yeah.
She got the backgrounds.
And a lot of it. Okay.
Yeah, I like the Migos. Nigga.
Mama. Dick.
I don't have that problem. I don't have that problem.
Don't have that problem.
All right. Speaking of problems, did everybody hear what happened to Bow Wow over the weekend?
Uh-oh, what happened?
No, Nick, you tell us, man. You got the entertainment portion.
All right, this the thing, man.
Talk to us, Nick.
Niggas under 5'5". Listen.
Oh, is it? It's not the one he got his bike
Wait a
stolen.
second. Let me
No,
have JT
okay.
set on for
Yeah.
a minute before you get started.
Whoa.
If you niggas is under 5'5", niggas, stop
Forget your
dating women who can beat you up, nigga.
Oh, wow.
So
no.
y'all remember the photo of Bow Wow with his face all scratched up? Remember this came out a couple
Yes.
months ago.
Yeah.
But we didn't really hear too much about it. We
Yeah.
just
Oh,
heard.
wow, wow.
And we all of a sudden, we just got beat up because he little. You know what I'm saying? So a tape came out the other day.
No.
The young lady recorded this nigga talking shit after he beat her up,
Wow.
allegedly. And she was saying how he had just punched her in the stomach.
Oh.
And he had just beat her up. And you can, if you didn't know, if you never seen Bow Wow and you just heard the conversation, you would think he about 6'4". The way he was talking to her, nigga, you would think he about 6'4", nigga, dark skin, nigga.
Guns. 6'4" with
Yeah.
guns, right?
Yeah, he said, "You don't know me, nigga. I shut this shit down."
But you know what?
Oh, okay,
but
well.
Nick, that's the thing, man. No disrespect to short dudes, but they be having that complex
Yeah.
Yeah,
where they
you're
feel
right.
like they got to do extra
Yeah.
because you know.
You gotta
Right.
date
Bow
smaller
Wow,
women.
Bow Wow's got a history of talking like this,
Right.
going at cats, talking.
He probably never been beat up.
No,
because
If-
because
no.
who's gonna beat up a midget? I
Right.
mean, a
Wow.
dwarf.
Wow.
Like who's
Shout
gonna
out to-
do that?
Shout out to Bow Wow. I don't want to diss him, but in my life
I
experience,
mean, hold on. If you punch a woman, you open for being judged. For
I
sure.
don't
No.
do that because listen, I grew up in L.A. You understand? So I don't know what kind of women you grew up around.
Where you
Women,
grew up in L.A.?
48th and 7th.
Oh, the hood.
Yeah,
Okay.
straight up. You already know.
Right.
I
She
ain't-
was happy until you said the seventh
And,
one.
and that's I'm only saying that because that's where that's the
Seven.
you know how LA is. We move around a lot in LA, but
Of
that's where my
course.
grandmama stay.
Yeah,
so
my
if you
grandma's
from
on La
LA,
Brea Coliseum.
we break it down from where your grandmama stay, nigga. That's where you really
Right,
from
right,
in
right.
LA.
That's where
Yeah.
you from. Okay. That's what you was eating at.
You already know. We
Yeah.
moved around all around the city though. But I think when it comes to people like Bow, with my experience, when you little, all black men can relate to this. When you short, growing up, we all hot heads. We all think we the shit.
Yeah.
Most of the time we get beat up at one point in your life, and that shit calm down.
right, right.
You realize you can't just talk to anybody how you want to. So when I see this kind of stuff, I just think that Bow Wow just probably ain't had nobody choke him or shit like
But
that.
the thing is, like, like there's a pattern here. Like, you know what I mean?
Has he hasn't had any domestic problems before, has he?
His baby mama.
But you don't wait till you 36.
I think it's the same one.
Or 30 years 5, and then this is like the first incident where you just
Right.
go
No,
crazy.
it's a pattern.
Yeah,
It's a pattern.
I'm telling you, he's been
Something
doing this for
happened
a minute,
before.
but finally someone gave it back to him, or
Right.
actually called him out on it because he said he done a lot. I remember one video of him and two dudes in like a room.
That's scary.
He was,
That setup is wrong.
no,
right?
they was talking. They was
What
talking
kind of
trash to
cable
somebody.
you got?
Hey, it's on the gram. You can look it up. It's on the gram. It's on the gram. But he's talking trash to somebody. Like
Oh, I
he's gonna
remember
smack
this.
Somebody,
I remember
yeah?
who was this? He was talking trash
I
to
know
a gangster
Soldier
too.
Boy. I think it was Soldier Boy or something like that. He said next time I see him, I'm gonna smack you.
No, Jesus.
And I'm like,
Soldier Boy is the worst too. Man.
Yeah.
This dude, this generation are the biggest threatened people. They just threat you. They just give you threats.
yeah, because this
They just throw threats.
This is the social media era, so we
I'll
can do
fight
that.
everybody.
Yeah.
I'll kill
We
everybody.
can do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Till someone roll up on you.
So yeah, so I don't know. I know everybody boycotted Tory Lanez after he shot old girl in the foot.
Man. Oh, yeah.
But I heard he didn't actually shoot her in the foot. I heard he shot at the ground. Not that make a difference. Like,
Right,
And it hit her in the
exactly.
I mean, if you shoot my way and I get hit, nigga, it's all the same thing, nigga. So
Exactly.
But again, Tory Lanez is a short dude.
he's a little guy too. He's under 5'5",
guy.
nigga. So
Is he under
guy.
5'5"?
Oh,
dog, he
yeah.
probably 5'3".
He might be
my
5'3".
God.
Yeah, he might be
Tory
like
Lanez.
5'3".
Like Kevin Hart size. Huh?
Like that nigga stood up in the chair. My nigga was the same
Right
height.
on the morning show.
Dead ass. Nigga. That nigga stood up and he didn't move,
Oh my
nigga.
None.
Nigga, everybody was like, "Wait a minute, nigga. Yo, is your feet swinging?"
Did they say follow the yellow
my
brick
God.
Tory?
Who's another little guy out there that's in some trouble right now? We got a phone call, by the way.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, so we'll think about that. Phone. Oh, we got a caller. Caller, where you calling from? What's your name? Holla at us.
First off, the thing
Gotta
with
love
Bow
it,
Wow
Ver.
is that the reason why is this the same girl that went out there and scratched up his his new car?
Well, I don't know about his car, but she definitely got his face, nigga.
Oh, they don't need to be
There was
together.
this one chick. See, the thing is that if you don't lie, that don't happen. Because he told her he was doing one thing and he went out and did some other shit. So she scratched from the tail all the way to the hood. She scratched his whole motherfucking car up.
Wow.
And he was talking about how he gonna whoop her ass and all this other stuff.
See, that'd be
So
the
then he
bullshit,
said, okay,
though.
nigga, let's get these hands.
And they
guess
still
what happened?
together? That's crazy.
No, they was together, but she was like, you a lying ass nigga and I ain't got time for you. And he was like, fuck you, bitch, and all this other shit. And he was trying to talk big, and she said, let's get these hands, and she whooped his ass.
Oh wow,
Man, Vern
that
got
is
all the-
not a
Vern
healthy
got all the
relationship.
details.
Vern got all the
That is
news and
not
details.
a healthy
Vernon was in the back
relationship.
screaming "World Star."
He doesn't. He
He
works
was there.
He was there.
Yo, come on, Bow Wow.
He works for
Get him, man.
He works for
Bite her, nigga.
Vernon actually works for TM, nigga. Please.
In a couple of incidents where he has quote unquote domestics. Oh, speaking of domestics,
Okay.
you
Get that
know
excited.
Tamar had a
Oh,
domestic.
I'm
with
glad
her-
you brought that up. I
Tamar.
just
Wait,
brought
what
that to
Oh, my
JT's
God.
attention. I got the
She used to
video
be
right
my
here.
client.
She got a restraining order right now.
Who's this?
Oh, wait, hold on.
Tamar Braxton.
Hold on, Vern. Let me
Yeah,
hear this. Go
Tamar.
ahead.
Go ahead,
Robin.
Vern.
No, Robin. Go ahead.
Oh well,
Yeah,
I
Brian,
watched the
talk.
video, and Tamar's boyfriend, I guess, said that he had a domestic violence case against her. I guess she abused him or assaulted him or something. He put this video out about what happened.
The dude with the dreads.
Yeah,
The African
like
dude.
cornroll- cornrows or
yeah,
something.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
put a video
Nigerian.
out
He look a
about-
little soft.
What kind of wimpy ass shit is that?
What
Yeah,
happened?
he look a little soft.
I got the video right there. Vern, speak on it. Tell us what happened, Vern.
Because Tamar is like my size.
No, see, that's the problem. Women
Is
get if women hit a man
tall
and
are
get a domestic.
Five,
don't
almost
nobody
5'10".
say shit.
shit.
Damn, she
Faith Evans
tall.
got one. Don't nobody say shit about her.
Okay, so let me ask the question. Let me
But
put,
can't she get better first?
Vern, let me ask the
Like
question.
she just getting out
that's
the
how
hospital for a mental.
Let's
issue,
start from the
you know
start.
what I'm saying? Let's-
Robin,
let's
What
get
made
better.
her get with this mo?
Right, where did
Is
he
that
come
Millie
from?
Vanilli? Was that Millie Vanilli? Who was that?
Well, he
Where
looked
did
like
he
he
come-
need to
but
get
then-
choked, nigga.
But then,
so-
this is so cold about though. But when he was talking in the video, he said he still had love for her and he was still there for her. But he's talking about her going in on him at the same time. I'm like, are you serious?
Well, see, women don't really. Women,
Okay, so hold on, Robin. You seem a little insensitive when the men are getting abused. What's
Right.
going on?
I'm
Yeah.
just saying it happens, but you know.
But why is there a but?
No, it happens, but
When
just
women
like
get
this dude
abused, you
did it.
you ready to
Because
go
no,
march.
hold
If
on
I'm
now.
talking abuse, I'm not talking love in the same sentence. I'm talking abuse, and I'm talking about F you. I'm not saying like you abuse me. I got nothing but love for you, and if you need anything, I'm here. I'm not saying that in the same sentence. This dude was saying this in this video.
Because that's what
But-
abused people do.
But right.
They're
But
confused most
It's
of the time.
also a video.
This is
So
Good point.
Yeah, we don't
Good
know
point.
if it's the truth.
Good point.
It's not the footage.
he got to come off sounding right.
this is the double standard where we, as black folks and people of color or anybody, need to get over. Abuse is abuse.
Right,
Yeah.
I agree with you. Either way, it's wrong.
From a woman.
She said, "Can you
Women
do
should be
better?"
held at the same standard as a man, especially when it comes to abuse. It's been a whole bunch of females out there got domestic violence against them and don't know what happen to their career. Their career keeps going like nothing happened.
That's a good point, Vernon.
A man gets
I got his ass whooped in that limo, nigga. I don't care what nobody say.
Well, Chris Brown. I mean, we can go another way too.
Oh yeah, I heard what happened, nigga.
Chris Brown took. Him and Rihanna had them issues. We don't have to recap it, but he is flourishing right now.
But see, how long did it take him to get all that shit back?
Probably 6 months of
No, it took longer.
domestic violence of DV classes.
It took a few years. It took a few years.
His career back on track, and he's still not where he should be.
But here's the thing though. Here's the thing.
A man can get accused of domestic violence, and his career is over.
So here's the thing though. I heard what you're saying, Vern. But we need to be honest. We need to be honest. Hold on. We need to be honest. There are double standards, and we live with them, and we're okay with them.
Right.
So that's. But no, hold on. Let me finish. A man, by every stature and measurement available, is more powerful than a woman. Right.
Right.
Okay. Let me finish before you. Hold on. Let me finish.
Not if she fighting Vernon, nigga.
Right. Vernon, that's why Vernon mad.
That nigga said, shit,
I'll beat a bitch.
you don't know my sister, nigga.
My mama used to whip my daddy's ass.
So what I'm saying is,
I need to talk to your mom.
So here's the thing. If a man and a woman are in the house and they hear something outside, 99 times out of 10, right? We expect the man to get up, and I'm cool with that. Is there a man that's not okay with that, right?
And he a fool. I'm not
Obviously,
Well,
Vernon's
see,
not okay.
okay,
with
so
that.
Vern is the
not
one.
okay with that.
Vern is the one.
What
Vern
you
is
gonna
the
do,
one.
Vern?
Vern is the one.
Speak to it.
You Vern, you gonna make her get up and go check?
First off, if it's outside, it has nothing to do with in my house.
Great point, Vernon.
I'm not going to see shit.
Great
you
point,
wanna,
nigga.
wait, Vern, you want to check before it come in the house, don't you?
Yeah, Vern. If you hear something outside, you go get your pistol and say, "What the fuck's going
I ain't gonna
on?"
wait till it's in the house.
No. See, this is what you do. If something is going on outside your house,
Right.
you call the police and let them handle it outside your
that's
house
soft.
or outside. If it comes inside or it comes around things that like on your
Don't call another man to help your woman, nigga.
Wow,
Nigga,
right?
I'm
911. What you call? Somebody's messing with me and my wife.
Come help us.
I need help. My wife is
I
beating
need
me.
assistance, officer.
Send back up. We're scared.
all these jokes and shit.
That's real life, nigga. I can't call another man to help my wife.
That's what I can.
I'm gonna go out right there on the steps, nigga.
And got shot and killed because they was trying to save somebody else.
Vernon, let me tell you something. Vernon. If somebody came try to do something to my wife, nigga, and I didn't do nothing about it,
No, you's a bitch.
and I survived, you know how embarrassing that would be.
You
Nigga?
become a bitch.
She wouldn't respect me. I wouldn't respect her for staying with me, nigga.
Right.
I'd rather go out there
Nobody's
on the
gonna
steps,
respect
nigga.
you.
Every argument be like, "Oh, what's your old bitch ass?"
Right.
You didn't say shit when Officer Woody Wood came up here, nigga. You was real motherfucking quiet
You better
then.
get out of my face. Go
That,
somewhere.
nigga. Go out on the spot, nigga.
That's like getting your ass whooped, like when you out with your girl. You just get your ass whooped, and you like,
But see, here's
Nah.
you're not getting your ass whooped when you out with your girl. Make sure that your girl don't talk your ass into some shit.
see, you ain't lying.
Because this is how it happens. Your girl get into an argument with another chick. Them two get to arguing. Then the other dude want to get
Vern, who
into
you
it.
hanging out
I'm
with?
right.
I'm like, who you hanging
I
out
thought I was
with?
the only
You
nigga
some
thinking that. I'm
fans.
thinking like I don't even know a woman that's out in public arguing with no.
Y'all know Vern just got Amazon Prime. He watching shit right now. Leave him alone.
I'm like, whoa.
Where dudes out here fighting for their women and then fuck around and get their ass whooped because all they had to do was walk away, pull that girl, tell her bring her ass on, and let that shit go. But no, you want to be tough. You done had a little drink in your system.
No,
That's how they doing in Chicago.
I talk.
Well, that is a point. He is from Chicago.
He's
That's
Chicago,
a good point.
right.
Chicago ain't no
right.
joke.
Well, let me ask the ladies. Ladies, do you guys feel like if you out in public with your man that you would you put him in a situation to see if he would at least stand up for you, or you just let that happen with time?
No, I'm not doing that.
I'm not confrontational.
No, me either. I'm not bringing
Well, your
the
man will just
situation
cough
to the
on him,
phone.
and then
Baby, get the COVID, nigga. This nigga think I'm playing. Get the COVID.
Get him out.
Get the COVID.
This nigga think we out here playing, nigga.
Oh my God.
hit him with he got a gun. Shit, watch this.
Get that nigga the droplets.
All right, handled.
Come on now.
Before I hang up,
Yeah.
there will be no recasting of T'Challa.
Right. I heard that.
That's a T in there somewhere.
Why? I disagree with it.
There will be no recasting in Black Panther 2 for his character.
We
Right.
got to.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I mean, they can CGI the whole thing.
No, they're
fucked
going
up.
to give it to the sister.
Oh yeah, I think they kind of lean towards that in the first movie. She did a good job.
I'm not gonna watch it.
No, she was
I'm not
dope,
gonna
but
watch
Oh,
it.
come
I don't
on.
want no
Jay-Z.
female
No,
Black
not
Panther.
supporting your
Bullshit.
I
people.
don't want no
It is
female Black
Black
Panther, nigga.
Panther.
Yeah, we need to.
There's been a female Black Panther since there was a male Black Panther in the
Oh,
comics.
here
Yeah,
you-
they're
here
a
you go.
combination.
What they should
Yeah.
do
Dude,
is
I'm not doing it. I'm
They should-
sorry.
Do Nick.
rewrite
I'm
the
not
script, nigga.
Y'all
and
got Wonder
somehow
Woman. Stop it.
Put Michael B. Jordan over there, nigga. We good to go, nigga.
You know, I'm kind of tired of him too.
Oh, JT, you straight hating
Yeah,
today.
let him get
No, I'm just
he
like,
did
no,
good.
no,
Thanks,
stop.
thanks, Byron. Call right back.
No,
Let's
but
listen
I'm,
to
no,
JT
I'm not
hate. Go
saying
ahead,
I'm
hate
tired
JT.
of Michael B. Jordan.
That's what you
I'm
said,
saying,
though.
No,
Yeah, you said that. You started
hold
off
on.
with that.
hold on.
on,
Can I
Robin.
finish?
Yeah,
Robin?
go ahead.
No, what I'm saying, he's already been this guy.
Wow.
So let's leave his character there and then bring
hate
someone
it.
else in if they have to.
Like who?
So
Thank-
well,
I don't know.
First,
Like you?
first,
Me,
no.
goddammit, I can do the shit.
JT,
He gonna be light skinned Panther.
JT is
I'll
open.
be Carmel Panther.
You got a panther on
He
you,
gonna be
right?
beige.
Hey.
Carmel
He gonna be beige
Panther.
Panther.
JT's open.
I'll be a beige
There's
panther.
also been rumor of Denzel Washington's son.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, I
My
think-
man, he's dope. He's dope.
He's dope.
Okay.
And Tenet's
Great
supposed,
actor.
Tenet's supposed to be a
Okay.
dope movie.
Yeah.
The thing I don't like about it is it doesn't give another black actor a chance to shine.
Right.
We
That's
keep
what I'm
recycling.
The
talking
one
about.
thing we've been
Yeah.
fighting.
That's what I've been
we've been-
saying.
That's
we've
the
been-
reason I'm trying to have my network so I can do that.
Right, we've been
Yeah.
fighting
It's coming.
for
It's coming. My network is coming.
visibility. We've been fighting to get our faces out there.
That's
for,
right.
for the past 30 years, we've seen the same 7 or 8 black actors.
Yeah,
playing
quit
the
going to the
same role,
go-tos.
right? So like Morris Chestnut, you gonna bring him back in to play Black Panther, or
No.
Recycle the same
Woodbine, I mean,
people.
You can't
They always
bring
recycle the same
Ricky into no fight.
I got $5. They bring Tyrese in. Nigga.
Tyrese.
Lee Tyrese.
They always bring Tyrese in. Nigga.
We don't need
Tyrese.
baby boy
Right, we
fighting
don't
for the
need baby
niggas.
We do
boy.
not need
Leave
Jody
him
nigga
alone.
out there saying
I'm
cuz and shit in
I'm cool on
Wakanda,
Tyrese.
nigga.
Leave him
That nigga
alone.
say cuz in every
Right.
movie. I say,
Cuz,
nigga, baby boy was a long time ago. You not Jody, nigga.
He said, "Baby boy, black coming to theater."
So I don't know why we
Baby
can't
boy,
treat Black Panther the way they treat Batman.
Right. Great point.
Bring another black
Just-
actor
right.
in and establish them, and then let them have
Great
a
point.
career. Or James Bond.
That's a great point.
There's a lot of
Sure with
characters
that. Yeah.
that have
They do it
gone
all the
on,
time with
and-
James
yeah.
Bond.
Bring just bring one of the black people that were already in there and make them the
No,
Panther.
but I'm all for that. to-
Flipping Michael
Yeah,
B.
I
Jordan.
like
no,
that.
like honestly, I'd be okay with Denzel Washington's son if Idris
Yeah.
Elba came in. Whatever, just give it to
No,
someone
not
else.
even I.
Someone
Me.
Okay,
Light
we both
JT,
can go.
bring
JT,
Right.
you are
Let
too
JT
light
audition.
skinned to play a Black
No,
Panther, nigga.
they can put little stuff
You
on
got to
me.
play like a mountain lion. Or
Spray
something.
tan.
He got a panther on his elbow.
They can
right
spray
now.
that tan
That's a
on you.
puma on his
Spray
arm,
tan.
nigga. They ain't.
I can play the cheetah. The spinoff.
Why not?
The lion.
Oh.
That's some stuff they would do too. I get that he died. I understand the legacy. I understand the respect and the honor. But like, you know, he wouldn't want that.
He wouldn't want that.
There's no
Hell
way. He would
no.
say-
He
there's
wouldn't
no
be
way.
like, stop it here. He'd be like,
wouldn't
no.
want that.
I'll
Right.
open up a platform.
For
Let me get
somebody
some more
else.
of my
Yeah, he
folks
was that
up in
kinda
there.
dude.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
And he would say me.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
The spinoff is the lion. Call in, everybody, if you want to call. 818-914-4087.
Yes.
Get in on this.
Get in.
We were talking about Tamar Braxton, and I know
Tamar.
I'm sorry.
Tamar.
Yeah,
sorry.
abusing
Tamar.
men.
Yeah, abusing men, and then yeah, man, it's kind of hard. I'm gonna be honest, and I think every man in here could probably say, you know, maybe not, but a woman has been
you
aggressive.
stuttering? You
A woman has been aggressive
Nigga,
with
stuttering?
you before.
Let
I've had a woman
me
be
ask a
aggressive.
question. I got you.
Yes.
JT,
Talk to me.
have you been abused?
Come on, JT. Keep it
Tell the
real.
truth.
Anytime a nigga start looking around, that
Have you
nigga
been
said,
abused?
His
JT?
eyes are
Come on.
watering.
Start looking
You're
up.
amongst friends. You can be honest.
It was in 1994. Have I ever been abused?
have you been? Let's take it back. Have you been in a? Because men
You
don't.
mean verbally?
Have you been in? Let's say this. Have you been in an abusive relationship with a woman?
No, I haven't. I don't get down like that. But verbally?
No, that accounts. That counts
Yeah,
as,
oh,
as
yeah.
abuse.
Oh, for sure.
I've been in an abusive relationship.
Oh, for sure.
I was abused by a black woman, unfortunately. You know,
Yeah.
so y'all sisters gotta do something about that.
Uh
I said, y'all said.
Y'all gotta do something. Nigga. Y'all act like it
Robbie,
don't
are you
matter.
kind of when you in a relationship
Yeah.
like what kind of man you like? Do you like a
Iris-
strong dude?
That's
Like what do you like?
hilarious.
Like
COVID-19 is 6'6".
Oh, okay.
About 300.
oh, okay. Well, all of a sudden it
Big old
changed.
nigga.
Okay.
Big old nigga.
So, but I bet you he's not like overbearing because he's that big. He's just probably a regular
Little
dude.
teddy bear, probably.
He is.
Okay. See. Yeah.
But he's a bodyguard, so he will whoop that ass.
Okay.
Oh wow, where'd you meet this? Where'd you meet this? We can cast him for Black Panther.
Okay, yeah.
We got to do.
Okay.
Coming now, COVID nigga.
COVID nigga.
Black Bear.
Damn, man. Jeez, damn.
Nah, but okay, so yeah.
Have I been abusive?
No, I
Have you ever abused? Yeah, no. JT, let's ask a tough
That's
question.
a tough question.
Have
Yeah,
you
ever
abused-
abused anybody?
have you ever
Let's
been-
be
Have you
honest.
been accused of being abusive?
No, you know if you abused that man.
I've never been
We ain't gonna say.
jail, but I done some shit that I could have went to jail for.
Oh, okay.
All
Keep
right.
it
Oh,
right.
yeah, I done
And what
fucked
is
up
your
some-
what is your license
That's
number?
clear
again?
enough.
Might got a warrant up in here. We need
I
to
don't got
start
no
screening
warrants.
these people.
This was way back in the 80s
Oh, okay, when you was
when you
was,
can get away with some shit.
So-
you can hide in the bushes.
What made
fuck a
you
nigga
get?
up,
What
and get
made
away
you?
with it.
What was the situation that made you get to this point?
Cheating.
Mm.
I don't deal with cheaters.
What?
Oh yeah, that's bad.
You should get over that shit.
Yeah, thank
Oh,
you,
come
JT.
on,
You said
JT.
I was finna say the same
Come
thing.
on.
Nigga, I'm like,
You're
nigga,
not
what?
tripping up in here.
98% of people cheat.
98. That's
You're
low.
You're not
nigga.
tripping. You
That's
not
low.
cheating. You at home with your girl. You're
98.
not cheating. But
low.
everybody else
I
should
said
accept it.
98%.
You falling at 2%.
Okay.
But I'm not saying I've never cheated on a woman before. Just because now I found a one doesn't mean that I have never cheated before.
Right.
So
I mean,
I'm
I
not gonna
think,
say that
I think
either.
everybody has been there at one point in their time, but like we're all older and more mature now, so we wouldn't do the same thing now that we did back then.
So, okay, let me put this out there because I think this is the this is the common misconception. I think that women often think that men cheat for similar reasons that they do, which is why y'all seem to think we can grow out of it.
I've never cheated.
So it's not for men. It ain't nothing to grow out of.
Why
This is
why
instinct.
do men cheat?
This it's not. No.
That's what sounds like a book.
Okay,
That's what you're saying.
Name the first
You're
three
saying
reasons
you're saying that men are cheating,
Yeah.
right? I don't believe.
that's cheating.
I don't believe that. I can only speak for black men because I'm a black
Okay.
man. I don't think that black men are made to be with one woman. Now we have that choice. We have that option, like everything else. in the
Everyone has
world.
a choice.
But
right.
if all the black men I ever met in my life, I can't know.
So it's
No.
funny.
Wow.
I had this conversation with someone.
Man,
I had this
really?
I had this conversation with someone about.
So Robert, we're
about
gonna end up with a cheater.
no.
So
see,
should
no,
we
hold
start
on,
cheating?
Hold on.
It's
Let
just
me-
a different
hold on,
culture.
But let me speak on that because I've never even liked the term cheating because
Talk
one,
about
it's
it,
not
Shay.
it's not a game. So second thing is what he's discussing is something I mentioned to someone the other day. There's polygamy that's not uncommon in the rest of the world. It's
Talk
it's
about
a
it.
Western thing. Our culture in America and Europe has designed this culture, marriage, and everything to be a man and a woman, to be monogamous. But there's a lot of, in the Arab community, in the African community, in Asia,
Right.
polygamy is normal
So-
because if you think about it, a lot of ways it's not about having sex with a bunch of women, it's about building a community.
Talk about
And
it.
if you are able to establish a community faster through having multiple women, why wouldn't you do that? A woman can't do the opposite. A woman can get pregnant. That's the only baby she can have for 9 months. A man can get 30 women pregnant
Wow.
And that's it.
instantly.
And we've done it.
We've
Shout
done
out
it.
to my pops. Nigga.
Wow.
We ate up.
And
A Rolling Stone, huh?
We up 8 over here.
Now,
But just to further your point, and I'm not sorry if you weren't finished, but dude, it's science also.
Right.
Like men were honestly like we have this testosterone is a mother effer.
And the thing about this too,
We
I'm
were-
sure
we
everybody
were built for this.
everybody knows a baby mama. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Wouldn't our community look so much better if we didn't have baby mamas? If men just
Well,
if
it
men
could be the opposite way. If we didn't have baby daddies, it could
but-
be better.
but
no,
yeah,
right. But
yeah,
what I'm
but-
saying
wow.
is,
Yeah,
if
right,
if
right.
instead of taking on the European culture, which is stay with that one woman or leave her, right? We stay with our culture, which is we can still build a family.
Right.
I can love you and her. I can take care of this child, you and this child.
Well, see, that's not a problem. But most of the time, they're not taking care of the people. They're making these kids and they're
But-
not
but
taking
I
care
think-
of
I think
them.
that
our-
That's the
that's
problem.
I think that
I
because
think-
our culture that we're taught at a young
Right.
age is not representative of who we are by nature.
Correct.
We're trying to get into a culture that has nothing to do with us. It may work for them. That's why when you see them and get into that culture, they flourish. For us, every black person I know, it ain't gonna it
No,
don't work
it's not
for
working.
And, so,
Nah,
and
it's
to
not
say
gonna
and to be clear, I'm not saying I agree with it or I'm for it. But what I'm saying is that is a thing. It is part of our DNA structure. It is part of our culture and our history and our ancestry that we're not taught here.
Right.
So when we come to America, a lot of that has been stripped from the African culture. And it's also part of the reason why we are where we are right now. But people
Facts.
don't understand that. People
Facts.
think, oh, it's got to be one man, woman. Who said that? That's in the Bible that was written by Europeans.
So how would
That's
you
not even in the
fellas?
Bible.
How
Right.
would you
The
fellas
man-
feel if
It's
your
taught.
woman?
It's taught that way.
Say it again.
How would you fellas feel if your woman decided to have an
Can I speak on this?
Extended,
Can I speak on this
They're
first,
not
fellas?
going for that.
Let me say.
They're not going
let
for
me
that
say
at
this.
all, Robbie.
I don't go by the standard that equality, right?
Uh-huh.
Because I feel like if a woman's comparing herself to a man, you're degrading yourself as a woman. And the same thing for a man. You're taking away the essence of it.
Okay.
Right.
So just like my man was saying earlier, we can get multiple women pregnant in 9 months. As a woman, you can't.
Okay.
If you share yourself with multiple men, you're gonna get bacteria down the ear.
Yep.
That's
Absolutely.
nature telling
Right,
you.
that's
So you can
nasty.
forget what I'm saying.
Right.
Nature is telling you ain't supposed to be out there with multiple men.
Exactly.
Well, you're
Right?
gonna get something too if you keep spreading it like that.
Yeah.
Trust
Yeah,
me.
but
Okay, so let me ask you this
if-
question. So
if-
if the
if-
women I'm
That's
dealing
true,
with,
Robin.
if the women I'm dealing with are thinking how I'm telling her right now, right, which is I'm not dealing with multiple men, I'm dealing with this man. If all the women that I deal with are thinking like that, there's no spreading of
It doesn't
disease.
spread.
We stop the problem right there. These
Right.
are my women that I'm dealing with.
But
The
you're not
problem is-
controlling
Give it up
who
for
they
the
dealing with.
give it up for Pimp Chronicles 385.
Wow.
But what I'm
You don't know who they
saying,
dealing
what I'm
with,
saying
though.
is I will be dealing with women who respect that.
Right.
Who
And
are
that's-
not about
honestly, and this idea is actually becoming more prevalent. There's a lot of people I've heard talk about this.
Stay woke,
And the
people.
main thing is not, and people keep
woke.
thinking it's about relationships or sex, and that's not the thing a lot of people are talking about. One of it's building the community. It's one of it's building, was it real estate or finances or whatever.
Facts.
But the problem is people keep looking at, well, I want what they got. And as you said it so eloquently, like, we're not the same. There's
Right.
two things can be true that are not necessarily, that function the same. Well, why can't I have that if he got it? Because it doesn't work that way. Nature tells you that. That's the way it is. If you look in the animal kingdom, to bring it down a notch,
Right.
the lion and the pride. That's the whole reason why it's not about him having a bunch of sex with a bunch of lionesses. It's about protection and as well as building that community. Also, if he's the strongest lion, why would you not want more lions like that? We don't want this smaller nigga getting kids.
Yeah, we don't want Tory Lanez.
Cause
We
you
don't
see
want
what
your
Tory
girl.
Lanez out there,
You
right?
see what they do, nigga. We got a phone call, but before we get to that, I'm gonna drop a little jewel on y'all.
You always
my
do.
man said, black people, right, in correlation to the good book, we're related to the lion. That's our mascot. That's our characteristics. So black women and black men, you should watch the Discovery Channel and peep that shit out and see how they operate. We got a phone call.
Basics.
right.
We got a phone call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Holla.
DJ out that Vegas. And I'm
DJ out there,
Vegas.
Vegas.
Vegas, what up?
Hey.
LBJ, what up?
Hey, you heard me. I said I'm a Leo, so I'm a lion by nature. You see?
You digging too
Heard
deep.
that.
Yeah, I mean, that was soft. Nigga. You don't do signs.
I'm a lion by nature.
I'm a Capricorn.
And
nigga.
guess what? I'm naughty by nature. Now, go ahead.
See, I'm a Scorpio. So
I'm a
Scorpio.
Leo. Thought you knew.
Hey,
Don't hate
sexy
me 'cause I'm
Scorpios.
great.
Both of y'all?
So I just wanted to
No,
ask,
I'm a Leo.
I was feeling like man, y'all have some real good points. Like I agree with what Nick said. Like it's been stripped from us. You know what I'm saying? Like how could you expect to take somebody from a place and from a culture that they from and put them into these constructs that they don't even abide by and expect, you know what I'm saying, and expect it to all work. Like they wouldn't do that to no other cultures. You don't see Asians coming over here trying to be in, these cultures. Like these people, they come from other places with their culture, and we were stripped of all of that for a reason.
Right.
That's also, I believe, why they told the black woman back in the 70s and 80s, you don't need a man. We can take care of
Exactly.
you.
Yeah.
But look
Exactly.
at how bad it's destroyed us, and look at how a woman will talk to a black man. Like a black man is nothing in a lot of cases.
Well-
I can do all this by myself, and I don't need this, and I don't need that.
Right.
Like that's not the way it's supposed to go. It's never going to work like that.
And
So,
DJ,
like,
to your point, DJ, even deeper than that, during that same time is when they made manhood equal to money.
Wow.
So up until that point, black households didn't equivalent me being a man with
Because
the amount
of
of money I
money I
had
made.
in it.
Right,
Right. It was
Yeah.
about what I was doing for my family.
Right.
And
And we have Jane
now-
Smith. That's what she said. As long as the man is providing for the family. So she hit on that too.
Yeah. Now we're looking at it as how much money you bringing in, which is basically prostitution.
Man.
We didn't went from being a family to pimps and hoes.
tricky.
Wow.
Right.
That's tricky.
Right. And,
Straight up.
and I only got one. I'm a pimp with one hoe.
How's that working for
And
you?
it,
It's phenomenal.
Okay.
It's
And
the
not-
best thing ever.
and not to
I
say,
believe that in a man's nature, like I feel like the whole monogamy thing, you asking a black man to go against nature for the most part. If a man does not have a desire to be with only one woman, why would everybody force that man to only be with one woman? And women will say, well, oh, what about if a woman did it? Is that really in a woman's nature to be with hundreds and thousands of different men? No.
Damn, tell us your
There
count.
may be
then.
more than
It
one.
might be one. It might be, but
Tell us more, Wilt Chamberlain.
right?
in a lot of cases, that's not the way a woman is structured, and it is
it's caused a clash between man and woman, and I don't. It's a trend right now going on that I don't like. That when a relationship fails, these women now are they just blasting out all the dude's secrets. Oh, he did this and he did that.
Oh,
And
I hate
he
that
used to
shit.
hit me and he used to do that. Well, why didn't you tell the police? Like, why are you telling the public about all of this stuff?
Because they're trying to
Y'all
shame him. That's
doing
why.
y'all thing. It's like, let that be between y'all. But they try to shame a man and destroy his career, destroy anything he might have in the future, and just break him down to his core. And I just feel like that's not honorable. Like, that's not respectful. Like, if whatever happened in your relationship, y'all at that time, y'all kept it between y'all. Well, just keep it between y'all. Like, even if y'all separate, whatever. But it's really damaged the whole family structure. You know what I'm saying, in the black community. And I don't know how we're gonna recover if we don't, get on one page and start getting in touch with reality.
And I agree with what you're saying, and keeping it 100, like there's niggas out there doing the worst. So let's not act like
That's facts.
Yeah.
Right,
right. There's
word.
cats out there, man. I'm trying to be like the lion out there, and nigga, that's not what you're trying to do, right? So let's just keep it real. So
They're killing the game.
right? They're killing it. So there's dudes who do not deserve to have that, but there are a lot of kings out there who feel that way.
Yeah, pass them to me, nigga.
Right.
If you fumble, pass them my way.
Look at him, my way.
I'm built for it, nigga.
My
So he can
way.
handle it.
That's a good point, Carmel.
Yeah. I'm talking about the kings. I ain't talking about them other dudes.
But
Yeah,
I'm
right.
just saying there's some dudes who's gonna speak that talk like, yo, I'm trying to mess with her because I'm trying to build with you, girl, and that's not what's happening. So like,
Right, that
let's
is
just keep it
not
true.
what's
That's not what
happening.
happened. But
Right.
if you spoke to a woman who had that understanding and you was a man of that understanding, it could work if you got outside of the confines, as you mentioned, that society's putting us in. That's the hard part. It's because we've been taught so long that it's supposed to look a certain way.
I think men are more saying yes, I agree with it than women, because it's women nowadays.
Well, let's ask the ladies. Do you guys feel like it's taking something away from you if a man has two women or if he's spending time with another woman? Is that what the correlation
I
is?
do.
Do you feel like it makes
that
you less?
personally does not fit in my program, so that would not work for me.
No. What I'm asking you is what I'm asking is.
Well, they
right?
cheating on you anyway.
I'm saying-
as long as you know.
I'm saying that oftentimes the
I got a
communication
squad
between
too, so run it.
the communication. We heard that, Robin.
Whoa.
Oftentimes the communication is misunderstood between men and women, right? So for a
Right.
man to have multiple women, it may mean something different to us than how women might relay that message, right? So as a woman, what does that mean to you? If I'm telling you I have another woman, does that mean to you you're not enough, or that I need more? Like, what's the message I'm sending to you that makes you so uncomfortable?
I would feel like I'm not enough. I think I'm the bomb. Shit, fuck her.
Right. I feel
Right.
like
So
you don't
why
need
why
nothing else if I'm around.
why
I'm-
him being with somebody else makes you think less of yourself?
She in the way
Of what though?
So,
of us.
so
Of us.
So that's
There's
okay.
no room
So
for
this is what I'm
anybody
saying. But
else.
what if it's not even the nature of the man, right? To be with just one woman.
If it's not in his nature.
What if it's not even part of the spectrum? He can't even see that shit.
I think he should give a woman when he meets a woman that opportunity if she wants to be on that page with him. If not, stay exclusive.
Well, I think when we meet each other, we should give each other 100%. And most of the time, going in a relationship, we don't because we have outside stuff going on.
Right.
So you don't
Yeah.
really get to know somebody and what they're dealing with or working with because you don't give them the full advantage. You always got one door open, one door closed as you're
Yep.
trying to get to know somebody, and that's how you begin the relationship. And you can never have anything 100% if you're not bringing your 100% to the table and getting to know somebody from there.
100%.
But
Amen.
but insecurities, I think insecurities are a plot in it as well. Because no matter what you do, you could say it's another woman. Like I know dudes that are out grinding, trying to get this money, and
Yeah.
the women are
Right.
complaining, you're not doing this and you're not doing that, and it's just like, the parallel just seems like
Well, JT,
we're always complaining about
right.
something.
I'm doing the same thing and I get the same blames. And then I know a lot of people and then I work for an airline. So I'm traveling on top of that, on top of my grind. So I'm always getting accused for something. And anybody know me, and that's not necessarily the case because I'm very loyal. I'm a Leo. I'm very loyal in what I like, and I give 100% to that.
Oh shit!
So
Time to
I'm
play our
not,
game.
All right,
so
DJ.
I'm not
All right,
trying to
DJ.
run around and do all this because it's taken away from what I'm doing. So if I have one person I'm really feeling, I'm trying to be there. I don't need to be anywhere else. But if you bring 50%, oh yeah, I'm gonna be doing something somewhere else, but that's taken away from my grind and the other things I'm trying to do. So I don't want to entertain that anyway.
So a harem ain't gonna work for you.
But, and Robin, I feel you because I feel like as a man, I'm not finna be checking no woman about her pussy.
Right.
Ever.
Yeah.
Well,
That-
you're different.
Ever.
You're a
Even if
different type of
we could
dude.
be married,
I
it
don't
don't
do
matter.
that
That
either.
ain't mine. That belonged to her. You understand? You do what you want with it.
Men always
And I'm
say,
gonna act accordingly.
whose pee is it? Tell me, whose pee is I'm like, really?
Well, you
dude?
mean while
It's
we
mine.
smashing or
It's
something?
mine.
Why you smashing? That's just
All right, thank you, DJ.
that's just pillow
Oh
talk.
my God.
You
Yes,
know,
I
whose
don't-
is this? Who? I mean, that's
Yeah,
just pillow talk.
It's not for everybody. It's
Right,
not for
it's-
everybody.
yeah, you're
And I think one thing is if people are upfront, if a dude. Another thing is
Yeah,
since
stay
it's-
up front.
if they're upfront about it, and also because it's not been in our culture, there's not a way to teach a young dude how to do that, how to speak to him, how to communicate that this is the person. If my dad was like that, and I'll be honest, my dad was like that. If my dad taught me that, and that was in my indoctrination towards that, not the indoctrination that I grew up with,
Okay.
That's facts.
I might be able to explain to a woman if I felt that way. Here's how I want to build with you. Here's what I'm thinking. And at the gate, she'd be like, that's not for me. Or she'd be like, you know what? That's interesting because I feel like this. We start seeing more of that. It changes the whole narrative that people aren't cheating. They just not built that way.
That's
Right,
facts.
right.
I'm supporting that cause right there.
I'm clearly not supporting it. Okay. All right, cool. Hey, listen up, y'all. We gonna take, man. This is a halfway point, man. This whole, you guys have been amazing today, but let's take a quick break.
We got great conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this one.
Yeah, so we're gonna take a break. We come back. We got more with Black Brew.
Yeah.
My man Carmel filling us in on some more stuff. Robbie Belon, make sure you can tell us on some stuff you got in the brewing in the works.
Yeah.
And Robbie, you got to give us a little smidget of the book so we can want to jump on it. So,
If
but
I-
wait till we get
okay,
back.
just-
Wait till we
alright,
get back
alright, I'll do
because
that.
we want them. We want the books to fly off the
taste.
Oh,
shelf.
yeah, we want to fly off the shelf for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. We'll be right back on the Rollout Show. Speedy and friends. Remember, I'm just hosting it. Speedy will be back, but Speedy's out there making that money.
Hey.
We'll see you in a minute, right after break. Whoop.
All right, people.
Hey, Nick, you gonna give them that, or you gonna wait to the end?
Oh no, they're gonna get that at the end. I got something special
Okay.
for y'all at the end.
Here we go.
Just
Ain't no something. It's not a whoopee. Ain't no something.
go blah.
This is OutSystems.
Purchase your tracks today. Purchase your tracks today. Purchase your tracks today. Purchase your tracks today. Purchase your tracks today.
If my man was wearing this, I would be all over him.
That smells really good.
It smells like my guy's cologne.
Okay.
It smells really good, yeah.
Smells
really
good?
sexy. Oh, that smells really good. I would use it, but like if a guy smelled like that too, I'd be like, oh, I would use this on myself.
Most name brand bars and body washes you rub on your skin are classified by the FDA as synthetic detergent. It's not even real soap. Stop marinating your man meat in unholy ingredients that are harmful to your well-being, body, and sperm count. Start treating your body to the natural, nourishing, lathery goodness of Dr. Squatch soap. Get ready to step out of the shower feeling alive. I'm talking about natural, nourishing, cold-pressed, hand-cut soap for men. So go to drsquatch.com to feel, smell, and shower like this every day. Our soap is handmade here in America, using a process that's been perfected over thousands of years. It's perfect. Big Soap cuts corners and strips out all the sudsy goodness in order to make production cheaper. First, I'm going to have you read our competitors and just go ahead and give that a shot.
Hydrogenated tallow acid, pentaerythritol,
pentasodium, pentatate.
Your poor balls. All dry, empty, and sad. But
Blind.
Corinthians 13 and 5. I gotta stay on my 2 Corinthians 13 and 5. Everybody say that they can't wait. But would you be ready if he came back today? You better take advantage of this grace. check your spirit before it's too late. And I examine myself every day. And I examine myself. Am I in the fake? I don't wanna be, I don't wanna be, I don't wanna be reprobate. I don't wanna be, I don't wanna be, I don't wanna be reprobate. Prove your own self. Don't you know your own self? To gain eternal existence, you gotta be consistent in keeping the laws of discipline from the scriptures and check your spirit. Be diligent, never fear it. The fire will make you purer. Be a doer, not just a hearer. Living in this critical era, straight from the laws, and that's a suicidal error. Get your mind right before the hour of terror. Procrastinate and be destroyed in your security. To save your life, you need to eat eggs and Miami. Sometimes I try to justify my sins, but no excuses will be heard in the end. Sometimes I try to justify my sin, but no excuses will be heard in the end. So I examine myself every day, and I examine myself. Am I in the fake? I don't wanna be, I don't wanna be, I don't wanna be reprobate. I don't wanna be, I don't wanna be, I don't wanna be reprobate. Prove your own self. Don't you know your own self?
And we move at light speed. And we move at light speed. Last of a dying breed. My Akis move at light speed. We almost at the end, so we gon' get it in. Tomorrow isn't guaranteed. Put in the work. Tunnel vision never in reverse. My Akis move at light speed. You can't stop what you don't see. I can do this in my sleep. Wake up and write down what I see. One time for the father, cause he right on time. One time for the bruise on the front line. They thought they buried us, then it rained on us. Rolls out of concrete, you knew that sun would shine. I got a sword on me, perilous times. Still in Ecclesiasticus, it keep me edified. Never trust your enemy, I know they telling lies. You got blood on your hands, will he let it slide? Midnight is approaching, who gon' bomb first? Thumbing through these prophets till my palms hurt. I ain't talking money, I'm talking the oracles. Hosea 3 and 5, you know how the story go. Yeah, and if you don't, then you ought to know. Winning souls back to back, I think I'm on the road. Light speed, the Akis with me and they all on go. Scriptures open, they can tell you what you wanna know.
Saturday night, Sabbath vibes, the highlight of the week for an Israelite. Sabbath vibes, it's on the 7th day, Sunday church service is alive. Sabbath vibes, no we don't like, we don't cook, we don't buy. Sabbath this is a day of heaven. Come get your spirit refreshed. This is a day of refresh. We're doing what the Most High says.
to. Yeah. What? I won't sell my soul, I know my worth. Yeah. Oh, they say misery loves company. Yeah. Show me hate, you won't get none from me. They say misery loves company. You show me hate, you gon' get love from me. These ain't raps, these Hebrew spirituals. I tell them guard your light, they wanna steal your glow. I started this with 60-second videos. Slight work, came up with this in like 5 minutes, bro. I'm thankful for this talent that he's given me. At this point, I can write about anything. No, for real, he give me songs soon as it cross my mind. I hear the beat, connect the dots, and all the bars around. We wrestle not against flesh, guard your mind. These demons see something in you that's hard to find. That's why they talking down. You can't put no fear in me, don't cross the line. I'm a work in progress. No matter what I'm going through, I know who I belong to. Them haters wanna turn your smile into a frown, but never let them bring you down. I know who I belong to, yeah. I won't sell my soul, I know my worth. Yeah. They say misery loves company. You show me hate, you won't get none from me. No, 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 no. I gotta do better, I got an idea, get some signs and we should set up shop. Word, they need to hear this word on every block. With no fear, we gon' keep going if they tell us stop. Bring affliction, I got on my persecution vest. Hearing well done, faithful servant, that's true success. Faith and works, he'll do the rest. It's now or never, even through trial and error. Said he would never forsake me, and I don't doubt him ever. I pray his mercies are newer as every second passes. He gave us second chances, I can't take your grace for granted. That would be tragic when it's said and done. No matter what I'm going through, I know who I belong to. Finding creative ways to get the youth to listen to songs about biblical laws and our Savior's crucifixion. Enter the kingdom as a child. He gives grace to the humble, but he resists the proud. Never let them bring you down. Yeah. In the day, how you gonna act?
Yo, Drock. Yo, your song is on the radio, bro.
Buddy. Fix your face. Vibe house. Commandment 10. Nightmares of a black man being born in America.
If you work in a team.
God, buddy. Fix your face. Vibe house. Commandment 10. Nightmare.
You and me, thumbing through all these letters. I think I see a bit of you and me. Why don't we start with this dance together? So why don't you stay? There's no reason you should leave, baby. There's no reason you should leave, baby. There's no reason you should leave, so why don't you stay? If you don't really wanna leave, baby. Gotta go. You know you don't wanna leave, so why don't you stay?
A lot of sex, drugs, money, murder. And a whole lot of spiritual shit we never heard of. You introduced me to flesh, introduced me to burners. You introduced me to drugs, introduced me to serving my people.
Took us to a land you call your home. Cause you conspired against the yacht and got kicked out your own. And took a third down with you. I know they hurt now with you because they damn near human. Seen the flesh and they ruin what y'all created. Peep the agenda. Peep the Bruce Jenners and Sodom and Gomorrah. Broke the Torah, ain't no forgiveness lies. I'm so tired of the falling short and the broken cries. Over sin, but then again, nigga, we ate your pop. And ever since then, we've been on a down spiral. False idols in the land of the thieves. These God titles that you gave us distorted our God likeness. And then the flood came, and y'all washed it all away. I can't stay, y'all. Drugs, money way. You boost the murder rate. You put the guns in their hands to make sure them soldiers straight. You warrant for banking. You get away with the coldest case. You killing my people. You brought the needle and sold the base. You created time and all this artificial way of living. You empower demons. You ain't no leader. You been pretending. You gave us holidays. We celebrate on Father's Day. What the hell is Christmas? You so vindictive. They never listen. You were sent to hurt me. You proving that we ain't worthy. You making us lose focus on what's important. You support them Jordans. Don't want your endorsements. Don't want your hand. Don't want your land. You need to be deported. And it's the time when we pick up the fight. Use the Torah as our light that guide us out this land. Where is the man shedding blood on no light? We ain't got no time to wait. Can't conversate. And by the way, I'm just gonna say it to your face that I can't stay. I'm leaving, Bobby. Yeah.
There's no reason you should leave, baby. There's no reason you should leave, baby. There's no reason you should leave, so why don't you stay? 'Cause you don't really wanna leave.
Her past is far up in rubies. Her price is far up in rubies. Now don't pretend to be the woman in the 31st chapter. Become her. She is a template for you to seek after. The scriptures right before you. She's the character to master. The women of the world disgraceful, a disaster. But who can find a virtuous woman, lady like Sarah? Righteous and submissive, a treasure this day and era. Gotta shake the Jezebel spirit off and keep it moving. Meditating day and night, trying to become like Judith. Not just for beauty, but for wisdom she's known. Her own works praise her in the gate. She doesn't make a show. Her own works praise her in the gate. She doesn't make a show. Her price is far up in rubies. Her price is far up in rubies. She is silent, she is loving, she is a gift. She is silent, she is loving, she is a gift. She is silent, she is loving, she is a gift. She is silent, she is loving, she is a gift.
Hey, yo, this is real love, not Mary J. We talking Mary and Joseph, not Bay and J. We talking Anna and Toby. What God put together, let no man put asunder. That's the scripture that's quoted. We gon' live it to the death till they singing I owe it. Put you up on the scoop, she lets her actions speak. Something like the Blue Man Group. Truly a gift, so the Father I thank. I cough up my cash, her kindness is stored up in my memory bank. My chest out when I walk through the city with you. Like the word Mississippi, you got eyes all over you. I'm hot when my arms are surrounding her till my mercury busts through the top of my thermometer. She cooks, cleans, damn, she's a star. B never uses any words that end in apostrophe T. Like can't, won't, or don't, always eager to please. We put our heads together, one flesh beside me.
She is silent, she is loving, she is a gift. She is silent, she is loving, she is a gift. She is silent, she is loving, she is a gift. She is silent, she is loving, she is a gift.
is just
Hey, Robin. This is the artist I told you to listen to. I was trying to put you on.
I listened to the other one.
Which one?
The first one.
This song is called Sabbath Vibes right here. That's how we feeling on Saturdays, you feel me?
I like this.
That's how my Saturdays be feeling. I got listening, chat room. When I tell you I got one for y'all, I got one for y'all, man. It's an old school joint.
It's popping.
But it's on my vibe though. So I promise y'all gonna like it.
So you're gonna hear some shaloms and shout-outs.
Yeah, but y'all gonna like it though. See, you know what's funny?
That beat is popping.
Yeah, I know. I had to find some good music that's talking about some positive shit.
Right.
So,
I'm tired of killing,
Absolutely.
kill you and kill them and kill. And
so y'all ain't, I know all the artists that's popping. They sound dope beats. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all want to hear some positive stuff, holla at me. I got you. But right now, we about to put JT on so you get into some ignorant shit.
Hey, let's get it. Let's put that ignorant shit on right now. Mother.
He can do ignorant real well.
Rocker.
We can get back to the Sabbath tomorrow. So hold on. Let me see.
All right. So y'all got the hooks?
Let me see.
Oh, yeah.
Robbie, you going to be in charge of the hooks? Of this rap song we about to bring in?
Oh, yeah. Remember, she just do background like the Migos.
My bad.
Mama. Yeah, she did.
Dog in the baby. Okay, yo. I like this beat. You know, Jay-Z back in the day, he used to always tell people what to do. Turn the mic down. Put it up. Put the treble up. Yo, one day. Y'all thought I was going to flow? I had to stop right there.
Okay. Great intro, though.
Thank you. Here we go. Hey.
We ready. We waiting on you.
Check it out. Yo, it's time for JT with the ill ass flow. It's Friday on the Rollout Show. I thought you knew. I thought you heard. I got my girl Robbie with the word, of the day, and you put me in respect, I said sing a melody. She said I got effects. I said cool. JT always acting a fool. And the things you do, you know it's knowing. Hey, I got my girl, she goes by Robin Goins. She's a girl for the take. She used to be married to, rhymes with Quake. Now you see me, baby. Heart attack. You can see I do it right, cause I'm truly pro-black. I thought you got it, and I thought you knew. I got the CEO for the company Black Brew. Got the finest coffee on the box.
You know.
If you like it, man, he'll give you 3 boxes. Maybe. Okay.
We're still negotiating now.
Woo! I can take it, I can run with it. And JT, if he's on the mic, you know we about to have fun with it,
Yeah.
If you want to call in, 818-914-4887, I don't understand why people don't be listening, though. You need to grab the mic and then hear the show. Listening and then we be listening, and you know at the end we just all friends. And if you want to know true facts, hit up Nick, man. You know he's straight pro-black, and he can even tear 'em. I kind of like it because he said he wants a harem. What up, y'all? Second half of the Rollout Show.
Won't he do it?
And he gonna speak from the good book.
From the good book?
The good book.
Won't he do it?
Won't he do it? Y'all, we back. We are we ate a little bit.
Little
Yeah,
chicken.
lunch was good.
Little chicken.
I was
How
gonna
we
get y'all
doing?
some watermelon too, right?
Right? That's all we needed. That's all we
A
needed.
little grape soda.
Don't they go good together? Chicken and watermelon, ain't they
Right.
good together?
Yeah.
It was tripping.
You know what? I'm not a I'm not a big watermelon fan.
No.
Yeah, we know you like.
Because you light skinned.
You walk right into that one, bro.
You're missing a little extra melanin.
I'm more of a cantaloupe kind
That's
of
what
guy.
I was thinking. That's what I was
Honeydew.
thinking.
He's like a honeydew kind of nigga.
We
Yeah.
saw that one coming.
Honeydew.
Yeah.
Right?
All right, we back. What we got? We back. Robbie, what up? Tell people your information real quick so they know who you are. 'Cause some of the
man.
guys, Robbie is, listen, fellas, just to let y'all know,
Single.
Robbie is single. Are you single and ready to mingle?
What happened to the
Single and
COVID?
ready to mingle.
Okay.
What happened to the
Drop
COVID?
COVID.
Yeah, what happened to
COVID
6'6"?
is 66304 is in the friend zone right now.
Oh,
But he'll kill. You
okay.
already said he got a bodyguard and he got his guard card, so he'll kill somebody.
Yeah, because when I get famous, I'm going to need him back in my life.
I know that's
there
right.
you go.
Yeah.
When?
When?
No.
Any day now.
No, you there. What you
I'm
talking
there.
about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all can
Yeah,
catch
yeah.
me on IG at Robbie, ROBBIMILAN, Robbie Milan. Follow me on Instagram. I don't have any shows right now. I just did one last week.
Okay.
A live show. It
Nice.
was at Echoes.
Oh, that's what's up.
It was
Okay.
cool.
Okay.
Yeah. My boy Esau McGraw was the
Oh,
headliner.
yeah.
Oh,
Esau.
Shout out
Yeah,
Esau.
yeah,
Shout out
yeah.
Esau.
So we did that. It was fun. I felt blessed and privileged to be on the stage
Yeah.
with this COVID-19. So
Man. So was it? Were you physically there or was
Yeah.
it a Zoom? Oh,
Where was
okay.
the show?
yeah,
Where
it
was it?
COVID comedy at Echoes.
Oh, here?
On
Local?
Pico, Pico and La Brea.
okay,
Yeah, so I just
okay.
did that
Cool,
show
cool
on
little
Oh,
Saturday.
Pico La Brea. That's like right down the street from the Union.
Yeah,
then.
I had some fans. I got this little elephant necklace.
Yeah, you bring out that
Really?
cucumber.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I got gifts.
You still on that cucumber?
I'm still on cucumber. I gotta see
When's the
that.
last time you had a cucumber? Never mind. All right, I'm sorry. I apologize.
We
in
not
your
gonna
mouth. A cucumber in your mouth.
Oh, so it was fun. How was the crowd? The crowd was receptive.
The crowd was cool. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was like a chill, COVID-19 type of crowd. We had to wear our mask, not on
Distancing.
stage, but
So
walking around.
everybody in the audience had their mask on as well?
If they weren't drinking.
Oh.
But mostly everybody was drinking. So
Right,
no,
so that-
the
that
answer
went
to
out
that
the
question
window.
is
Okay.
no.
Right. Hell no. Ain't nobody wearing no
Hell
mask.
no.
So
was
if
the
you
club
consuming
at-
poison,
They
or
did
smoking
temperature
it,
checks.
So was the club
You
at
know.
half capacity?
You can take your
Half.
mask.
Shout out to the
capacity.
CDC.
And they checked everybody's temperature before they
CDC.
got in the building.
Oh, okay.
Like that's the
Ain't that the stupid? Listen, nigga, I came from outside, nigga. It was 1:15.
Right.
This nigga had the audacity to try to check my temperature. I said, nigga, it's 1:15 outside.
I'm hot.
The fuck are you?
Right.
So my temperature going to be at least 101 or 102,
Man,
right?
Right.
you have a fever.
Shout out to the
we dark.
CDC, man.
Shout out to the CDC. That's what's up, Robbie. So, hey, you fellas, holla at Robbie, man. Just, you know how the fans do it. You know, you might get some DMs. They go, be like,
You
hey,
gotta
what's
be
up?
tall, you gotta be fine, and you gotta have some money.
Okay.
Okay,
Those are my
see,
requirements
That
too,
was
so
all the
she-
shit that we just
summed it
said.
up.
I need
Thank
me
you,
a
Robbie.
grown
Right.
man that's my age, that's fine as hell with some money.
Yo,
Like
so-
that.
Exactly.
So see,
And
if
know
you
how
had
to treat
if
a
you had to
woman.
lay it out
There
like
you
that
go.
for a woman, how would you put it? And you was
If
gonna be that blunt like she was.
If I had to?
you was gonna be that blunt like she was.
Yeah,
we
I
got to be that
second
blunt.
that.
All I gotta say is you got a nice feet.
Said she sucking
Nice
butt.
I'm good. I'm good. If
Nice
feet good,
feet,
I'm straight.
really?
Hey, you
I'm
setting the
straight.
bar way too low, brother. You see all the demands she just
no,
put
no,
on.
I'm saying- no,
I just
actually,
take
actually
your
I
feet
didn't.
down.
Actually, I didn't, because some of y'all feets.
Oh, man.
Not mine.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
watch out,
Whoa,
watch out.
wait.
That's-
Whoa.
Hey,
Okay, hey.
Hey, do that slower though.
Okay. With the dress
flexible,
on, she
Robert.
didn't even
Right.
care. She
Robert,
said
be
one
flexible.
foot right here, one foot right here.
Yeah, how you
I can
feel
do
about
that.
these feet?
I can do that.
Yeah, that was
But then when I
balanced,
went to
nigga.
put my foot up, I realized I forgot the lotion because I was running late.
So my standards ain't that low.
So you take
But
care
I
of your
have pretty
feet?
feet. Oh,
You take
yeah.
care of your
I get them
feet?
done every couple of weeks.
I did my toes last night.
Oh, that's
I
what's
was
up.
a hairstylist, cosmetologist. So
See?
I do my
Because if they
hair.
take care of the
yeah,
toes,
see?
if they take care of the toes, they obviously got money, and they obviously thought enough to take care of their feet.
I know
Oh.
some women that toes look good, but the house don't.
Wow.
That's different.
Ooh.
I won't know that
that's
till I
all
see the
different.
house. Though.
But I mean, it is my sister, so who cares? All right.
Shame on
Yeah, I
you,
feel you.
JT.
I can't do cracked heels, nigga.
No.
Crack
homie.
heels.
No,
bro.
You got to put the Vaseline
I can't
on
do
at
any
night.
Socks
Whatever
on
you
at
got to
night.
do.
Socks.
I
Vaseline
can't do
with
any.
socks.
I can't do anything with crack in it.
Whatever
Crack
you got
heels,
to do.
crack lips, or crack in general.
Whatever you got to do, lady.
The crack factor.
Yeah,
Just
you
you know what?
gotta-
You know what the trick
put
is?
some
What'd you say the
Jordans
trick is? What's the trick for crack?
Vaseline with lotion and some socks. And
Put
put
some
them on
socks
at
on
night.
your
At night.
At night.
Now,
So if your girl come to bed with socks on, you're going to have an issue.
no, not at all. But
You
I
got
have.
the NBA socks on.
Talking about where Nishi Nash at? All right. Did I
Shout
say
out to
that?
Niecy Nash.
Shout
Oh
out
my
to Niecy
God.
Nash.
Leave my girl alone.
Wow.
I have lotion, you got to get the right lotion. Though.
Yeah.
You just can't use any
I
lotion.
use the cocoa butter lotion.
Well, how about this? You gonna put lotion on my feet and lotion me up and put the oil on it, and I'm just gonna slip the socks on. So we both winning.
Hey.
Okay. Are you looking at me or Carmel? Because
I'm
Carmel
just
is
saying general, because I'm single. I'm just saying in general. 'Cause
Carmel,
I'm
both of y'all single?
Wow, both of y'all single?
Yeah, we're
Both of
single.
y'all single?
Wow.
COVID
It must be
season,
in a
we're
name.
Robin, has
is
anybody
Robin and Robin.
has
Robin and
anybody
Robin,
got
right?
has anybody gotten your DM since?
You know what? A couple people slid in there, but it could be a lot more. Come on, fellas, where you
Wow.
at? Slide
Yeah.
in
Oh,
my DM
yeah.
on
Wow.
Instagram.
Wow.
Intimidate
I'm
guys.
ready to mingle.
She could take a lot
This
more.
is Robin Goings.
Slide in.
R-O-B-I-N. That's
Slide more in there.
Y-N. It's I-N-G-O-I-N-G-S. Hit me up on my Instagram.
Like a good time to me.
She got
I
whoppy
could
wop
put, I
wop.
could put you
Wop,
on
wop,
with
wop.
some businesses, good credit, and some other stuff. Hit me up.
That's where it dried up
That's what
right
she
there.
bringing to the table.
No, I'm just kidding.
We're
Robin,
gonna do
tell
it
him.
all.
Did you give me your social media?
We're going to have a good time,
Yes,
and
we
we're going to make money. Okay. Yeah, my social
Amen.
media is Robin Goings. That's ROBINGOINGS. I'm on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram on the gram.
Bam.
There it is. And then Mr. CEO himself. It feels good to be in the presence of a brother that's running the show.
Yes, sir.
And the product is quality.
That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. It's funny because, like, when I first set out to, like, develop the flavors and the palate, real high-end coffee tastes very different than, like, Folgers or Starbucks, whatever.
That bullshit, right?
No, for real. When
So
you,
you're a coffee drinker. You're like a coffee connoisseur.
I am now. I
big
really
word.
wasn't. I was more just the brand. And when I first went out and met any of these experts in coffee, I told them, I know brand. Talk to me like I don't know coffee. Don't worry
Okay.
about the vision. Just talk to me about coffee. And then I've always liked coffee.
Okay.
But then learning, because these people are like sommeliers of coffee. Like even the whole testing or tasting.
He said Somalia.
I know you thought he was talking about Somalians, nigga, but he wasn't. Nigga.
I was like, oh.
He said Somalians drink coffee?
Yeah. I didn't even know they had food.
They actually do drink coffee. That's where actually coffee started, was in Ethiopia and in Eastern
Oh,
Africa.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Talk
They got
to
the
us.
best, the beans.
They sell everything.
Yeah, for real. So when I went out and did these, they're called cuppings. So
Okay.
basically they put like,
A tasting kind of.
it's like a tasting for wine, and then they put like grinds in the cup, and they have like 6 or 7 different cups. They pour hot water, and they just wait. And you see like 5 guys just watching
Wow.
the coffee like this, just watching.
Oh,
What are we doing? Seriously, these dudes were
This is
serious about
serious,
it. Every
right?
single one I went to was like this. And what happens
that
is,
looks like Robin was weeding out her boyfriend. Like,
Right.
Yeah, right.
Say something.
Exactly.
Say something. Say something. Say something.
I'll just get going.
So then, like, the coffee would kind of like rise and create like this, almost like a volcano, like molten lava, and then would crystallize, and then they'll crack the crust, and then scoop the first sip of coffee, and then you sip it, you suck it across your tongue.
Wow.
And I'm like,
What is it? What is
Suck
this
it
called?
across your
Is this
tongue.
coffee or is this sex?
That's a different experience. I've never had that experience with my
Robin got
coffee.
quiet as hell. Robin was like, wait a
Man,
minute.
I'm like,
Suck it
damn, I want some
across your
coffee
tongue.
right
What
now.
part of Somalia you talking about?
I need to go.
I think I'm Somalian, nigga. Hold on, nigga.
oh my god, no,
Look, we
like
finna fuck
that.
Niggas finna be at the coffee shop, girl. You know I'm
try that with
Somalian, right? You know I know about
I'm gonna
coffee.
wrap my
Somalian,
lips
yo.
around some coffee right now.
right?
Taste your coffee. I'm a Somalian.
I'm a connoisseur.
right?
Looking for my coffee.
So what is the process called again that you?
It's called a cupping.
a cupping.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cupping.
And yeah, so you when you drink it that way, it actually sprays the entire tongue with all
wow.
the coffee.
Oh,
So
it
you-
sprays your entire tongue.
Wow. This
Wow.
experience
Wow.
sounds amazing.
It is.
Right. Is it?
I know what I'm doing this weekend, nigga.
Okay, when we leave
Did
this show,
anybody
can we
get
go-
pregnant?
Right?
When we
I'm
leave this show,
cupping,
can we
nigga.
go
I'm cupping.
I'm going cupping.
Do you want to cuddle? I want a cup.
I want a cup.
I want a cup.
Let's cup
Straight
after
from
the show.
Somalia. But no, I learned a lot about
Girl,
the
you
flavors.
Somalian, nigga? Somalian. Trying to cup.
And so like that helped me understand how some coffee has a blueberry or chocolate or apricot, because the whole coffee process is amazing from start to finish, because people don't know that coffee is actually, it's a cherry.
Oh.
So coffee bean is actually the seed of a cherry.
Really?
Shut up.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
Niggas didn't even know that.
No.
I didn't
That's
think I know everything. I didn't even know that. It's amazing.
I know a couple of things.
Hilarious.
Couple.
so
nothing. All right,
that was like, learning all these things is also what I want to bring back into the culture of Black Brew. So
That's dope.
calling what we call Black Brew is the coffee for the culture, and part of it is teaching people about that, how it got started, how all it comes together, and then the flavors was like secondary and tertiary to understanding like what coffee truly is to us, because it's one of the another things that as Black people we kind of gave away. like the original person who founded coffee, his name was Kaldi in Ethiopia, 8th century. Basically, was just messing around with beans, saw this tree, took it, put it in some water. Oh, this is good. And then when his travelers came by, he would give it to him. Well, they don't call like beans Ethiopian beans; they call them Arabica beans.
Yeah.
Because when it went to the Arab countries, they made it a big deal. And they actually became like the big growers of coffee, and then bring it back out here. Then Colombia, and it didn't come from. People don't think about it coming from Africa. That's where it actually started.
Wow.
So my point is to try to bring that back. Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. That's the
Knowledge.
message. Like we keep giving away our ethnicity, our culture, our jewels, whether it's hip hop,
Our women.
our women. You know, all our culture and our art has been given away. It's time for us to start taking it back. And so Black Brew's on the way. I wanna do that.
Oh, I like how you market.
So
that.
what made you get into the coffee business?
So, do you guys remember 2 years ago there was 2 brothers arrested at a Starbucks?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I know the story.
So I was out in Vegas that
Look it
weekend,
up on the screen.
and
Cupping.
white person. So
Oh,
Yeah,
you-
no, I
you
couldn't
can
find
tell.
no brothers
Right?
cupping.
You can't. You will soon. So anyway, I was in
There you go.
Vegas right around that boycott that hit all the Starbucks.
Okay.
But I was in a Starbucks, and I was like, oh, damn, what am I doing here? I forgot. So you know what? Next time I'll find a coffee bean or a piece, whatever. I see 2 sisters walk in. I'm like, man, there's 3 of us in here now. We just messing up. We just forgot about the boycott.
Is that it right there?
So yes, that's a cupping.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
See how she broke it, and then
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I
so
feel
then,
so educated today.
Right?
Did
me
she suck
too.
it across her tongue?
We didn't see that.
I'm gonna walk into Starbucks and be like,
let's-
"No
back
cupping
it up.
around hell."
Back it up. Let's see how it switched around that tongue.
So I was sitting at Starbucks and I was thinking, okay, well, the reason why we're coming here is because we don't have another place to go. Whether it was peace or a coffee bean, that's not really ours.
Right.
And so as a brander and a marketer, I'm like, well, what you make? I'm having this conversation with myself. I'm like, I want you to start something. So why don't you start something?
Damn.
And that day, literally that day, I launched Black Brew.
Really? Good for you.
Yeah. Give him a round of applause on that.
Okay.
For real,
yes.
for real.
Hey,
Thanks
so
for
real
everything.
quick, so we didn't say this in the first half, and I kind of wanted in the second half because as the show goes, more and more people listen. Where can they? If someone wants to actually purchase some of the, what's your website? Let them know.
www.blckbrw.com. Black Brew right on the shirt. Put it up there. Yes, sir. Blackbrew.com. And the reason why people have asked me several times why the vowels are gone, because original African languages don't have vowels.
Talk to him.
Wow.
man.
Educate us.
You know what?
Talk to him.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I've been knowing Carmel for a long time. Carmel is a phenomenal comedian, by the way. But
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
I want to lead so much stronger into, because you can make people laugh all day, but I want to lead so much stronger in your business because, supporting someone on stage and saying, you're funny, we paid, the wings, we're out of here.
Right.
And to supporting someone in business.
Yes.
Man,
Yeah.
I commend you, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Like, I
I
look
see
up.
it.
I
That's
look up
awesome.
to you, man.
Thank you.
for
I
real.
appreciate
That's
that,
why
bro.
I'm starting my thing called Beige Brew.
Beige brew. That's going to be your competitor.
A lighter cup of coffee.
That's the slogan. A lighter.
For the light skin.
Nick, you got something coming for that, bro.
Wow.
A lighter
You
cup
gotta-
of coffee.
Hey, you got to get him his own line.
I gotta
man.
do it now.
You gotta
All
do
right?
Got
it.
one for the
Gotta
dark
do it.
brothers, and you need
All
one
right.
for the light brothers.
All
You
right,
know?
it's okay. We got that. What's funny is like that's honestly what I want to do with the flavors is name them and call them things that's funny to us that we talk about. Like one,
That's dope.
one flavor is going to be called Red Bone. That's going to be under that same
Red
color.
Bone.
Oh,
Right.
that
That's
could be
dope.
Talk
you.
about what that means and how that affects what that means
That's
to us.
hot.
Voodoo is another one. It's another.
Niggas ain't drinking that shit. I'm gonna tell you.
That's
that.
Yeah,
what's
damn
funny.
sure ain't
Because
Unless you're from
yeah,
Louisiana.
Unless you're from
There's
Louisiana.
gonna be a lot of
But
baby mamas drinking that.
people don't
I'm
understand.
gonna bring a cup in for Nick.
People don't understand that voodoo, is not evil. Like the
Okay.
original meaning of voodoo is the good word or good God. Like it's
That's right.
French, and so the change. What happens is with everything that becomes black, there becomes this like demonization of what things we do in our culture to kind of push us away from it. But the original voodoo religion is
Talk to
actually
'em, brother.
beautiful. It's actually amazing.
You gonna make me start
Yeah.
marching in
I
a
give
minute.
I give y'all a
That's-
simple correlation. Back in the day,
Do it.
what we call diseases today, we call them demons.
Yes.
Back in the day,
Correct.
right? Which is just an effect that it's having on your body. Something,
Okay.
something bad happened to your
So
body.
they be like, you got demons in
Right.
you.
So we just hear, and it's been made to seem like they're crazy for speaking that way, but we just don't understand what they were trying to correlate. So when you hear voodoo and the things they talk about in voodoo, they're really just trying to explain their culture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
a
if
lot
you
of times it happens through story and stuff that way. So
Yeah.
that's why it sounds crazy.
Yeah. So that's the stuff he's talking. Something
out
we
to
talk
You
about
need to come
here.
out next. His flavor is woke brew.
Let's do it.
Woke
Let's do it. 100%.
No cream.
No cream. We actually got a shirt coming out that says that. No,
Wow.
no
I like the logo with the fist and the coffee cup.
Yes,
That's dope.
sir. Yes, sir.
That's fly.
Oh man. That's dope.
Wow.
So you gave me all
Caramel.
your info. That's what's up. Anybody else? Call
got
in right now.
something.
Anybody?
You
Oh,
know
go ahead. I'm
what?
sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead,
Caramel
Robbie.
he is like inspiring me because I started a YouTube channel last week.
Okay.
And it's called Hair Psychic.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. I like
Call
that.
Miss Milan.
Okay.
And I can give you hair advice. The cost of the call is $1.99 per minute, though.
Damn.
She getting that cheddar.
Hey,
It's cheaper to call. It's cheaper for my cousin to call me from prison.
Wow.
Look, right under the $1.99, you should put it's cheaper than a wig.
It's
Right.
cheaper.
Cheaper than a wig. I like that. I like that slogan.
And we in
Oh, shit.
COVID, and this is what you
give it up for Shalom slogan. Shalom.
Right.
I actually do this
Cheaper
for a
than a
living.
wig.
Actually, I mean.
Niggas dropping some.
And we in COVID, this is what you need. You're
Okay.
Right? 'Cause we
Yeah.
So,
need that advice.
Yeah, so the movement, it's something. It was a dream I had like 12 years ago before the recession started, and I had to just put it on the back burner. But I brought it back to life last week. So the goal is every week I'm going to be popping out videos. I used to be a cosmetology instructor before I was a comedian and an actress. So I'm going to be educating viewers and hopefully having comics on, demonstrating some funny shit that goes on in the chair.
JT needs a job.
Nice.
He'll be there.
Yeah,
That'd
in
be
the
dope.
chair.
I do. I need a job.
I could
I think, listen,
line your
Them
beard
Amazon,
up for you.
them
I can line
Amazon
your-
Prime checks are just dwindling out. I'm just saying.
That's right. We did the date.
Yeah,
We did
yeah,
the
yeah.
date together.
Right.
You got a check?
Oh no.
No, neither did I.
No, I did actually.
I got an IMDb though.
Oh, that's what's up.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I got
means a
that.
lot. Yeah.
So yeah, it's hairpsychic.com is the website.
Oh, wow, okay.
The number is 888-920-1118. You can call.
888-920-1188.
That's right. Say it again.
88
888.
818-914-4087. Call in. We only got two. We only
So I'm
get two.
really looking forward to this.
What's the
new
name of it
venture.
again? I'm
it's
sorry.
called Hair
Psychic.
Psychic.
All right, cool.
Hairpsychic.com.
That's what's
Hey,
up.
can I ask you something?
Yes.
Because I've noticed this, okay? And I don't mean to down my sisters, okay?
Okay.
So I just blame it on the industry because I can't figure out. Y'all, I know y'all wearing the hair weaves, the lace front.
Lace fronts is.
But why y'all can't get it? Go ahead, Aaron. Go ahead. Why you can't get it to just blend in? Though? Like why do y'all?
It's the glue. It's the glue.
Okay, it's the glue.
It's the glue.
Is
Yeah.
the glue getting on the makeup or something?
And I think it's the lack of the edges.
Okay,
with the
so
glue.
can you talk about that on your channel, please? 'Cause
Yeah,
it's
let's talk about that.
bothering us brothers.
It bothers
You give
me.
all kind of-
We talk about this when y'all not around. We
It
like,
bothers
nigga,
me.
So with her edges, nigga.
No disrespect. I can't do it no more.
You can't do what?
Oh shit, JT, watch it.
I can't allow Black Brew to not come out with an edges brew. I just don't like. I don't like lace front. I don't like all that stuff.
You don't like lace fronts? How's
I don't
your
like
your
that. I don't
girl? Your
like
girl
that.
wear natural hair?
Yes.
Okay.
Who, my woman?
Yeah, your woman. Your
Yeah,
woman.
yeah,
Your
for
queen.
sure, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
She has short hair though.
She rocked the bob. She got the A line.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She looks good. She looks good. But she's my woman is multiracial.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's
Just,
exotic.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Like all. Well, I'll just say it like that. No. What? First of all, hold on one second. What are you in? What number? What number?
7. Yeah, 7.
No, you're not. You're in 6 because I'm 7.
No, this is 7 on here. This is 6. Is that Aaron? Hey, boo! I tried to call you and you didn't call me. I was gonna.
Wait, hold on. Don't say all the gossip of your. No.
I called you like a week after the show because I was trying to hang out. I was trying to get the girl tour together. I was trying to get the girl tour together.
Is it loud? What number are you on?
I'm like, what's up with the girl tour? Shit, what's up?
That's my number. You're 8. No, it's these on.
Shout out to rehearsal.
Sorry about that. You know how we add somebody in?
We got to keep it black though.
Got to.
It's still too loud. You know she got sensitive ears, nigga.
That was
check,
8.
check.
Hang on, Aaron. Hang on. We're gonna take this phone call and then I'm gonna plug your mic into my.
Yeah, let's take this phone call real quick.
So let me take this phone.
Just take them off your ears real quick, Aaron. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Holla.
Do we have a
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Caller.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. What's up, fam?
You guys still talking about the hair?
Yeah. Well, first of all, what's your name? Where you calling from? Because we didn't hear that part.
John from Dallas.
What's up, Big Don?
What's up?
Hey, Don, what's up?
Not much. I think the women in the weave situation.
The weave situation.
It is a situation.
It
I
is.
trust and believe that.
I mean, they look beautiful. I mean, it's just another thing.
What about the lace fronts?
Don, give us more than that. What is the parallel? Like, why do you feel like it's a good thing?
Okay, so, in history, when did makeup arise? You guys know?
Mm-hmm.
It's been since the
Egyptian,
era,
yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
It's cold.
Yeah.
Eyeliner.
So each time period, it's going to be something new for women. I mean, it's just what women do.
Not all women.
It's
Don,
just what
women do.
No,
this is what they do.
This is
Don,
what they do.
Don, I'm not disagreeing with you. I just was like I wanted a little bit more definition. We can't hear you. We can't hear you, Aaron. I just want more explanation. Like I get it. Like I'm not opposed to what you're saying. I'm just saying like
He's trying to uplift the queens. He'll let him do his thing.
No, I'm just saying. Well, then uplift them.
I had an Asian girlfriend. I went with her to some hair store.
Oh, there you go.
She bought some type of extensions and she put it in her hair as well. So it's like it has to be a woman thing. It's not like a race thing either.
That's true.
What's up. No, I'm just saying for my personal preference. Obviously, my mom's black. My daughter's black. So it doesn't matter like ethnic. You're right. But what I'm saying is, they rock it and I support it. But for me personally, some of them look nice and some of them don't.
I think
Okay,
yeah. I don't think it has much.
Would you prefer them to wear strap-ons or weaves?
What strap on? We talking hair still?
Hello.
Where are you at?
Hello.
What are you?
What are you talking about?
I don't get the correlation.
That went over your head?
Yeah, we talking about hair still.
Yeah.
He's talking about a wig.
No.
Okay.
I've never heard of a strap-on.
Me either.
First of all, before you get to talking, we got Aaron Styles in the building, so everybody knows different voice in
What
the
up,
building.
Aaron? What up?
I think that as long as your weave is an accessory and not a necessity, then we're all good for it.
I concur. So you just wearing one every day.
I mean, are we going somewhere every day?
No, we're in pandemic. No, we're not going.
Some people wake up and put the weave on.
Because it's a necessity at that point. It's
If
not
you
an
have a
accessory.
weave, you're gonna
Right,
have
if
it
it's
for
an
a while. A
accessory-
wig, you can take it on and put it off. A weave is there,
It's
but
there, it's sewn
a
on.
wig is sewn on.
I thought we
A
were talking
wig
about a
is-
lace front. I thought isn't a lace front like
Yeah,
you
that's
put it
a-
on with
that's a
glue.
wig
Not
or type
necessarily.
thing.
You can sew it down.
So you're the
Yeah, you
professional.
can do
Let me
either
tell
or.
you. Go ahead. What's the difference? I'm
Thank you to
sorry.
the caller.
Well,
Thanks, caller.
no, one of them you glue down, like you glue. That's why they have, they're missing all their edges because that glue is taking it up.
Yeah.
Or you can actually sew it down like a closure.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm learning.
Can I
I
ask
don't
a-
know the
Can I ask a question?
All I can see is the finished product. That's where my.
See,
That's
With the
where
baby hair.
That's
A lot
my
of
thing.
stuff is
That's
bad
all
on
my
your
thing
edges,
is.
though.
If you're gonna wear it in excellence. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just wear it in excellence.
Don't wear it in necessity.
Right. Don't like. It's
See,
don't,
so is the
I
next-
wear it as both.
is the next- I just want to know why we always having conversations that were policing women's bodies and what they wear and all that. Because I just want to know is the next topic.
Well, hold
gonna
on.
talk
You didn't
about
understand the
these fucking-
question. You jumped in on.
Okay, but still, is the
Okay.
next topic going to be talking about like these struggle beards that don't connect? And
100%.
shit?
Great point, Aaron.
You can bring it up.
It's a lot of niggas drawn in.
Okay, bring it up.
Thanks for coming, Aaron.
Topic is struggle
You
beards.
niggas
No,
have
let's do it.
No,
Struggle
100%.
beard.
Struggle beards.
Yeah,
niggas-
niggas.
Let's bring the struggle beard up.
But-
But remember, the struggle beard is usually real. It's not like we pasting a
what
beard
about,
on.
What about man units?
I don't even know what that is.
What is that?
There's a
No,
lot of that
that's-
going on now.
that's-
There's a lot of
weaves.
that going
Yeah.
on now.
So now
Right.
they have they have these man units where basically it's like a toupee, like a jazzy.
Right.
2020
I think this
toupee.
bullshit.
But it's for African or people that usually have textured hair because usually
I
toupees
ain't
were
that
traditionally for Europeans who have straight hair.
Mm-hmm.
But these
Right.
you can do dreads, you can do braids, you can
Exactly.
do waves.
That's dumb.
No, actually,
If you're
it's not,
missing your
because some
hair
of
or
these
you're
niggas-
bald,
I think it's dumb.
You,
some of these
but
niggas
JT,
be
you a
looking
little
real
before
mad
your
crunchy.
time.
Is
When
it
you
a
get older,
necessity? Well, hold on.
you
Is
might
it a
get one.
necessity
Yes,
or is it
it's a
okay?
necessity because if
Okay.
you see these before and after pictures,
Right.
these men be looking crunchy than a motherfucker.
so-
They
Okay.
leave and they be
Like,
looking
real
good.
old,
Can someone
like
ask
Young
Aaron?
Love type old.
Can someone
And
ask
then
Aaron
when
if
they
you would
got the
date a
shit,
man
they
that wears
look
that?
all good.
Would you date a man that wore one?
Would I date a man that wore one if it made him look better? I don't
Yeah,
care.
because
I mean,
sometimes they might have receding hair,
You don't know.
or they might be bald or something, and that just fixes everything.
No, it fixes
I'm. Shut up. Would you look at me when you said
JT,
it?
a couple like
There
some
it
years
is.
down the
Oh.
road,
There it
you
is
might
right there.
a couple years down the
No,
road,
I'm
you
receding.
might invest in one.
I'm receding.
So-
you're
I'm
still
bald.
young. You
Can
know?
I ask the ladies a question?
What?
So do we have to pretend like it's real?
What, the man unit or the hair?
No, y'all,
All of it.
y'all stuff like
How do you
that.
pretend like it's real when we all know it ain't? Like I don't.
Exactly. So what's the problem?
But we
I'm
just
asking, what is the pretend?
we just pretend like the nails are real, the hair real.
Which we,
Every
that
all
shit
of it.
we all know is fake. We know
Right, we all know
I
what
don't
it
understand
is.
What the pretend is. So what do you guys like in situations? Where do you have to pretend?
I don't want to.
Nick,
say
you
this.
proposed the
Come
question.
on,
Nick.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
Nick.
Okay, this is what I'm
Say-
saying.
say what's
okay?
on your mind,
I be
Nick.
saying
Come
like
on.
this. I feel like some women they walk around when they not all got the extra equipment on. They about a 5 or
Extra
6.
equipment.
Extra equipment.
They about a 5 or 6.
The
Okay?
extra equipment.
And they act
The
accordingly.
strap-ons.
They act accordingly. They act like a 5 or a 6.
Exactly.
Now they gonna purchase a little weed.
Homie, when
Now they feel like they can talk to me like a 7 or 8.
Yeah, 10 plus.
And now I'm offended.
No, you shouldn't be because sometimes these like you know how you might feel before you go get a haircut. You might feel like a solid 6.5. But once that
Never.
nigga line you up, you feel like you can fuck anybody, bitch. When you
Right,
leave the barbershop.
exactly.
So what's the difference?
And that's not true.
Or men,
Oh,
they
That's not
just-
true. I feel
like
like
men-
that.
We
anyway.
always feel like that.
I feel like that
men,
anyway.
Men know that anyway because numbers. They're
Well, look,
As long as I got my Jordan shorts, nigga, I got a shot.
Hey, Aaron,
They
once
always
this
feel like
Can
that.
anybody,
once this hat go on,
can anybody?
I can
not-
take anybody
Can anybody
down.
not attest that when they wash their car, it dry better?
Yeah,
It
you're right.
drives
It
better.
does.
It do.
I
for
think
some
I
reason.
think I even get
For
better
some
gas
reason.
mileage.
Better
too.
gas mileage.
hilarious.
Exactly.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. But this is too much, man.
No,
Like, this
see,
is
you
too
gonna
much,
see
man.
this.
No, this
I
is
wouldn't
what's
do
happening.
it. I wouldn't do it, but
Nah.
This
I
is where we
understand.
at.
I know a girl that does it.
What
Nikki
do
the
you-
barber.
let's
She doing a lot and she getting paid.
JT, can we? JT, she wants to man weave you.
Yeah, let's do it.
Would you volunteer to put on the man? You ain't gotta wear it out. You just put it on.
You gotta wear that
Let's-
shit out. That
Let's
shit
see what
All
you
right, look.
working
This
with,
we gonna do.
JT.
This we
Let's
gonna
see
do.
what you working with,
JT,
Let's
take,
do it.
Take your hat off.
Take your hat off. Let's see
We
what you
gonna
working
go
with.
to the mall. We gonna see
And
how
we
many you
gonna
can
get
pull.
you a man weave.
Then we gonna give you waves, nigga, and see how many you can
You
Well,
get.
look, no, but see, look, this is JT's brand right now. Why
It
would
is.
we put waves on him? It don't
his
look right.
brand,
This is what we know JT as.
What is his brand? Yellow
I know him
M&M's.
as a hat dude.
Not the bangs.
I haven't seen him without
the
a hat.
bag.
This is the first time I saw him without a hat. I don't
No,
know
are you
this.
serious? You never seen me
I
without a
never
hat?
saw you without a hat.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I could say I never saw you without a, but I would be.
Without braids or weave, you would be correct.
Oh, there you go.
This is my
or eyelashes, or I can go on. Okay.
All right.
No, you
For example,
can't.
like, look, yeah, for real.
I
like-
think we got to call it. But go
It's
ahead.
gonna be abusive
Carmel
situation.
gonna get the last
like,
one out.
Like right now, LeBron needs to pick which way to go.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
his hair looking like some
Oh
Let
God.
it go.
We need to take him to this place
If
right here.
But I think if LeBron bald his head like he did one summer, he looked dope. He looked like, okay, I can rock with that LeBron. But now if I knew he got like a wave or like a weave in there, I don't know. I
I
was
know, but how would that affect your life?
Yeah.
He needs to
He's
score at
trying
least
to
watching
four.
him
up
play
his
basketball.
game.
Yeah, it's painful watching.
his
I'm watching him play basketball.
What does that have to do with
watching?
him?
How does him having a
It's
unit on
entertainment.
It's painful.
It's
But
entertainment.
he's not entertaining you with his hair.
All right, y'all. We got a phone call.
What's up with that?
He
He can,
isn't.
he
We
can
got a
improve his
phone-
appearance.
We got to if
It's all entertainment. right?
if Devil's Advocate was a person, just walk in the room. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Okay, I'm not going.
Oh, Vernon.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
What's
I'm not
cracking?
gonna fly off the handle. I'm just gonna say this.
Big Bird.
It is a condition that people put. It's a condition to make yourself look good, which is vain. It's vanity. That's all it is. It's a billion-dollar industry, and people are falling into it every day.
Aaron,
So,
now, she
now,
turned
I
me
want
on.
somebody, especially Aaron, I want you to try to argue that.
I am gonna
Argue
argue
that.
So I don't understand. Why is it vain to want to make yourself look
Look
good
better.
and feel good? 'Cause
Exactly.
Right? Because in the words of our illustrious Deion Sanders, when you look good, you feel good. When you feel good,
you play good.
When you
Right,
play good, they pay
word.
good.
Exactly.
So why would we want to sit around looking crusty?
No, he meant.
Ain't no, wait a minute. It's a difference between sitting around looking crusty and going to get a goddamn wig.
But who are you to say what the difference is, nigga? You do what the fuck you feel like you is necessary for you to look good. If she feel like she gotta go get the weed for her to look good, that's on her. Why you give a fuck?
Also, the thing is that one of the biggest sins in the world is being portrayed and nobody actually says anything. Everybody thinks it's okay. Vanity is a sin.
Right, but the Bible
To
also,
who?
right,
It's
right.
a sin
I don't
to
give a fuck.
who?
But the Bible also says all sins are weighed equally in the eyes of the Creator. So eating pork is just the same as vanity. It's just the same as premarital sex. It's just the same as fucking cussing out your parents. So what is your point?
No, because one of them can get you killed.
Which one?
Cussing out your parents. That's gonna be a little bit high.
But it's all the same sin. then. It's always the
Yeah,
same. It always a feather, my nigga. It always the same.
All that shit into one thing because that's not what it is.
Says who?
Sin is sin regardless. But
I did say regardless, but I said it's always the same.
shit to the extreme.
So let's get back to me getting a hairdo.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh, she getting them together.
Okay with who you are and what you were born. If God took it away from you.
So when was the last time you got a haircut? When was the last time you got a haircut? When's the last time you?
Give it up. Let it go.
When is the last
Earlier
time you
today.
got?
Vern,
nigga,
when's
why
the last time you got a
why ain't
haircut?
ain't
You got it
cool with
earlier
what God
today. It's
gave you?
Friday.
I went and got my hair cut Friday.
But God didn't give you that lineup. God gave you that chewed up fucking
So
hairline.
it's okay for you to get a lineup, but it's not okay for us to get our hair done or a weave or a wig or what have you.
That's vanity. That's vanity. It's vanity.
Yeah, exactly.
See, no, it's not. See, listen to what I'm saying before you.
You ain't saying shit. That's the whole point.
This is what I'm saying. Is when you take the shit to the extreme.
There you go.
Who is determining the extreme?
There's
Who
a
the-
lot of layers
who the fuck
being.
is the barometer
There's
of
a
the-
lot of
I
layers.
get that.
I'm just saying.
But who is the barometer on the extreme? Who dictates what the fuck extreme?
First of
is?
all, what the fuck is a barometer?
A barometer?
Barometer.
Just go ahead.
Oh.
Thank you, girl. Just go ahead.
JT, what?
Okay, what's the extreme to get your face pulled back so bad you can't blink?
I thought we were talking about weed.
Oh God.
You ain't lying.
But how
No,
is-
I'm thinking, Aaron.
You don't have no fucking hair.
You make.
Weave becomes your hair that you get all your fucking edges snatched out, and now you look like now you look crazy. Now you look like Tamar about it. That's extreme.
That's extreme. Now, I do understand a little bit. Like, I understand 100% what
That
you're
might
saying.
be
right?
our extreme, but that might not be her extreme. Obviously, it's
No.
not.
He's listen. In general, like if someone has Botox, this, that, hair. I mean, just to the extreme. Like, who the hell are you? Like, you don't even look like yourself no more. To someone getting their hair done, nails, and that. There's two different extremes to that.
No, because regardless whether I
You're
like
just not
it-
going to agree.
No, because-
Did you know it's a fires? There's fires out there?
No, because
Can you agree to that, please?
I live by a live and let live fucking credence in my life. So if I walk
Yeah.
by and the shit's fucked up, I'm like, God damn, her shit's fucked up, and then I keep it pushing with my
Right,
fucking day.
exactly.
Yeah,
it don't affect me no way.
But there's an
Her shit is
extreme.
bomb. I'd be like,
You know why you said?
it's
You know why you said her shit was fucked up? Because you noticed that it was a different extreme.
But
But to
but
them,
that-
it
was one
might be
extreme to the
good.
other.
It doesn't affect me.
But
My
to them,
whole
it
thing-
We're
might
not
be
talking
good.
about effect.
But
We're
that's
just
the whole
talking about.
point.
Well, that's not true.
How does it not affect me?
You wouldn't have said nothing.
I didn't say nothing.
You
I
said
it
you
to
just said
you.
you
making
just
a
said
point.
you
I said
just
it to
said.
myself. I didn't
That's-
say it to the ladies.
You said it to you, so it does affect you.
Yeah, you looked at her like,
You
fuck
have an
this
opinion.
bitch.
No, I get what you're saying is.
Look at this dude right here.
But just because
Can you wake up to
You
that?
see where he started out? You see where he is?
The one on the
Come on,
right
JT.
can
We're gonna go get you.
Transformation.
We're gonna go get you
Look at
hooked
the
up,
pussy.
JT. We're gonna go get you hooked up.
I'm cool with my
Oh wait,
bald
Vern
head.
is still talking.
Oh,
What'd you say?
hold on, Vern. Go ahead.
Aaron, it's not about it affecting you. It's about people running around here lying. You're lying. That's what you're doing.
Nobody's
Right.
lying. We all see
Okay,
what's going on. Nobody's lying.
It's not a lie.
You're liars.
It's
We
not a-
see the
okay.
screen door, like the lace front. We see it. So how is it a lie?
What I'm saying. When women walking around and they walking around with fake asses, fake
Yeah, I
titties,
can't stand
fake
that shit.
hair,
What about these niggas walking around with fake ass fucking personalities, nigga?
Hey, Vern.
It's selling you a dream. It's selling you a freaking dream. What's up with that?
Personality is a characteristic trait. You can't really get rid of your personality.
You can
Hey,
make it
Vern,
better.
Vern.
Well, let's
Vern,
get rid of
you
him,
have to-
okay?
Vern, you still there? Vern.
To get your ass
Hold
is
on.
a choice.
Vern. Vern, how do you feel about braids and dreads?
Are you trying to put me on Front Street? What's up with that?
I have no problem with something that we were doing before anybody else in the world.
No, what I'm saying is, a lot of times that's with fake hair. And dudes who have dreads have fake hair in there. So is that okay?
Not always.
Not always, but sometimes they do.
That's what you. If you want to walk around with fake locks, that's you.
Then how's it different having a weave then?
Like she said, it doesn't affect me in any way, shape, or form. That's what you want to do. But I'm just saying, if you gonna do it, at least say, you know what, Naughty. And people say, "Ooh, I like your dress." Ooh, thank you. Don't lie. Don't make it seem like that's coming out your head and it's not.
That's what I'm saying. This nigga
Stupid.
Well, my hair is braided right now, and it's all
My thing is,
mine.
why do you? But that's the thing is that.
Aaron,
But you did it in
Why do
excellent
we
style.
have-
Thank you.
Why do
He's
you
our
feel like
VIP.
a person has to tell you what's going on with it? Why can't they just accept the compliment of thanks? Like, why do they have to follow up with, well, you know it ain't mine? Like, nigga, I paid
No,
for
they
this.
definitely don't need to say
He's
that.
saying don't
I've
lie
been
about
around
it.
a lot of women, so I know. And I'm not always on. Like sometimes I might fail.
Oh, we know that. Okay, come on.
Where it's fake or it's not. But you're right. Like honestly, like I know that's You know, but it looks good though.
Oh, well, thank you.
That's the thing.
Thank you.
That's the thing. You know what I mean? When
That's
you
all
see
I'm saying.
something that's not, and you're like, oh.
Okay,
but
so what
that
about
shit's
people
dope.
who have Vernon? Is he still there? What
He's
about people
still
who
here.
have fucked up teeth? What about people who have fucked up teeth and they go and they get veneers or they go get caps or they go get something to get their
Implants
teeth
and all
right
that.
to get their
Yeah,
teeth
right.
fixed? Are they every time you say you have a nice smile? Well, you know
Just
these
like-
niggas is fake. Like, where is the line?
I agree.
Hold on, Aaron.
I agree.
And no, this is for the ladies in the room. You're talking to a dude, and you come to find out that this man that got a wig, this man done lied to you by his, and in every aspect he done lied to you, and he done told you he got his hair and everything, and all that shit is fake, and you find out. Do you stay with the dude?
I feel like if all he lying about is hair,
We
good?
can get over that.
good?
Yeah, we
That
can get
shit
over
to the
that.
game.
Yeah.
But if it was hair and his 3 baby mamas, we got a problem.
we got a problem.
We got a problem
If
with
the hair
that,
be fake
right?
or the money is real. Who give a fuck?
See,
All right,
that's
cool.
Oh,
that's not,
just
that's
saying.
not,
Did he
that's
just
not
grab his
something to be
he
Yeah.
grabbed his pearls
That's
right
nothing
there?
to be
he
what?
sitting around talking about, oh, just because he got money, just because
I
a person
didn't
has
see.
money don't make
Your
them
filter
better
is
than the
fucked
next
up, my
person
nigga, because
he's
you
got money
always
and
take
fucked
what
up
I
too.
say and then you just jump on me, and that's not even what the fuck I said. I just
What did you
said
say?
if his hair is fake and his money is real, what difference does it make? It's called a
It's
joke,
another
nigga.
difference. They're liars. They're liars.
A liar!
Liar. What?
And every woman talking about running around talking about she don't want no dude that lie.
All these
Yeah,
niggas
you
is
stay with
lying.
the money.
All these niggas
We gonna be
lying.
by
Just how
ourselves if
deep
that's
is
the
a lie?
case.
How heavy is a lie?
But so is it fair to say that we all have different opinions on the weaves and all
Yes,
that? Is fair?
absolutely.
Cool. Because I back to the challenge. Get somebody that can do it, and I'll do the challenge.
You gonna pay for it too?
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
I ain't cheap.
See,
Yes,
now there
yes,
you
yes.
go with
What
that.
happened? What
Nigga,
you
if I'm
say?
paying for weeds, it's gonna be in my own head.
What, JT? What style are you gonna
we
get?
gonna
You
raise
gonna
some
get
money
the
for
S-curl?
JT to
Well,
get this
I'm gonna just tell you
man
right
weave.
now.
What style he want?
So just so y'all
My
know,
girl
I
does
think
it.
you should
So
go to
y'all
the
know-
lodge,
Get it
JT.
done.
since y'all don't know how the hair used to flow,
Okay.
Okay.
all right,
Can you show us a picture?
I can.
Okay, cool.
He got receipts.
Thank you. The hair used to flow phenomenal, by the way. I used to have the waves like. I was more into the waves, you know, the brush,
waves,
throw the
okay.
cap on,
They can hook
cream
that
it
up.
on out. You know what I
They can
mean?
hook that
Kill
up.
it off.
Right.
And hopefully it'll stay like that the whole day. Sometimes I'll put the wave cap on so hard I have a mark
Oh,
right
yeah.
here in the
Yeah,
morning.
Yeah, I know about that.
So I used to have mine low, but then when it was like senior year of high school, I started growing it like a little high.
What was that, 92?
1993.
Okay.
Throwing it a little high. And so I used to have hair, but then all of a sudden, that's why I respect the LeBron comment. Like mine was getting light, and I was like, he was even at a point. My barber was like, "Ooh," like every time I would go, he was like, "Bro,
Right.
I
How,
can't."
how old were you when this started?
31.
happening? 31. Really?
31?
Wow.
And I don't care. Like my success
Right.
with the reason why people get hair or something to try to make they look better. I already have that success with
So
hair.
you just
without.
said hell with it. Let's
So
cut
I
it
didn't
off.
even care. Like
Yeah.
they get, oh man, the hoes, you know. I don't care. Women don't. If you got good hair and you ain't shit, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
You could be bald headed and be about something, and women would be like, "Ah, bro, but put the hat on before we leave, baby. Put the hat on."
Women would be about anything if you about some shit.
Yeah.
There you go.
Just saying, we're real flexible.
Yeah, extremely
work with some
flexible.
And we proved that today, huh, Robin?
Yeah.
I'm more get into the art of showing who I am rather than my hair. Like, who cares about that? Like,
Well, you don't have much of a choice now, nigga.
yeah, well, you sure on that one.
Gotta say who cares now, nigga.
Nick, you getting there though? Nick,
There we go.
Oh,
No, my whole family's got big foreheads. Nigga. My forehead been this big.
wait a
so I'm
minute.
saying.
What picture did you put on there, homie? Come on, man.
Yeah, tryout picture, nigga. When you was trying
The
out for
one your
football.
barber forgot to fade.
Oh my God.
That was your high school tryout picture. That's the
Oh,
only
man,
one I can find.
I was a beast right there, dog. I was young.
What high school?
Uh,
you at? What high school? You?
Which did I graduate
Yeah,
from?
yeah.
Victor Valley High School.
Okay.
Yeah.
what position you play, Paul?
Tail.
Oh, that's what I guessed.
Tail
Paul.
back.
Speaking
I
of
look skinny and scrawny, but
Is
I was
that in
just
Victorville?
yeah, Victorville, California.
Speaking of football,
You're not really from LA.
Did anybody
Victorville
watch
don't
the game
count.
last night?
wait before we
Well,
get there,
you know,
Aaron,
my
I've been
mom,
waiting for
we
you to come
moved.
for this.
What's
We
up?
had to move out of LA.
I'm assuming everybody watched the football,
Yes, sir.
football games the
I
other
did.
day.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I only saw the one. The
Yeah.
the Chiefs.
So, yeah,
and
the
the-
Chiefs, right? Did
Yeah.
anybody follow up on I guess ESPN the next day?
No.
No, because
All right, so anybody see what Skip Bayless said?
No. What did he say?
So Skip Bayless jumped off the edge on Dak Prescott because Dak Prescott came out and said he was going through some mental issues. You know, he's having some breakdowns. His brother had died.
Committed suicide.
Wow.
Committed
Really?
suicide.
Oh.
And Skip Bayless, the white dude, got
Uh-huh.
on TV and dragged him through the mud and said he was a weak man.
Oh my
What?
God.
Right. You know, because they feel like because you are a slave and you an athlete, nigga, you better get out there and run that football.
That's like Urlacher said about.
But Skip is all about. Skip is all about. Yeah.
Skip.
So yeah,
let me tell you something, Skip.
we should get Skip off the air. It is not okay to make fun of people who commit suicide.
No, it is
That's
not
100%.
okay.
And people who go through mental
But
issues.
but see, ESPN.
Absolutely.
Let's
Nick,
get Skip ass
ESPN
off the air.
ESPN kind of put up that narrative because they 100% support Shannon Sharp's opinions on everything.
He's the only black, but he's the only black voice they have. That's
No,
why.
I'm just it's a show. It's just it's a
Right.
white guy and a black dude.
Is he on
So they
ESPN or
tell
Fox?
Shannon Sharp, you
Fox.
can say
They're
whatever
Fox.
you want.
They're on
That's the
Fox.
narrative. Shannon Sharp goes in, bro. Like and they allow him
But
to do that.
they do this-
So they try to give Skip. Well, you come with the other.
It's definitely a play.
But this is the thing with black. This thing with black.
I'm not
do
saying
that
it's
with
right,
mental health.
but
You
it's
can't
true.
do that
I
with
mean,
that.
I understand that argument with all of
Right.
the topics, but when it comes, because everybody raving their mental illness fag in 2020, and then especially when it comes to suicide and stuff like that's just a topic you just don't put on your fucking cue card. Like
Right.
next, we're not discussing it, we're not talking
Yeah,
about
that's
it.
true.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's like if
And I
somebody
feel
was
what
mentally
needs
ill.
to start happening is these people need to start figuring out some dirt on these motherfuckers. So they
That's
can
my
be like, "What about
solution.
Skip? I heard your wife was slobbing on a knob on this."
Yeah.
Sarah Palin.
That would shut him up real quick, right?
That's what I would do, nigga. Nigga put me on tape. I'm putting your ass on tape,
I would
nigga.
fucking
Got me
Somebody
fucked
needs to
up.
catfish his daughter or something and then just expose him. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's right.
And I'm not even a Dak Prescott fan, but that's offensive to me for him to even say that.
Brother committed suicide. That's tough to deal with.
Yeah.
Hey, we got
You
a
need some
phone
time
call
for that one.
We got a phone call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hi, Rollout. This is Chastity.
Hey, Chastity.
Chastity.
I like that little country.
Seymour.
Oh, Seymour.
I slipped. Hi, Aaron. I'm glad Aaron came.
Hello.
Get them Negroes together. Get them together, Aaron.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Seymour.
yeah. Aaron to get them together real quick.
I just wanted to clarify. I heard Nick bring up Skip Bayless. Now, he didn't necessarily just tear Dak down.
Okay.
He was saying that Dak shouldn't have shared that publicly.
Why?
Because he said that football is a grueling sport. People are unforgiving, and that people will use that to, if they sack them. How you feeling now? Like, pick on them. And I disagreed with Skip. I understand. I think Dak's position was, I didn't know what my brother was going through. My brother watched my mother die from cancer, and it was affecting him. He didn't open up and share with anybody, so he was saying, I'm sharing that I've dealt with depression. I think he's trying to help others.
Yeah.
And then Skip offered his opinion. And then as far as that show, Undisputed, that's Skip's show. Because I was hoping that Shannon would check him, but Shannon can't check him because that's Skip's
His
show.
show,
But
right.
Fox Sports did say that they addressed Skip, but I do wonder if Skip is going to apologize. Because I think, listeners of the show, viewers, because Dak has gotten a lot of support, have been going in on Skip on, Twitter and stuff like that.
How long ago was the show?
Yesterday.
Oh, it was just. Oh, okay.
Just yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just yesterday.
Okay.
And he said, he didn't say that he just felt like being so transparent and putting it out in the public with Dak being a quarterback in the face of a franchise. He didn't think that was good for Dak to share that information.
And remember, well, like Aaron said, it's someone's opinion, and we all have an opinion. So it's his opinion. Sometimes it's going to be offensive. Some people are offended. Some people aren't. But we just got to keep on moving.
But I don't like the way that they hold. At the end of the day, football, basketball, any of these sports is a job. You know what I mean? You don't hold any weight. You don't have a board seat. It's a fucking job. So I feel like, why do we always hold these athletes to these ridiculous standards?
High
Like
standards,
football is
right.
not the place. Because if this nigga was an accountant at Salesforce, he would have told his HR manager or somebody that, I'm having issues because my brother committed suicide.
Right.
But why is it because they play football, then now all of a sudden, or they play sports, that they're not a person anymore? That
Right.
now they're just a commodity.
Exactly.
Just
how
like
much
Nick
they
said,
love.
it's modern day slavery, go out there and play that game because they did that to us back in the days.
No, but see, I cannot stand athletes being called slaves. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying the mentality. I'm saying it's a mentality.
It's a mentality, but a slave can't quit the plantation and go to the crib tomorrow. Like you're stuck there.
To the mansion.
To the mansion, right? So I'm saying,
Indentured servants, paid indentured servants. That might be, indentured servants, they have contracts. So
You're
when
right. You're right. It's officially not that. You're
It's
right.
not even close to that because a dude last year quit at halftime and went home. At halftime, broke his contract, and I'm done. Indentured servant, none of them could ever do that. So don't ever call them slaves because that just slaps them in the back a million times, calling them slaves compared to what the guys are doing now. in the story.
Well,
Second thing, hold on.
I think the word. Let me defend that
Go
real
ahead.
quick. I think maybe the word is the plantation mentality.
But it's not even
Meaning-
close to that. It's not. You can't.
Well-
These dudes can own their own plantation.
No,
But they
but
don't.
understand
Lots of
this.
them do.
Well,
Lots of them
I get
do.
that, but the reason I think is because it's not. They're not necessarily. I get the connotation when it comes to
Yes.
slave, but I think it's the parallels between like the slave trade and how the slaves were scouted and put on the auction block, and they had to do all this extra shucking and jiving to
But I
see
mean-
if they
Call
were
it
the
back,
best ones.
Seymour.
And it's directly parallel to the
Shucking
NFL
and
combine.
jiving.
You know what I mean?
But-
you bring all
Thank-
these
thank
young
you, Aaron.
athletes out there, and you make them shuck and jive and dance. And
You don't
jump.
have to go to the combine.
You don't have to.
How else do you
but
get
it increases
drafted?
Your chances of
These
going
guys are drafted who don't go to the
NFL.
combine.
Do you
Lots
know,
of them.
Do you know why they wear the cap
What cap?
when they get drafted? Anybody know where that comes from?
The word the hat.
That's a Greek tradition.
Right, because now you're with this team. Like,
That's a Greek
you're
tradition
showing
now. You're making
solidarity
your alliance or something.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is my thing when it comes to sports. First of all, y'all should look at the origin of sports.
Right.
And see why it was created.
Well, that's a whole other story. Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
you can find that in the book of Maccabees if anybody need that lesson.
Maccabees. Which I know about that.
It was
So-
me, Maccabee.
Right.
You know about the
You can find out why they pushing black people to play these sports. And you can get the real information. But besides that, it's the fact that they look at black men as gods, which they should anyways,
Right,
when they're
right.
athletes. And the problem with it is when they step out of line, they don't want their little white kids who idolize these men to represent that. That's why they're like that on our athletes. You understand? So I understand what the brother's saying, but to what Aaron is saying, they are slaves. They're $400 million slaves. Because if they did have a mind, right, of a free person, you would have our own basketball league. We would have our own NFL league.
Yeah.
But a slave, he can't see past the gun line. They don't even need to put a fence up no more. He's too damn scared to even walk past the line.
But you're assuming they're scared.
No, we can see the proof because we don't have an NBA. We don't have. This is why. Because if somebody,
you're saying the only thing that says they're not a slave is that they don't have a league.
No, I'm saying the only thing. This is proof though.
But I'm saying that's one thing, and that's also your
We-
opinion.
we
But
go-
I'm saying there's a lot of dudes who have all their own businesses, several businesses.
We're not talking about. We're not talking about.
businesses.
This
We're
is-
talking about
He just
sports.
said a line. He said
No,
they-
no, no.
their
We're
own
talking about-
league.
No.
He said their own league.
I'm
Like
talking
the
about.
NFL or NBA.
So I'm saying, why do I have to have a league if I have my own business
Because
that I've
we
made?
are the
that
talent. Why do
but I'm
we
saying-
make up 85%
Because why do you-
of the
why-
fucking billion-dollar industry, but
what
we
I'm
don't
saying
wanna
is,
pay
why do I have to
ourselves?
create
I'm
another
going to tell you.
league?
I'm going to tell you what
We're
right
down
now.
at the top, we're down
So
the
we're
board.
not a slave no more.
This is
But I'm
why.
not-
Because that's the difference between a free man and someone who thinks they're free.
That part.
You understand? A free person understands. In order to be free, you have to own the land.
You gotta own
Your people,
what I'm saying- okay.
your people have to be in control of the land.
So if a person
If
who's
you're-
in the NBA or NFL owns land in another country,
This is what I'm saying.
Yes,
We don't have to
How's
get
it not-
to own, we don't have to get to owning land. If you are a professional basketball player, you're in a business that's predominantly black men,
correct?
okay, who are making the money
Right.
in every aspect of it. Why would you not seek to own that business? Because white men don't teach their kids to shoot jump shots.
So what
They
I'm
don't
saying
teach.
is-
Hold on. They don't teach their children to run a 4-4 flat. You know why? They too busy teaching their kids how to run the company. So instead of us, and this is the thing, we're blessed because we're the chosen ones. So running a 4-4 flat is nothing. I know niggas in the hood could run that. That's not
100%,
impressive to me.
100%.
I know niggas 5'5" could dunk. It's nothing in our community. To them, it's something.
Right.
So we need to put their ass on the goddamn floor and make their ass blow their knees out. We good on that shit.
While we in the
So
boardrooms
I hear what
making
you're
major
saying on that.
We
decisions.
good on
But
that.
my
And if
thing-
you niggas still out there thinking it's cool to train your kids up, you understand, to have that mentality of to be a worker, not an owner. Play basketball, buy a franchise, buy your own damn basketball team.
Okay.
Buy a company.
So I hear what you're saying. So my
Anything
my
less
point
is
is
weak.
my point is this. What you're saying is because an NBA player or NFL player is not creating its own league, they're still a slave.
We are all
slaves.
slaves. No, what I'm
Right?
saying, no, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying, we're all slaves here. And
Okay.
to think any different,
Okay, so that's different.
You're
Then. Hold on,
insane.
but that's different. That we're all slaves versus that these guys are just slaves and
That's-
we're not.
no.
So everyone's a slave.
I'm talking about black people. I'm talking about us.
Okay, that's different than saying just athletes are slaves
Right.
because they play a game and they're paid and they have owners and there's a
talking-
field and there's a field and there's a correlation.
No,
on
no, no.
that.
I
That's what
wasn't-
I'm
I
saying.
wasn't getting that deep.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is this.
Okay, so let me get to my point. My point is this: if we're looking at this, and say, well, you guys are slaves because you guys taking money from these owners. You guys don't own. You have no idea what 1,500 of these guys. You know the 4 or 5 big names, guys, what they're doing. We always talk about all these guys, they don't make any money or they blow it out. You know the 4 or 5 guys that have done that. You don't know about the 80 to 90% of the people, what they're all doing.
Can I say something to that?
What that got to do with anything?
Aaron, put your headphones
Because we're
on.
saying that they're all
Put your
slaves. They
headphones
all has a mentality that they all do the same thing. They all don't.
But can I say something to that, brother? Yeah, and you're right. We don't know, right, individually what they're all doing. But what we do know as a community, they ain't doing shit.
But that's not true.
No. As a community,
that's
right?
not true.
Hold on. That's your opinion. So I'm gonna give you my opinion why I think it is true, right? Because I still go back to my neighborhoods, right?
Uh-huh.
And I grew up with some cats who played in the league, who made it from my neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
My neighborhood still look the same.
Okay.
Maybe worse. Now I go to their house. The neighborhood they live in don't look like their neighborhood they grew up in. So hold on, brother. Hold on, brother.
I hear what you're saying.
So what does that tell me? We are the only people who are taught to make money and move away from your people
instead of building them up.
We are the only. We're the only people who. Hold on, brother.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Go ahead.
That's a slave mentality. You can read about this. We have a slave mentality. So it's not a matter of making money. It's not a matter that you can go buy a Gucci. Nigga, if you make $1 million and go buy Gucci, you're a slave. You're giving the money back to the same people who put you in slavery.
100%.
So what I'm saying is, it's not the matter of
I got on Gucci
money.
shoes right now.
It's not a matter of any of that. It's not a matter of you buying. But it's nothing wrong with liking nice things.
No, this is the 5th.
It's the mentality that goes along with it. It's the fact that we don't have our own league.
Well, we do.
We don't.
The big 3 is our own.
We don't.
What's the big 3?
We don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying.
No,
I'm not saying that. No. What I'm saying is.
But that's my point is, we're now marginalizing the big 3. No, we don't. There's a black dude who owns his own own professional league.
Okay, we dominate the sport, right?
100%.
So we should not have the smallest percentage of revenue in that sport.
So this is what I was trying to say about that. Is why do we not have to own a league? Why can I not create industries and businesses somewhere else?
Because we were just talking about basketball players. So if that's what you know.
My point is, so if a basketball player uses his ability to shoot a basketball and leverages that to create businesses and industries elsewhere, how is he still a slave? Because he didn't create a league or didn't go back into the NBA.
I think you're totally missing the point.
Thank you.
Okay, it's not about taking your money and reinvesting it and creating additional streams of revenue and income for your family. That's not what it is. The argument is if 85, because these white motherfuckers that's in these boxes, they can't run, throw, or do jack shit, right? And neither can,
there's a couple of them.
Okay. And neither can majority
Shout
of these coaches,
Doncic.
right?
Mm-hmm.
But you have a multi-billion-dollar league. When we talk about football,
trillion worldwide,
right?
actually.
When you talk about and you talk about basketball,
baseball, soccer,
85% of the talent that is generating the revenue every single night is people of color, right?
Right.
So essentially, the owners are the fucking middleman at this moment. And the first rule of business is cut out the fucking middleman. Go to the store. So if I have the talent and I'm bringing the people in and I'm bringing in the revenue, why the fuck am I sharing it with this?
I'm gonna tell you why, Aaron.
Why is this motherfucker telling me how much?
Okay,
I'm gonna tell you. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you why.
She's addressing me. Hold on.
You know why?
No. Wait a minute.
Because they have a whole mentality.
No, see,
hoes are the only ones who go out and work and get the money to the middleman.
So, who established this system?
White people.
So what makes you think they're gonna give it up?
You gotta take it.
No, time out. How are you gonna take it?
You gotta take it.
No. Time out. How are you gonna take it?
The same way they took it. What you mean?
We're not in the situation to do that.
You're not listening.
I'm listening.
He's listening. Just because he's not receptive, he's listening.
I don't agree. So I'm not listening. How do I answer? I'm not listening.
You're arguing the wrong point. Nobody said.
You're making the wrong point.
Well, if you shut the fuck up,
you shut. You're not listening to me.
Okay, bet. But what I'm saying.
Okay then.
All right. So what I'm saying is,
and this is why black people can't work together.
Nobody said,
can we all just get along?
Well, I want to hear this. Go ahead.
Looking at it like, well, why do we have to take it? Nobody's asking for us to take the NFL.
You just said that.
No,
I said that. I said that.
That's my whole point. He ain't listening to me. So.
Oh, it's to you. All right.
So nobody's saying take the NFL. Nobody's saying.
So what are you saying then?
Create your own.
Why?
Why take 30% of the pot?
Why do I need to create an NFL?
She was saying to cut out the middleman.
But I'm saying, why do I need to create the NFL? Why do I need to create another system? Why would I create another one to compete against that one? That's stupid business.
Well, why wouldn't you just?
That's stupid business.
Well, that's an opinion.
It
is stupid business.
That's an opinion.
Whatever.
Okay, then whatever. Then that's good. It's good.
I'm the one that's bringing in the. I can speak, right?
You can say whatever you want.
All right.
So why your voice getting high?
I'm not listening anyway.
Why your voice getting high?
Ain't stopped you ever before.
What I'm saying is, if I'm the one bringing in these billions of dollars every year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why am I going to take 7% of the pot. When this motherfucker sitting up there is about to get 93% of the pot, and he's not doing any of the work.
Because Aaron, he's putting up all because he's.
Let me answer. If you create an industry of your own, what percentage are you getting now? It's
own
not
it.
7%.
Okay, but we own
Time
it.
out. It's not 7%.
You know when the purse falls, things get heated.
2,
why wouldn't it be?
3,
But
because you're now competing against it now that you're out of. That 7% that you're getting, you're not getting from this industry.
We're talking about a collective
My point is,
We'll see. No. See, I think.
Time out. Let me finish, man. Y'all keep jumping on me. Let me finish. Second thing.
Why you getting that? Hold on. Hey, everybody, hold.
Everybody.
No. I got this, Jay. I got this.
Conversation.
Listen. We all got to talk. Okay. There's no need for anybody to get an attitude because we have different opinions.
Right.
That's hold on, brother. Your voice keep getting hot.
Because y'all keep telling me I'm wrong.
But that's okay. It's okay for somebody to tell you wrong. It's okay. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's okay for me to tell Erin I don't agree and she's wrong. She can tell me I'm wrong. And all we're going to do is listen to one another speak. We ain't got no room here to make no moves. Ain't nobody finna get up from this table, nigga, and change the world. Everybody calm their emotions down.
I just got a water business.
And everybody stop raising their shoulders and voices getting high, and let's just hear each other
Got
out.
the hair psychic.
Okay, what we're trying to do is help our people, so let's hear each other out.
So what I'm saying is, we're talking about creating a league to compete against these humongous establishments. Has that happened before and we were successful?
Can I answer this question? Are you asking a question or you want to talk about yourself?
Yeah, I said ask the question.
So why are you looking in the air and throwing your hands, nigga?
Because I just said something again. You give me a chance to talk and you interrupt me.
You asked the
again.
question.
Oh, he wasn't finished.
Oh my.
Go ahead, Nick.
This nigga, man.
Hey, you
So
guys,
listen.
we're gonna take a break.
No, we're not taking a break.
Go ahead.
We got a phone call. We got a phone call. Vern, call your ass in here. No, I'm just kidding.
Seymour?
Now let him finish. He just wasn't finished.
No,
Nick.
let him go.
No, brother. Ask your question so the people can hear you clearly. Because everybody's listening now.
Aaron, you gotta go.
Ask your question so we can get it nice and clear. Because I want to answer it.
Were you going to answer right now?
I want to answer your question. Ask your question.
So were you going to answer it right now?
Ask your question. We want to give you the floor.
My point is, so we're saying create an industry to compete against this larger industry that already exists. So my question is, have we done that before and was successful?
Nick wanted to answer.
Okay. That's another question that you're asking, okay?
Yes.
So you asked, are you talking about in this particular industry?
In any
industry? Yes, we have.
Okay.
Right, we have, I'm going to speak of Black Wall Street, for example. Where we have multiple businesses,
yes,
right?
That's exactly what I'm speaking of.
Right, and they came.
What happened to that?
They came and blew it up. So no. So we in agreement in this part, right?
100%.
That's a different topic.
I agree too.
I'm saying it's not different. Because I say that to finish this point, and then you can go.
But you can't tell me. Go ahead, brother.
No, I'm just going to let me finish. Hold on. I want to hear what you got to say, Nick.
Trust me, brother. Go ahead.
I want to hear you. What I'm saying is they blew it up. So my point is, we think we're going to create another industry that's going to compete with this, and it's going to be successful?
So we supposed to just be running scared?
No, I'm not.
But
no.
that's the whole reason.
No,
you're saying,
I'm not saying that.
But you're saying they blew it up. So since they blew it up and they have incited fear and violence, then we shouldn't try again because when they did that shit 70 years ago.
I'm not saying we shouldn't try again. I'm saying you should be smarter about it.
Oh, there you go. So
that's all I was trying
just
to
make
say.
sure we're smart about it.
That's okay.
All right, cool.
I hear you, Aaron.
I think first of all, let me jump in because as being the guest host, I guess I'm the mediator too. You first of all, everybody's opinion in here is we respect. No, we respect everyone's opinion. This is the reason why we're on a podcast because it gives us the ability to run our ways of thinking across each other, and then people call in and do the same.
Right.
So. Sometimes Vernon says things that we are like, what the hell is he talking about, right? Sometimes we say stuff and people are listening to us or saying the same thing. But we have the ability to converse and get our everything off. All I'm saying is, let's chill. Like
we already passed that.
Oh, okay. Well,
okay, so listen,
I'm just there.
Now, all I was going to say, I get where you coming from. See, I'm already on that. But that's a spiritual thing, in my opinion. That's why I didn't want to touch that.
Okay.
Right. What I'm saying is this. To Aaron's point, which is we should not compete with the NBA and the NFL. You're completely right. That's a horrible business idea. What we should do is remove ourselves from the NBA and the NFL as a people.
Because they won't have
and then you let them take their people and run the NBA Because we've seen this. We've seen the NBA with just white boys.
In 1950, it was
so
horrific.
So let them. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying to let's
the Washington Generals.
We don't have to compete for anything. We don't. We should not want what they have. I want to build our own. So you're right. Let's let them keep the NFL, the NBA, their logos, and their jerseys. Let's take our people and our talent, and let's go do something else. That's all I'm saying.
That's what they were trying to do too with the black colleges, like take the athletes and put them in black schools and give them the same money that the other schools are giving them. They were trying to do the same thing there and keep the talent in our schools, the same type of thing.
Right. Well, and shout out to that's actually a trend right now, going on with these new kids. So shout out to them. One of the top players in the country,
what's his name? He just
Mikey
committed.
Williams.
Yeah, Mikey Williams.
Just committed to NC State. I want to say.
Was it NC? No, it was
no NC State.
No,
is
what's the smaller
black
school? It's a smaller. It's a smaller.
NC,
South Carolina.
A&T. Wasn't it? It's a black school, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, somebody said no, it was Howard or something like that. I thought they were all going to go to Howard.
Oh, really?
Not sure.
Something like that. But I think.
But shout out to Mikey
Another
Williams for
thing is
that.
that people, when it comes to sports, a lot of what's his name? The Ball father. Right?
The Ball?
Oh, the Mellows.
Right. And I
LeVar Ball. Shout out to LeVar Ball.
The Ball father. I feel like people
Big
gave him
homie.
so much shit
Right.
for what he was doing with his sons, but people don't understand because everybody who was giving him so much shit, they were looking at it from a consumer standpoint.
Of course.
and
And
not
we
from a
want the
business.
money.
This
Right.
motherfucker was
Business,
creating
right.
an entire league that was going to be circumvent college, but you're allowed to still play at a competitive level and get paid and go to the NBA.
It was like a glorified AAU.
Right, it was like a
Right.
like a varsity AAU.
Yeah,
so to speak.
AAU. Like these guys
And
are ready.
Everybody
Okay.
tore him fucking down for it.
You're right, Aaron, because it was money.
Yeah.
But that's why they tore him down
Yeah,
because
'cause it
they
was
knew
money.
if his shit picked up steam,
Right.
it was going to be trouble for everybody else. It was
Especially
gonna be trouble
for
for the colleges. It was going to be right.
Exactly. Yep.
Well, they about to get their own trouble. We got a caller right now. Robbie, you hanging in there? Robbie Milan?
Yes.
She done fell asleep. She was like, I need to call the COVID nigga.
That's
Tell
what
him
I'm
to
doing.
call
I'm
in.
texting the COVID nigga.
Yo, we got a caller. Caller, what's your name? Where you from?
Let's tell him to call in. We want to talk to him.
Vegas for record one more again.
That's what it is. What up, fam bam?
I gotta say that I agree with everybody for the most part, but I'm leaning towards more the guest do of what he said. I understand what he's saying. What he's saying is
His name is Carmel.
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 Really?
Carmel.
All right, brother. It's with the K though. It's cool.
But listen, we
have this thing as black people where we try to come behind something and make a subpar product and expect everybody to follow us.
But how is it going to be subpar when we're taking the same
Wait,
talent?
just get it out.
So I said there's a trend of that. Like there has been, situations of that where that's what it has been, and it's not. Like we got to be first with something. You know what I'm saying? Or we got to have a fantastic product. Now these two leagues, the NBA and the NFL. There's other leagues, but no league in the whole world is bigger than these two leagues. Like this is their thing. And when you think about it, just like Chris Walker said, you got rich and you got wealth. Now the players, they rich.
They rich.
But the
Owners,
they're
wealthy.
These are billionaires.
Mhm.
There's maybe one black person in the entire world that can afford to buy a franchise and not be broke.
Who's that?
Isn't that
Right?
Robert
Is he
Smith?
single?
No, it's Robert Smith.
Yeah. Is he single?
Yeah, Robert Smith.
That's what I want to know.
Well, there's other ones but they can do it, but they have to do a whole
Yeah,
partnership.
Robert Smith, but everybody else, they would be broke. They would have
Partnership.
partnership, use a lot of credit. Now these owners, before they even got these teams, they were already multi-millionaires. Now the best example that we have is Michael Jordan. He used his money, he used his leverage, he used his business acumen to get him on the inside and to become an owner. But he's the only minority owner in the NBA. The NFL has 0 black owners.
Mm-hmm.
So for us to bridge the gap,
They do
we
now.
get it. If we also realize, if we take everybody out of the NBA, everybody out of the NFL, all the black people, think about all the damage you are doing to black families. Now, there's black people that work in these stadiums, these black people that work in these companies, these black people that work that are on the team. Now, you take the money, you take the revenue from all those black people because they quit their job. You're doing more harm than good, right?
Yeah, see, I think you're on kind of what I'm saying, and the thing is, I understand what both Aaron and Nick are saying, and my whole point is that trying to tear down the league or build something else and all that, like the fight to do that is is too great to me, and I understand what you're saying.
But why is it too great?
Because one is what he's saying is you're gonna do a lot of damage before you do a lot of good, and two,
you can do the same thing because you're taking the talent.
But it's not just about the talent. Hold on, let me finish. It's not just about the talent, because how are you going to create revenue?
By putting people in the seats, the same way they create revenue now.
Hold on. Which seats?
We rent out a stadium. These teams don't own these
What if
stadiums.
they don't-
play in the no. They don't own the stadiums. They play in the stadiums. It's Staples Center.
Who owns the stadium?
Staples Center. We have a conversation
and
with
who owns
Staples.
the CEO of Staples?
Okay.
Somebody do.
It's all, what he's saying. What he's saying is these people.
They got leverage.
These people they own.
It's an organization.
I understand that they have.
We're gonna play at Nick's check cashing center.
You also have to understand. I get it, but you also have to understand the way business works and the way leverage works and the way commodity work. Right. At the end of the day, these black bodies on this court or the field is the commodity. In any business, as long as you own the commodity, you move the neck of the business. Right.
Sure.
So if I take all of these commodities out, yes, the CEO of Staples Center, he might be white and he might not want to do it, but he also don't want his Staples Center sitting empty either. He also
100%.
understands he's not passionate about this shit. It's a fucking business. It's numbers.
Oh, money.
So yes, well fuck it. I don't want to partner with these niggas, but shit, all the niggas is together and we need to fill up our stadium. So we'll make an agreement. That's how business works. But it's just, but if everybody's running fucking scared of these imaginary
It's not
fucking
about
people.
scared. To me, it's not about being scared.
Why we ain't doing it?
Can I run some stats?
Let's get a league together and run
We
it.
just said it's not good business.
We got a phone.
We got a
the
caller.
caller.
We got a
DJ,
caller in line.
DJ
Okay, go
out in
ahead.
Vegas. You got one more thing.
I want to ask you a question. Out of everybody in that room, in that office, how many of you have paid to see an NBA game or an NFL game? Not you won tickets, not somebody hooked you up with tickets, not somebody has seats.
Everybody in here.
Everybody.
Except for the two pretty girls.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm not saying you're not pretty, but I'm just for the joke. For the
You
joke.
paid money to sit in the stadium.
Right.
Yeah. Here.
And you paid to park.
When you sat, and when you sat in the stadium,
And that hot dog.
majority there? Was it like mostly black people? Was it mostly white
It's always
people?
White people.
It's mostly white
It's
people.
America.
It's
It's just gonna
always
be
mostly white people.
75%.
In them games, so I believe
With
if
them
even
box
if they did
seats.
that, I believe they would get the boringest white people to play for these teams, and then white people will watch.
They not gonna
That's
watch.
the only thing they have to watch.
White people are not entertained
don't-
by
I-
themselves.
I
What
don't-
part of that don't you get? There
I
would
don't
be no
think-
America.
They
if
like
white
our
people-
hair. They like our
don't
music. They
entertain
like our
themselves.
body. They like our skin color.
Yeah,
They'll
I
kill-
don't totally agree with that.
And
Can
the
I
only
say a
reason-
couple
And
quotes?
the only reason white people are in the stands is because the way that the tickets are fucking priced, and most of these teams are in bad socioeconomic neighborhoods. So you have you know what I mean? You'll have the Los Angeles Lakers or the Los Angeles Clippers, where majority of people in Los Angeles are living under the poverty line. So yes, the stadium is filled, but it's always these people coming from around the motherfucking city who are coming in because the people who live in the city can't afford the fucking ticket. So there goes that
Facts.
argument.
Do you guys,
Right.
do you guys remember when the NBA boycotted and Jay-Z and Fat Joe was running a basketball league in New York for a minute?
The
It was all-
Rutgers thing?
Yeah, but it was like real NBA players because they was on a lockdown. That was the one time where I felt we had a chance to really take over and do that. And the last game, I think it was like the championship game. The NBA came back and they all quit. They didn't.
We out.
Isn't Ice Cube running the league?
So yeah, he has the
Three
big
on
three.
three.
The big three.
Can I just say three? Because I'm a numbers guy. So no, you good, DJ. I'm gonna run these numbers on you real quick because we were talking about it right now, so it's so prevalent. Now let me just let this sink in. 99 people own professional basketball, baseball, and football teams. Only 6 are Asian, Black, or Hispanic. Now this is even deeper. 100 people write laws in the Senate. 100 people write laws in the Senate. 9 are either Asian, Black, or Hispanic. That's it. All right, and that one's the most prevalent one. But here's another one that hits home really bad. 14 people oversee most of the music that is produced and played. Okay, 2 of them are either Black or Hispanic.
Wow.
All right, so to everyone's point, this is the reason why, I listen to everybody. Of course, Aaron is going to force you to listen. All right. Nick is just going to come biblically where you can never argue with Nick. You can't argue with
God.
fact.
I like that.
And strategically, one of our CEOs here. He obviously has the business side of it. But this is the thing. This is the thing. At the end of the day, it's not just basketball.
No.
So they'll fight us on with basketball, but then it's music, and then wait a minute. Then we got the laws. Then we got these white folks are playing. If you ever play spades,
Oh yeah,
they got
Boston.
They're running a Boston on us.
All day,
so that's why this is the reason why he's saying it's tough, because you can never beat nobody with
their own game.
10 spades and you got 2 hearts and whatever the case may be.
Right,
You
I
can't be
get that,
somebody
but
But you can still play the game.
Right.
Right, but you can't really play the game if you ain't got no table. You know what I mean? They might have the spades, nigga, but we got the spades table.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we gonna stand up and
That's
play.
the first time I ever
No,
really
because
did.
think about it like that.
Like you
What we
work from
gonna-
IKEA or
No,
something.
because it's like you're gonna stand up. The analogy is you're gonna stand up and play, but it's not a game until we're sitting down at the table. You know what I mean? A spades game is 4 people at a table.
Can I ask a question to the panel? And this is especially for my brother right here. So I think everybody had good points, right? And everybody know my perspective where I'm coming from, so it's not really my opinion.
Shalom.
But I want to know, we're all bringing up problems, right? But I'm more about solutions, right? So do we have any solutions that we could take a step towards to fix some of these? Like you brought up a lot of good points of why it's not going to work. So do we have anything we can do to point to the direction to make it work?
100%. So I mentioned Ice Cube in the Big Three because I think that's one way to start that trend. He's taking athletes who
Retired
are
athletes.
retired, who still have some cachet, people still kind of know who they are, placing them in a way that people still want to watch. And those games are actually entertaining.
And it's actually giving me hope that I can probably
play
play with
Yeah,
them too.
100%, right? So I think in a Rucker Park
You're going to be in Black Panther too.
right?
I am. Thank you.
And I think the Rucker Park situation was another one because when I was talking about the stadium, that was like just, outside, just everyone just showed up and it was more of a collective community thing. Same thing we have with the Drew League out here. Like that's another situation in the system that we can create industry and business that's not trying to compete against the NBA or whatever. I think that's the one I'm trying to get at, is looking at different ways of doing it, not just and not being scared, but what's good business? Because that's what we lack is good business. We can rise up and do whatever we want because we just those people.
I don't know. It's not that we lack good business. We lack a backbone. We are looking for fucking permission. That's what we lack.
I agree with that too. I agree
saying
with that
fuck
too.
these people, we gonna do it anyway.
So, for example,
that's what's
for example, with Black Brew, I've had a lot of people tell me, yo, you going at Starbucks, right? I'm like, no. That's not my plan. My plan is not to fight Starbucks. Like, why would I want to do that anyway?
So that's a great point because that's what I was going to ask you, right?
Yeah.
Like you spoke on the situation with the basketball and how it wouldn't work. Coffee is one of the biggest industries in America,
100%.
right? And you're taking on a giant.
Mhm.
So just explain to the people how you're doing it. So maybe we could take that path with these other
So
things we have going on.
Because I've had some, I just get straight to it. So basically with Black Brew, I'm appealing to the culture of people who love Black culture. Not trying to be people who love coffee because it's humongous. There's 1,000 coffee companies out there, but no one's doing exactly what Black Brew's doing. I'm trying to create precedent and doing something different in the line of coffee, using coffee as a vehicle to create a brand that people will now, I like the coffee, but also like this shirt, this drinking. We have sipping jackets coming. It's like a robe that basically you drink when you're drinking coffee.
Nice.
Stuff like that that's different. That's not Starbucks. That's not Peace. That's
Putting
not
your
Coffee
own niche
Bean.
on
You find your own
Exactly.
lane.
You find your own
right?
lane.
Yeah.
Why would I fight Starbucks? Again, it's just not good business. But now if I go this lane, Starbucks cannot compete with me at all in
Right.
Black culture.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. So whether we do that with Big Three, NBA, motocross, golf, I don't care what it is, we create something that's not theirs, that's not anything close to what they're doing, but using the vehicle of sport or music or whatever. That's why I think we have a better chance of going that way.
But the whole point is to take over, not to be the
I'm saying,
sidecar.
but
We
what
ain't
does
trying to be
but
the
what is-
sidecar
but I'm
on the
saying,
road.
what does take over mean?
To take the eyeballs and the attention and the marketing away from your business and have it invested in ours.
100%. But how do I do that?
By taking the people that they're watching and coming to see and taking them away
So
from
for
their
example,
league.
for Black Brew, right?
We got a
Guarantee
call.
you-
I'm gonna let you.
Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna let you get that.
Okay.
I'll just let
Guarantee
you know.
you, when we get to a point where the coffee's popping, the content's popping, everything's dope, them same people who are going to Starbucks going to come in this cafe. They're going to come watch whatever we're doing because it's just more entertaining. Whatever we do is more entertaining. It's just always better. I'm just not going to go at it the same way they're doing it. It's just stupid. It just doesn't make sense. But I get what you're saying is to take over, but how do you do that? You don't walk down the same way. You don't come down the same street.
But
I might go down the
it's a
back
sport.
alley.
It's a sport. I don't understand. In that instance, yes, because it's coffee. You can rub it, smack it, flip it down however you want to.
Oh no!
That's different. But when we're playing a sport, at the end of the day, I don't understand. understand how you create a different league than just
we got a call. I
people
forgot.
watching the sport
So
being played.
before the big three,
Let me get the call. Let me get the
Yeah, go
call
ahead.
because we gonna get it. But we respect our callers because they got opinions, and you guys could jump right on that. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Okay. I'm gonna try to be straight down the middle with this. Both of you all have great points, but I understand what Aaron is saying more so. For the simple fact is that we make all the money and and you can basically say we're not
generate.
getting
We
any
the
of it.
hoes.
We're not getting any of it.
Right.
So why would I sit up here and continue to make this person who don't give a damn about me money, because if I get injured, it's on to the next.
Okay, so to answer your question,
That's just brass tacks, and that's just flat what it is.
but let me answer that question, Vernon. To your point, that's true. But if I'm playing basketball at 24-hour fitness right now, doing the same things that I could do on a court, why is that not generating revenue?
Because ain't nobody watching you.
So what I'm saying is, when we just say I'm the commodity, there's a lot of other structures around it to showcase that commodity to create revenue. So what I'm saying is, we have to be able to do all those things.
No.
You have to. How can you create revenue if you don't do all those
Listen
things?
to me.
I'm listening to you.
The commodity
Listen here.
creates the revenue.
Talk
That's
to
what
him,
you're
man. But
you
selling.
have to
Listen,
see the
I know,
commodity.
but you have to let me finish. The commodity creates and generates the revenue.
100%.
Right. The commodity
I love
is
it.
the person. LeBron James is the commodity.
Sure.
James Harden is the commodity.
100%.
Kawhi, whatever his fucking name is.
Leonard, right.
Kawhi Leonard.
He is
Fun
he
guy.
is the commodity.
Fun guy.
So
Riverside.
what you understand is people are coming to watch the commodity. So if the commodity
It's
is playing off
gone.
7th Street, then I'm coming to 7th Street to
facts.
watch it. But if the commodity is now playing off of 59th, guess what? We going to 59th to watch it because we are watching the commodity.
And I hear you exactly what you're saying.
I already know.
And that's exactly the same thing that happened with the Rucker Park situation, right?
Right.
No, not
It is.
No,
the
that's
people
what
came-
happened.
It's completely
right.
different.
It's, no, it's not. It's
Hold on,
exactly.
Aaron.
They came
Hold
to
on,
see
Aaron.
them from the Bronx, from the boroughs. They came to see those games wherever they were. I get that.
And them games were free, by the way. But
Right. So 100% understand what you're saying.
because I get it, but
Okay,
wait,
well, hold on. I get what you're saying. But how does that make
This is
more
third
money
call.
than the stone that's in the arena?
The Rutgers Park example, I feel like is very flawed because that was just kind of some camaraderie. Let's just pass the time with the homies. We all out here. Let's just get some.
And it just took off, right? Yeah.
Right. And it was more of a culture thing than a business model.
Well,
It
we
was-
are the culture.
I get it, but it was more of us. Fuck it, we ain't got shit to do. Let's just all pass the time together.
Right.
Give something for the culture and the people so they have something. It wasn't nobody. I don't think. Maybe I could be wrong, but I don't think anybody sat down and said, "Now, how do we monetize this?
And-
How do we monetize
Can I ask you
it?"
guys a question?
And the monetize is now we all have to do is we just have to have a seat with everybody who got some melanin in their skin or who's tired of this shit, and we propose what it is we're trying to do.
Can I ask a question?
I have melon.
This goes to Aaron.
What?
I, want
I have melon in my skin.
impossible, nigga. So I want to ask both of you guys this
Very
question
light
and the ladies on the panel. What you were just saying kind of reminded me of really how everything started with black people, but I was mainly thinking about hip hop, you know, and exactly the story you were telling. Hip hop started the same way. But if you actually research almost all the inventions on this planet, right, they all have the same theme to it, right, which is 90% of the time we're doing something for the betterment of the community. Rarely are black people thinking about how to capitalize off of something that's beneficial to the community or makes us feel good.
Capitalism is
So
American concept.
that's where I was going. So I'm going to say, maybe I understand we keep talking about we got to capitalize and we got to build this. Maybe this construct that they've built has nothing to do with us. And this is why we can't function in this space, because we're not the same people.
We're not the same people.
We're not built to want to take advantage of whole entire communities and deplete a resource. You understand?
Right.
So I think
That's not
maybe
our
just
thing.
our vibrations are different. Maybe that's why we can't reach whatever state they're reaching. If we're not willing to sacrifice the same things as they are to reach whatever platform they're getting to. So I just
That's
don't
a
want
good quote of the day, right?
Because that's what I was saying. Because the Rucker Park situation
Right.
was literally that burst. Like that was
So,
it. And we just
but-
like,
yeah, 'cause I'm saying you're passionate about this, right? And I'm saying what Aaron is saying, and I'm saying the common theme is that we're falling short when it comes to the passion of to create that revenue, but the passion to create ideas that can create revenue, we never run out of those.
no, 100%.
You know, so I
That's
just
us all
think that
day. Yeah.
connection of wanting to dominate in that sense is just not us.
I
just don't
to
think
a
that's
degree.
us,
and see,
right.
if it was me and you, and we were just doing this,
Right.
we had every resource.
Right.
So would you
Done. Done.
would you suggest the players pooling their money and buying a team? Would that be a solution for you?
I would, because I would rather use their system against them. That's my whole thing.
I would say no, because I'm not about to ask the motherfucking homies for damn near $1 billion to go put it in this white motherfucker's hands. No, we can take that same amount of money
You
and we
said your
try
own
to.
team.
Right.
Who gives a fuck?
Hold on.
No,
hold
I'm
on.
just
We're
asking.
I want to
still
hear Aaron's
buying
solution,
it.
though. Aaron, what's your solution?
We're still buying a team. So if we have 400, 500, 6, 7, 800 million dollars collectively, we can do so much fucking more.
800 million?
I don't know how much is a team. I'm just saying.
The Lakers are $2 billion. So
Okay,
yeah, that's $2 billion.
right. Let's follow along.
Okay. I was like,
So
ooh.
if we got,
Let's follow Gail.
I'm sorry.
So if we
Get your facts right. I'm here.
I'm just saying. So if we
If the team was $60 trillion, like what deficit are
if
you
we-
talking
okay,
about?
So let's say the Lakers. If we collectively, everybody gets together, every black person that has wealth.
But every black person ain't with all that. But go ahead.
Let me finish. Every black person who has
She's not
wealth
saying
and
that.
is
She's saying
interested.
we gotta start somewhere.
Right.
Okay, you got to be interested.
Right.
using
Everybody
this.
who has wealth and interested. Do you know what we could do with $2 billion? That's greater than GDPs of most countries combined.
100%.
Do you know what I mean? So why would we take that $2 million and go give it to a Zuckerberg or a Lewinsky just so they can say, we got a team on a league that y'all didn't really want? The only reason you let us here is because we gave you $2 billion. But if we didn't have the $2 billion, you still
wouldn't
wouldn't
wanna
be
be a part
fucking
of
with
it.
Okay,
us.
how about we take that
Exactly.
same $2 billion? Like Nick said, fuck basketball. Like at the end
we
of
were
the
just
day,
using
we're
that
we're,
as
we're
an
better.
example.
Okay,
Okay.
but we're better. Like we're putting so much emphasis on this game of basketball. Like, what? Fuck basketball. How about we put those into ownerships of other situations? Like we're so cloned to think that the only way we can make money is if we play sports.
No, that's not
But
true.
that was my argument
That's not
just
true.
now. That's what I just said. We could do way more with that $2 billion.
Oh, okay,
If we
cool.
could
Well, then
with
we're
playing-
But that was my
playing
point at the very
sports.
beginning.
We were talking about
Yeah, I
sports,
was
so that's
saying
why
why
I
these
think
a
Aaron
lot
brought
of
that
these
in.
athletes are moving their money into other industries versus building another NBA or whatever. I'm like, that makes more sense because I can take $2 billion and go buy real estate around the world. I would kill. I would make way more money.
I would say this. I would say the issue I would have with this, and this is because I have a direct correlation with these kids now, is they drop basketball courts off in our neighborhoods for a reason.
Yeah.
You understand? So they're pushing our children in this direction for their entertainment.
They're scouting.
Yeah.
them.
This is the world we live in.
Yeah,
You know,
100%.
To distract them.
They take
Right.
read
My
Luka
son is
Maccabees,
great at
my
it,
sister.
too. I
You just
hate
hit
it.
it on the head.
Right.
The whole purpose of this to become an NBA player, and I tell my little brother this, who's a very good basketball player, or to become an NFL player, is to distract you away from your people.
Right.
It's so you can make money, move out of your neighborhood, don't help your people, and build their neighborhoods up. That is literally the reason they invented this.
And then marry their
This whole
Yeah, so
circus.
that- so
So,
that-
yeah, right. And then they
no,
go off and
no, this
marry.
is fact.
They don't really
Karen.
like that
So
part.
So all
then they go marry
I think
Karen.
my solution would be, shout out to Kanye West. My solution would be, I think we have to take our love away from this place that obviously doesn't love us. Honestly, all throughout this conversation, all due respect to the women, do not take this personal. We sound like some hoes.
I agree.
I grew up in Los Angeles. I grew up around pimps. You understand? And as black people in America, we hoes.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you why I say that. Because the way you keep a hoe, you can beat her, you can slap, you can disrespect, you can piss on her, do whatever you want to her. Give her something shiny, and tell her nice things. She gonna stick
gonna
with you,
stay.
and you know
That is
why?
so sad.
Because she don't have no daddy. She don't have no culture, and she don't know where she come from, what she headed towards. That is the same issue
I got goosebumps.
with black people.
Give it up for the Nick Don Juan.
So if you think you any different, you really need to look in the mirror, and you just being hoed out here. And until you decide to stop being a hoe, stop liking shiny things, understand your value, understand that we are the NBA.
Right.
There is no NBA without black people. There is no music industry without black people. There's no cinema without us.
There's no America.
There's no
That-
America.
Amen.
Right,
We
without
are
us.
the salt of the earth.
Sprinkle me salt.
You understand?
Sprinkle
So
me
I
now.
think what we have to do as people, we have to stop thinking so small. And like my brother said, we got to stop thinking about buying basketball teams. And like Aaron said, and buying these small things. And we need to start
We
thinking
need to
about
all
how can we
go,
come in
go out and vote
rulership.
for Nick.
Right.
We need to become in rulership.
Yeah.
Because that to me,
You understand?
Nick
and like,
for president.
Nick for
100%
president, right.
That mentality is what I try to permeate in everything I do. Like, I don't want to.
Black brew.
I'll give you another one. Like I don't want to sit around and just think about the small things and everything I'm doing. I'm planting seeds and building things to move in that direction. I don't want to be stuck here. I'm not married to this country. I'm not married to anything here. My mom thinks I'm tripping. I'm not buying like, land in Sierra Leone. I'm trying to buy a castle in France. Like, why can't I buy that? I can do whatever I want.
Speaking
you know
of
what I'm
land,
saying?
I heard some WAP when
Let
he
me give
said that
y'all.
word.
Let me give y'all some facts. Beverly Hills is only 5.71 miles. I want y'all to think about that.
5.7.
Beverly Hills. Think about
I
how
run
much.
5 miles.
Think about this. Think about how much Beverly Hills is worth.
And that little real estate.
So as
right?
black people, we can buy a 5-mile space and create your own Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
And run the rent up.
And people don't even.
We
think about
already
that.
did.
That's
It's called Ladera Heights.
But what they do is this: when you become an athlete or you have your own company, they
That
convince you
they're
to
taking over.
they convince you
Right.
to move to their neighborhoods and to go build up Calabasas and to build up Hidden Hills. So instead of doing that, let's just carve out our own little 5-mile space.
Let's do that in Adelanto.
What people don't
Adelanto.
understand is that we did have historically we've also
Right.
always had prime real estate. We've always
Facts.
got deboed out. What most people don't realize is that Manhattan Beach was actually
Broward.
enclave or a community
Facts.
of colors.
Central
right?
Park, too.
Right,
Wow.
Central Park too.
I'm
so
up on you,
Manhattan,
Aaron.
right? Manhattan Beach was the black community. But
Really?
these people see
Santa
that
Monica,
that,
too.
right? That is
Oh.
beachfront property, and what these niggas gonna do with this shit?
Bow.
So they
Broward-
elbowed them out,
Right.
right? So it's like,
And that's what they're doing in Inglewood.
They're doing that now in
I know
Inglewood,
in
right? Where
Inglewood.
they're building a
It's
stadium.
not
Yeah, exactly.
necessarily about being able to secure the
Gentrification.
land, right?
Right.
Because
Right, there you go.
historically we have been able to secure the land.
Facts.
The problem is that we live in a
Good
country
point.
with people who don't want us here.
Facts.
And they
Ooh.
don't want us to do better than them because they feel like by their birthright of having pale skin, then they should
White
automatically
privilege.
be 3, 4, 5 notches above us
But
as a
that's
collective.
biblical. That's biblical.
That's not
No,
biblical.
whatever.
No, it's no. The thought.
Of what?
First of
Of
all,
supremacy.
first of all, God, the Bible already says that those that are going to be first on earth will be last. So, like everything that's happening is happening for a reason. You know what I mean? Like, remember, at the end of the day, we know the deal, but we're still trying to figure it out. That's the issue that we're all having. We're still trying to figure out what does it look like if one day we wake up and all of a sudden. Well, first of all, let me go back. Nick, you even said you don't even believe in the equality thing. Correct. Because if we look at from the day of time, there's always been a superior and people lower. You know what I mean? We're pushing for something that's never happened in the history.
It doesn't have any dynamic on this planet. It
Yeah,
doesn't
just-
exist.
It
It's
just
not a-
doesn't exist.
Equality
And we're
is not a
pushing,
real
we're
thing.
trying to be equal to people that
But let me ask you
clearly
a
don't
question.
fucking like
Let me ask you a
us.
question. Why would a group of people
Exactly.
tell another group of people that they should be equal? Y'all should wonder that. When somebody tell me some shit like that, I always wonder, why are they talking to me?
Yeah.
Why are you telling me I should be equal to what you doing when I can look at the world and see everywhere you go, you're rape, rob, and murdering? And that's what happened. We became equal with that mentality. We let them become our fathers. We do what they do. We celebrate their Christmas, their Easters and shit. Look at our rap videos. Do anybody know where pimping came from? That's a white man tradition, if anybody didn't know that. That's not a anybody know where gangbanging came from, the first gangs? That's a white man tradition.
Yep.
That's not a black man tradition. So if you a gang member, you're idolizing a white man. We're tribal people. We're not gangs. That's white people thing. That's a white man's culture. If you out there pimping your sisters, that's a white man culture. That's what they do. They taught you that. So that's your daddy. You still being pimp. So we just have to remove ourselves. We got to find our culture. We got to
That's
get
what
back
I'm
to
saying.
our roots and find our. And hip hop is not our culture. So we got to stop looking to the
Yeah,
hip
we
hop
gotta start-
artists
we
and the
gotta start
rappers and the
listening.
basketball players, and we got to start looking to the entrepreneurs and the smart business ladies. You know what I'm saying? We got to start looking to y'all and have y'all step up and speak the truth. Go ahead, Aaron.
At some point, hip hop
Talk
was
that
our
shit.
culture, but it got hijacked.
Yeah.
I don't think hip hop was ever our culture. I think it was a way to express our culture. Because culture define. Let me tell you why I say that from what I think culture means. It's defining how I treat my woman, right? It's dictating how I dress, what I eat, what I celebrate, how I respond to my brothers when he do something to me. Because hip hop tells me to shoot a nigga if he do something to me. Hip hop tells me to pimp a bitch. Fuck a hoe.
I get
Hip hop tell me you got the wop.
Right, I do, but
Hip hop be lying.
I'm just saying what hip hop.
Hip hop be bullshit.
I'm just saying what hip hop said.
They on point.
To Aaron's credit, I think that was when it was hijacked. I think originally that was not the case. Originally it was, yo, I'm at the party, we just chill.
Yeah, that's
it
what
was
I'm saying.
simple. It was like we
Tell
just
me how it's
doing it.
hijacked.
that's why I feel like not necessarily hijacked. It's just that it shined a light on the multitudes of stories and struggles that people were going through, right?
Or did the
Right?
story and struggle change?
No, it didn't change because in the beginning you have the people who it's basically just an oral way to tell our history, right?
What I'm saying is we're talking about hip hop changed, right? But I'm saying did the community change and hip hop was just telling the story?
I feel like the community change in hip hop told the story. However, I also feel like it was monetized by people who wanted to share the worst of ourselves, the worst of us to the masses. That's when it changed.
Yes,
is when
I
they were
believe that.
like, okay, they'll buy a record talking about bitches, hoes, and,
Right.
and you ain't shit. So let's find 10 more bitches, hoes, and you ain't shit rappers, and let's push it to them because it's all about destroying the mind of
Right.
the
But
people.
we accept it.
Yeah, because it's,
Like if
it's-
somebody
well,
comes to you right now and told you some bullshit, you say, "Oh, you reject that." But when it comes to music, we accept it. That's the part that I don't understand. That's because we just been cycled to when music come on. Like it's like the more ratchet it is, the more girl, you like we're just
yeah. And see, that's the thing is like before that, it was Tribe Called Quest talking about chilling on the block. It was Ice Cube having a good day. It was like it was simple, and then those songs come out now, no one's listening to that
But
because it's been changed. Because now we have these executives saying, no, talk about shooting this nigga, talk about doing this, talk about taking.
you got to
lean
be
and this and
hard.
that.
You hard, right? You
I
from the
get
hood,
that, but
right?
if you understand the,
Turn the mic, Aaron.
the frequencies of sound, right? I don't know
Oh
what
shit,
it
I was
is.
gonna go there
yeah.
too, but go
Right.
ahead, my
If
sister.
you guys know the frequencies of
Yeah,
sound,
for sure.
there was a certain frequency that all music
I'ma pull it
was
up, man.
originally played at, right? Because it made people feel good,
Right.
melancholy, everything is all great. Now they have changed it to a more aggressive frequency,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So everything we listen to, it automatically kind of evokes emotions
I think
out of
it's-
us.
I think it's 437 is the frequency it's at now.
Right,
Previously
and I
it
think
was
it's
higher.
like 457 before, something like that, right? So necessarily, it's not even the lyrics that we're laying on top of it. You have to peel an onion
doesn't
all
hurt.
the way. It doesn't hurt, but you also have to peel
I mean,
it.
it doesn't help. I'm sorry.
It doesn't
yeah,
help,
it
but you
does
gotta
not
peel. You
help.
gotta clean the whole wound. You know what I mean? You gotta
Yeah.
peel it all the way back.
Because you said something earlier, Nick, about spirituality in business, and you didn't want to bring it up. To me, it's in everything. It is a spirituality of music. It is that frequency. Is that there is something because Tupac used to talk about some crazy stuff. He wasn't always just I love women and dear mama. He was talking about bitches and hoes too.
Right.
But there was something different about it. It was
Right.
more charismatic. It was okay. He's just cool. He's that crazy cat. Versus now. It seems all derogatory. It seems on this level of evil, and there's an underlying system to it that I don't think people realize because they just listen to the music. They just go
But
to the
because-
club.
I'm gonna put something real quick, and you can finish your point. I'm gonna put something on the screen so you guys in the chat room can see it. So this the people did a study with water. So they basically put a bunch of water in a magnifying glass, and they played different types of music through the vibration of the water and watch the crystallization of the water. Okay.
Cool.
So I'm gonna show you the different. This is what the water looks like underneath the magnifying glass. And so some of these, they actually wrote words, or the words were coming through the speakers, right? So the first one you see, what's that, Mozart, right? And then even when you see, they say the word love, when it's going through the speakers, it looks like a snowflake. And you get to that, I kill you and all that shit, you see how muddy the water looks. And if you know how much your body is made out of water,
Right.
you can see the direct effect that sound has on your actual physical body. So when you listen into, like me personally, I don't listen to rap music or hip-hop music when I'm in the car.
Me either.
Because I've noticed it makes me into a bad person. I'm cutting niggas off.
Road rage.
Oh, you blaming it on hip hop now?
No, real shit, because
Pull
I
over
put
and
Sade
cut
on.
somebody,
That
shoot somebody.
frequency
I
is
know,
in that
right?
small
Me too.
space.
I
It
put
doesn't
Sade
have
on
anywhere-
and
I do
It
too.
doesn't have anywhere to
Facts.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Damn, I had Tupac the whole way down.
I don't do
Yeah.
it no. I don't do it no more.
There was also
Yeah.
an experiment that these children did in school where they had plants and they had to
Oh.
each set of children was given a set of words to speak to their plant every
Wow.
Right.
single day.
That's
Some
interesting.
had positive words, some had negative words. And the plants that were spoken to with the negative words did not bloom the same, did not grow the same,
Wow.
right?
Yeah,
So when
'cause the
you-
frequency of how you
and,
said it.
And we are all the
Right.
same, whether we are plant, whether we are cloud, we are
Facts.
all energy, we are all
Facts.
matter, you know what I mean? We're all made up of the same. So
Black Lives
if a
Matter.
plant is able to kind of their growth is stunted, right?
Right.
By hearing these kind of like negative words over and over and over, what do you think it's going to be do to a more complex being, which is a person? And that's why they keep pushing it out, because they
Right.
know the underlying science of it. Don't nobody give a fuck about, you know what I mean? Gucci man, Gucci. Like, don't nobody give a fuck about that. But they understand the repetition of words and what that does to
Right.
the human body.
Especially the youth.
Right, especially
They-
the youth. And because majority of the people who consume music are of the youth. You know what I mean? Don't nobody really buy music after 24 and you got real bills. You know what I mean?
Right,
You'll listen to
word.
this shit on
I'm
the
stealing.
radio.
I'm stealing everything.
Your priorities change.
Right, but most of the people who consume music and listen to music and who are fans and go to these concerts and stuff are the youth, or are the children. So if you can get them young enough, then they don't have a reference point when they're turning 24 why they're so fucking angry every time they listen to the
Right.
newest album, you know?
That's a good point right there.
That's facts.
Yeah.
So, man, first of all, give yourselves y'all did phenomenal today. We yelled, we cried, we laughed.
You know
I
what?
know it's like a real black family. I love it.
Can I
I
interrupt
love
for
it.
1 second?
Yes, go
So,
ahead.
that's what I start doing because I don't listen to a lot. I don't watch a lot of TV, but I listen to a lot of motivational stuff.
Amen.
So what
That's
I do
what I do.
every day is I give my son like things to listen to, things to read, to feed his mind with positivity.
Did you send it to
And
him like in the text message?
I send him like I'll look at like I like what's his name JT.
Oh yeah, that's me. Go ahead.
Easy. E.T.
No, JT.
I like. Oh, thank you, Aaron.
I like
E.T. And so I listen to him every day, or Kobe, because he likes Kobe, and I listen to his messages every day. And when I listen to it, I'll send it to my son, and then I'll call him and say, "Did you listen to what I sent you?" And he said, "Yes, Mom, I listened to it." So I feed his mind with positive stuff. So I tell him how to set up his mind for positivity. You listen to this, you read a certain way, and you study people. So he's going to school now. He wants to be an agent, a sports agent.
Okay.
So I
Oh,
tell
that's
him
smart.
how to feed his mind and different things. So when he moves on, he's not listening to just all this rap music and feed his mind with all this stuff. So that's what I do now. You got to catch them when they're young.
Well, you
Yeah,
know what? You're the mother of the year. I just want you to know that.
Okay, thank you. I'll take the trophy.
All right, y'all. We got one more phone call. Let's get this phone call in. Caller, what's your name and definitely where you calling from?
Hold on loud. This is Seymour.
Oh, what's
Hey,
up,
Seymour.
Seymour?
Hi.
Call back because I am just really enjoying this love connection. That I don't even think that Aaron and Carmel have. I want to go
Yeah,
out
they
and
fucking.
coffee later.
Oh, yeah, they're going on a date later.
You know, this what is this stimulating conversation. So I just wanted to reach out and let y'all know we see this connection occurring.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that tension and great conversation.
Oh yeah, they ready to release tonight.
Yeah. All
Wow.
right now. Okay.
Can we
All right.
close out with a song?
Seymour, have a great weekend.
Oh yeah, he got a song. He got a bomb
Forehead
song.
and Carmel's nose. That's gonna be a beautiful
Oh,
baby.
got on my nose.
They gonna call their baby Hetty Smalls.
I'm telling my mom. I'm like,
Oh, my God.
appreciate you.
Oh, that's hilarious. Thanks, Seymour. Thank you.
That was classic, nigga. You know, Seymour drop a bomb and get out of
And
here.
then get out of here. Boop, I'm out.
Hey, listen, I was gonna say something earlier because my man Cameron, you was real smooth until Aaron showed up.
Right.
She brought all that energy out. Of you.
She brought it out. She
And
bring
Aaron, I never see you get that flustered either, man.
Yeah,
You might
Aaron,
have
you
to-
was a little bit.
I like. We might have to make sure y'all on the same panel.
A couple of your hairs kind of flopped out. Just an FYI right there. You still got it going on though. Don't trip. Don't
I
trip.
thought he was gonna splash you with his coffee, nigga.
How about this, man? How about this brew in your face?
He most definitely is coming up with a new flavor.
Hey, before we get out of here, man, first of all, I want to tell everybody thanks for listening, man. You know, the Rollout Show, man, to be honest with you, man, this place like keeps me lifted. We laugh, we have fun, but sometimes we talk about real shit, and I love it when my people are passionate about some shit. Like, I felt like some rocks moved, and even though, you know, if you guys, the analogy is you guys had $2 billion that you could do so much, but I just think that the start shows that we passionate about this, you know, and this energy in this room was phenomenal today. So I want to give a shout out to everybody. Everybody go ahead and give your social media. We'll start with, she came in a little late today, though.
Yeah, I came in
Aaron.
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 You can find me on Instagram at the Styles Report. That's Styles with an I.
I think I followed you and you didn't follow me back.
Hilarious. Sounds about right.
Shade.
It's like she did that on purpose.
Like, she didn't call me back either, but it's all good.
Yeah, she don't give a shit about us. She act like, how y'all hired? She walk out, fuck them motherfuckers. Bitch, I got the whoop in there. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm looking to give it out too.
Again?
So that's
Okay, let's talk.
THESTI.
So what happened? I thought y'all was supposed to go on this
get that
trip.
right.
We got to plan the girl tour.
How we going? And you can't even. She
Right, she can't
sound like
even
you can't even
call-
call
she
her
can't
back.
I just figured out all the countries that we can go to because at first I thought it was just Mexico, but it's like maybe a good 20 of them.
Really?
So yeah,
Oh, we on there.
we in there.
I wouldn't trust her.
It's the WAP tour.
The WAP tour.
The WAP tour
It's
is back
sold
on.
out.
The WAP tour sold out.
Standing room only.
Standing room only. Carmel's like, I'll go. I'll supply the tea. Let me get my No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, everybody, I'm Robbie Milan, and you can find me on Instagram at Robbie Milan, ROBBIMILAN.
Nice. You
Yeah,
sound like a
sound good.
newscaster.
Yeah,
The weather is going to be a little. It's going to be a little stormy today.
A little smoky.
Coastal Eddie.
I think that's why we're ashy because of the
Hilarious.
ashes.
Oh.
Shimmering all down
Yeah.
LA.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I had to drive through West Covina today, nigga. I felt like I was driving to the apocalypse. My eyes was burning
Oh,
and
yeah.
shit.
Oh,
It
it's
was
bad.
smoky as fuck.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy
Yeah,
out
I
there
could
right
barely
now.
drive. My eyes was like
Well, it's almost over.
Oh
So,
my
yeah.
God.
Right. It is.
Everybody hang tight, nigga. It's almost over.
Hang tight.
You best believe, nigga. It's almost over.
Oh, can I say something else?
Yeah.
And don't forget to call me at thehairpsychic.com.
Oh, that's right.
888-920-1118.
What's the hair psychic?
For the sisters out there,
you
the
should have
bad
been here.
weaves.
Weaves and lace front problems.
Yeah, this is what it is. A lot of
That's
black.
how it started. That's how the conversation started.
So it started.
And she collecting money while she doing it.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Oh.
Get my coins. Entrepreneur.
Do I have to give you my hair to get a reading?
No, just $1.99 per minute.
No. They dropped the
Nigga,
send
that's
in
what
my
I thought
hair,
too.
nigga.
Give it up for Cleo.
Miss Milan.
No, that's the SVU unit, nigga, that does that, nigga. You got to send your hair for that
Oh my
one.
God. She was like, "Do I got to sit it in, bitch? Let me know."
It's called a rape
me a
kit.
song.
We're
I
gonna
take
do
this
our
shit out.
I got a little
GoFundMe
heat damage
account
right
for
now. They done fucked
JT's
my
man
curls up
weave.
from the last time. I got fucking heat damage.
She said I got heat damage. She's gonna read your hair like, oh, you ain't gonna make it, sister.
I got heat damage. I'm over here with these fucking Afro G protein packs and shit.
You little lady of the rage in the behind that back right there.
All my little curls is gone.
We're gonna get our
I couldn't
GoFundMe.
even tell. See, women know shit about themselves that we don't. I don't even be tell. I can't even tell. But that lace front though, I could see that shit a mile away. All right, I'm skipping. Go ahead.
I'm Robin Goings. You can follow me on Instagram, Robin Goings. That's ROBINGOINGS.
Robin Goins.
4 Carmel. That's the number 4. KARMEL. And also at Black Brew. BLCKBRW.
All right, that's what's up. Black Brew's in the building.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Black Brew, man, for coming in.
No doubt.
Nick, everybody know Nick.
Yeah, listen, man. I really enjoyed the conversation today. I like having educated people on there.
Yeah.
Thank you, my brother,
Appreciate
Caramel, for coming out. Aaron, you popped up on him.
Can we get
as
a scripture
always.
for the weekend?
Listen, I'm already
course.
ahead of you, sister.
Also, also, just real quick
Go ahead.
before, for those that would know what today is, 9/11.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
that's
it's,
right.
So
Yeah.
anybody that had
Go ahead.
some people had
I
family.
didn't even say anything.
They changed
Go
my
ahead.
industry.
Now
you
I
know.
just say this because, first of all, I'll just say anybody, any family, we're praying for you, all that good stuff for 9/11. Lost anybody, have
definitely.
friends, and also my daughter. She's currently in boot camp right now, at Lackland Air Force Base. So definitely and tomorrow's her birthday. So I just want to say happy birthday.
America doesn't do anything for 9/11.
Happy birthday, JT
Yeah.
Style.
Yeah, this
America?
shit all day.
Yeah,
They
all
do
day.
what? What
This-
is
I said this shit all day.
Oh, okay. I'm not.
I haven't
I ain't
been
got
watching.
cable.
I don't be in
so-
tune with them
Watch
niggas.
TV.
But like I said, I did enjoy the conversation today. I love having people on here voice their opinion. Shout out to Black Brew.
Black
Sure.
Brew. I'm
Yeah.
ordering.
Yes.
50 pounds
Get in that.
of kilos.
Okay.
Yeah,
You got it.
Look, we all talked about building black business today, so here's your opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can purchase some Black Brew.
Yeah.
Even if you don't drink coffee, send it to a family or friend. You feel me? So let's not just talk about it. Let's be about it.
Be about it.
And we talked about music. We ended on that note. About all the ratchet stuff in our culture. So if y'all didn't notice during the breaks, I was playing some positive, good music.
Yeah,
It sounded
man.
good. So if y'all want them tags, let me know. For my old school folks, I'm gonna end it on a classic. I got a classic
I
for y'all
had a
today.
better. That's all right.
No, go ahead.
No, he got a banger.
No, tell me. Aaron.
I-
My
listen.
shit is a banger.
What is it?
It's called Crown by Chica.
That's what he's playing.
I'm gonna pull that up.
No,
No, I rock with Chica though.
No,
I rock with Chica. She didn't look like a Chica when I seen her, but I rock with Chica.
But
She look like a Chico.
She don't make music for the eye. She make music for the ear.
No, I wasn't talking about she looked bad.
Oh, that's
I,
Sia.
I thought she would be Spanish though. Chica, I just thought it would be a big Spanish
her
girl.
song Crown. That's my shit.
Yeah, I thought it was
And
a
I,
big Spanish
and
girl.
I do want to give a shout out to the Rollout Show, my main man Speedy, man.
Oh,
We trying to
yeah,
hold it down while
Speedy.
Speedy's in there getting them Netflix checks. So I
We
want to
miss
tell you,
you
man,
and
thank
love
you,
you,
big dog, for
Speedy.
sure. All right, brother Nick, go ahead and close them out.
All right, listen, man. Tomorrow is the Sabbath, man, and despite what you think, nigga, the Sabbath is on Saturday.
Right.
So tomorrow, I want you all to look this song up and jam to this. Something special. This is for my old school folks.
This song here is dedicated to all the new people who just came in the truth.
Make sure you copy some Black Brew.
On your journey, you're going to go through a lot. People going to be telling you how you shouldn't keep the Sabbath and how the law is done away with.
They gonna talk shit.
Of
course.
My advice to you is just ignore it.
That's all you got to do.
Keep the Most High first and keep His law. This is what we doing over here.
Yes, sir.
We resting.
We're chilling on the Sabbath.
That's what we doing. We chilling on the Sabbath.
We're chilling on the Sabbath.
I know y'all
darkest, richest, bold coffee.
They all confused.
Dark
We're
brew.
chilling on the Sabbath. We chilling on the Sabbath. Yes. The seventh day of the week.
She's working on it. Look at it.
Friday sundown.
You gotta take that day off, man.
Say we're chilling.
Hey.
On the Saturday, while everybody's out doing what they want to do.
Y'all got to chill on a Saturday, man.
We're reading scriptures and singing to the Most High, 'cause we know the law and we keep the Father's holy commandments. So let people say what they want to say. Let them mock you for keeping this day, yeah. We gon' be ready when Christ returns. They be having church on the wrong day, and they despise everything that we say, yeah. Even when we show them in the holy word. The fourth commandment says, remember the Sabbath and keep it holy. And we should always honor the Most High and do exactly what He say. And don't let the non-believers convince you that the law is done away with. You just rest and chill with the Most High, 'cause the Father knows who's here. So you tell them we're chilling on the Sabbath. Say, hey, say we're chilling. We're chilling on the Sabbath.
Y'all already know I'm chilling on the Sabbath, nigga. Y'all already know. I ain't picking up shit. Hey. If y'all play this shit this weekend, hit me up. I'm gonna go live on my Instagram playing this shit. Don't look for me, nigga.
On no Sunday.
Hell no.
At your church no more, 'cause now I keep the holy Saturday.
You know I ain't fucking with your Sunday church.
See, I can show you in my Bible. Exodus chapter 20.
Nigga gave you the chapter, nigga.
Just stroll down and look at verse 8.
It's verse 8, in case you didn't know.
Verse 8. The fourth commandment says, remember the Sabbath and keep it holy.
I know y'all feeling that though, you feel me?
Honor the Most High. Honor the Most High. And do exactly what He say. And don't let the non-believers convince you that the law is done away with. That's what you do. You just rest and chill with the Most High, 'cause the Father knows who's here. So you tell them we're chilling on the Sabbath. Say, hey, say we're chilling, y'all. We're chilling on the Sabbath. You can come through if you want to. We're chilling on the Sabbath and learn some scriptures about our Heavenly Father. We're chilling on the Sabbath, 'cause the fourth commandment says, remember the Sabbath and keep it holy. And we should always honor the Most High and do exactly what He say. And don't let them non-believers convince you that the law is done away with. You just rest and chill with the Most High, 'cause the Father knows who's here. So just tell Him we're chilling on the Sabbath. Say, hey, say we're chilling. We're chilling on the Sabbath. That's all I wanna do is just chill with my Father. We're chilling on the Sabbath. So don't ask me to even go nowhere. We're chilling on the Sabbath. It's gonna be chilling, you know what I mean? Yeah. First of all, nigga, praising the Most High. So if they come at you wrong, you show them in the scripture. So you tell them we keep the Sabbath. They can come through, tell them to come through and read some scriptures about my Heavenly Father. About our Heavenly Father that be blessing us. He the greatest. He's the best. Ahaya Bahashim Yeshaya Barakatah. This is how we do it when we're keeping the Sabbath. This is how we doing it. This is how we do it when we're keeping the Sabbath. We just chilling. This is how we do it when we're keeping the Sabbath. Reading scriptures. This is how we do it when we're keeping the Sabbath. Sip on you some wine and chill some more. Some wine when the sun go down. After the Sabbath. bless y'all. Shalom.
Oh, oh, oh.
This is a day of